And it has to feel.
Hello, 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 hello. They're not gonna permit for day one. Easy as easy. No, I did. I did. Well, actually, that's a good point. I don't think I even asked. I should probably message Jim, shouldn't I? Did I do it? I should probably message my Riot guy. I'm not too sure I do have permission to do this. No, I didn't stream yesterday. I do have a Riot guy. I didn't stream yesterday because it was my birthday, which I think is fair enough. Sorry, I'm still in the process of waking up here. I didn't see you in the official co-streams. Well, I'm doing it now, so we'll just wing it, and we'll just go with it. I mean, what are they gonna do? Be like, oh fuck, he's fucked us again, this TMV. What was I about to do? Now you've lost my train of thought. I was about to do something, and now I can't remember. Ah, yes, I remember now. So we do have a spreadsheet, which is a chance to become a VIP, if you want it. Here it is, with all the teams. So today we've got Crew Blaze playing against Zipto. Let's put them next to each other. We're playing on Abyss. So Crew Blaze have never played Abyss. Oh, sorry, it's KC. What am I? Why have I put Crew? Have I put Crew in the file? No, I've put. Oh, why did I think it was Crew then? Right, it's KC versus Zipto. Right, KC. We're playing a very odd triple initiator comp last time. And Zipto, we're playing Waylay Yoru. Fossil, thanks for the 8 months.
You lose the game. It's an FPS game.
I have not turned. Can existing members get one?
Sure.
They can.
Also, teams don't necessarily have the direct counters to it.
What I'm saying is too gifted for a team. If anyone wants a team.
That sort of unorthodox style like in the past,
I also just want to put the.
instead of the veto, so they were still looking to run. Well, Sentinel. But
You get shot. You lose the round. You lose the game. It's an
And Hated
FPS
Fate,
game.
thanks.
What
hell,
is
that's
that
loud.
ugly headset?
And that denial of utility, which I think especially with the old composition that was on the
What's with my headset? What's? I've had this headset for a very long time. What's wrong with it now?
Actually, the Jet kind of throws a spanner in the works because a lot of what Jet is doing is running at you and trying to shoot you in the face.
Yeah, playing that a little bit more direct. I am, you know, in terms of an eye test, I like what Zipto are bringing to the server. Maybe that little bit more, and I
Oh,
didn't
so yeah,
even
she's
mention it on
going.
the desk. In fact, this map now seems to be very favored towards the likes of a Waylay.
Right.
Waylay Yoru especially is
No,
such a
I've had
composition
this
to
same
play
headset.
against in terms of how
So,
quickly
oh, we've got a
you can be on
veto.
your ass. And now quickly,
So
there's
this is
a
still
bit
Astro
there as well.
Waylay
It
from
gives a
Zipto,
lot
but with a
of
veto.
tools on the tool belt for Zipto to work with coming into today. But which team will
And they are playing
Let's
now
decide
an
round by round,
Omen
not the
Astra
cost they
rather
bring
than...
in.
They were playing
Zero
triple
to zero
initiator
pistol
before, and I was like,
round.
oh, that's going to be
Barriers up.
fucking
We'll
sick
see
to see.
Zipto on the attack.
And now they're not.
Nice and slow and steady.
Sad.
They've already popped a reveal inside a main, trying to deny aggression
Now,
there.
Zipto,
I think they got
I'll be
around
honest,
the
I don't know
no,
that
there's
much
no
about.
players in that tight corner.
They were here last year, but with a
While there's
completely
also
different team.
often holding mid
This
and the
is
aggression.
Valorant.
Detonator, thanks for the 20
Someone
months.
to make a mistake early on, and
for
20
KC,
months CP, 3.
I'm aware of most of their players.
Valorant.
Meccano with 21 months as well. I mean, yeah, my girlfriend's car was
Who
quite
my car
frozen.
was
Made her late
frozen
for work.
today.
Especially excited to see what Con is going to be able to do.
Then again, some of you might say I was late for work, despite the fact that...
To get that utility into play, but patiently waiting
Oh my god.
and is actually going to potentially hit a nice timing, a wonderful timing, in fact.
Well,
helps out Graham's with the double.
and now they're walking in A. Holy timing. Holy giga timing on this.
They're pulling a full
Unbelievable.
rotation to the other side of the map, but without finding that pick onto Anasilia, Anasilia now knows
What a crazy first pistol.
Yeah, I think got that info with the spike.
And now it should be,
Capricious takes Anasilia down, and now a 2 versus 5. It's
And CN, thanks for 40 months as well.
And this one, I think, too far gone. A great
GC
round by
team
Zipto.
twice
I
to
love
2
the fact
gifted
that we had
subs.
such a slow and
Tory.
steady approach.
Why is
Played
that
the
Tory?
fake well, and even after losing so much HP,
Wait, they're 4 for 41.
that player's able to reposition and play off the timing.
Yippee, game
1-0 start
changers.
for the attacking
Wait,
side.
England are already all out.
Players and
Fucking hell, what's going on in this game?
Beginning to the map.
If I learned anything from Arcas yesterday,
Let's be anime girl, thanks for 28 months.
it's always going to be different.
I know most of you don't care about football, so the chances of you caring about cricket are extremely low.
Double duel. This is a very explosive execute. We've seen it quite a lot, I think, on either side of the map.
I mean, that is a crazy first round. I mean, they almost found the perfect timing to get this kill.
I also think as well, it's going to make the line
Instead, both die,
Anasilia
and then
especially a lot more
instantly walk out.
a lot of
Oh, this should be over pretty fast.
wanting to be utilized as well, and already.
But for who?
In
But
that
for who?
position, it started off
For
a little bit
Zipto.
dangerous, but the clean up
Okay.
from Graham's. Wow, she's almost getting towards her ult with that one.
Oh no.
And this is something that, you know, I don't think we've even seen the full potential of just yet, which is the Spectre. Like, this meta, it feels so
I
strong
don't
since
like the
last
look of
patch.
this.
No, it really wasn't. It was a pretty trash gun, but now we're in an era where genuinely, buying the Spectre over the Stinger for, I would say, the
Is that
first
the
time,
new Perth
it's
Stadium? I think
actually
so.
worth it. The Stinger obviously has taken a little bit of a downtick as well, which I think was needed. It's a cheap weapon that used to be able to do a lot of damage. I mean, hell, the win rate of a Stinger, a full Stinger buy against a rifle round, it was just too high. So now, when you look at the Spectre, I think there's good potential for going for those second round forces, especially when it comes to attack.
Well, I think we're about to get a tech pause.
And pistol. And I think we'll see a lot more of it in any rounds where you have those weaker investments. For Zipto right now, that's not going to be a problem.
Spike planted.
Safia playing. She hasn't moved in a, in a long, long time. Either she is locked into the angle she's playing,
Someone's going to flank for B.
or has DC. But she is
How am I not signed to an org?
completely
Good question.
still for, I think, at
Good
least
question. Asking the real questions.
That is a pretty solid guess, yeah.
We've also not swapped to her POV as well, at all.
Yeah, Zipto have got to be even more confused than us, is thinking, well, you know, it's an eco. You'd think they'd jump off the map or certainly come in for the fight.
Oh, she's
There
back.
we go, okay.
Was she genuinely holding that angle the entire time?
I guess so. I'm
I've never-
perplexed, but
okay,
hey.
it looks like.
Okay, hopefully that avoids us a tech pause. Hopefully they're back in the game and we can avoid a tech pause.
She was just fully AFK at the spot the entire round. Even in the replay, you can see she's not moved from there. So, yeah, I'm guessing that we might be.
If a Saudi org approached, what would I think?
Either that or we are seeing some new tech from IGLs. Like
Okay, no, we still are gonna get a tech pause. Red Frosty, thanks for 11 months.
Not gonna be the case.
Did you enjoy your time off between Ascension and now?
It would be.
You say time off as if I haven't been making videos. Like, my time off is still working. Is often my problem. But yes, obviously the lighter schedule. But the thing is, I enjoy the schedule much more how it is now to like how it was before, right? Like during 2023 when we had a gigantic tech pause. Oh, by the way, these are my new socks that I will be wearing today. Happy socks. This was a gift from my brother. I'll be wearing the happy socks. Show us your feet as well? No, I will not, but Yeah, in 2023, like when the off season was extremely long, like then these socks kind of feel a bit funky. It's funky on the feet, but we're back. I hated that, man. I really did, because it was like intent, like, you know, there was no break throughout the season. So it was like fucking just constant. And then, you know, I'm having like 5 months of having to come up with what to do. And it's, you know, not super easy to always come up with something to talk about. Sometimes there isn't things to talk about. Max Terrain, thanks for the 2 gifted. Oh, you can have a team. What team would you like? We'll get to that in a second.
GX is pushing down very slowly on mid, but there might be no one left to brawl with.
Wow.
The stars shining bright.
Okay, nice aggressive round from KC. Coming out, swinging. I also have a bit of leftover pizza from yesterday as well.
A few weaker weapons here and there, but you can definitely see the confidence that's coming in. I think it was Anacelia even describing herself in some of the graphics we put out as, I'm a more supportive player. I think you might have to redact that statement, Anacelia, because that was incredibly aggressive, even re-peaking well on 13 HP.
Pizza at 8 a.m.?
That I was talking about with Alkia.
Morning. You never had morning after pizza?
To get back on. Now, interestingly, Con is now
Fucking delicious.
that operator is still looking to run it. Wow, this is aggressive. GX
Alright, up the stream volume? Yeah, okay.
finding where the majority of the opponents are, and in fact, the knife will.
Well, you don't want to hear my voice?
But I don't think that was a worthwhile trade.
No, I think that's fair to say. You know, losing out on, luckily, not all of
How's
your
that?
smokes. Having Safia in play here gives KC that little bit more to play with in terms of the delay, but Zipto can now play this round much slower, already having that advantage, and it looks like sending the duelists to farm up a battle on middle while KC go pushing down. A big brawl on its way, and the reveal will be broken in time, so no info on that push, but it looks like Yumi's got an idea. Alki the one to hit the first shot, but now she's stuck down on mid, has to stand her ground, and
Holy
she
fuck,
will.
twice in a row.
Go supernova to take a triple.
Now the Sova,
but
they
still,
don't know about the
even
Sova.
numbers with Capricious bringing it back.
Played by
But
Glenn.
now all that weight on her shoulders, surrounded and dealt with as KC tie it up.
I feel like for Zipto, this has got to be a bit of a tilting round, if anything. Like, you're waiting for a lot of this aggression. I think they even put the chokehold, that's the new trap from Vito, to block off any
So what's a
more
psychedelic?
main. So, okay, you're going to have to reveal
Thanks for the
yourself.
tier 1.
And even having the
I need
idea
where's
that
Max
the
Terrain?
opponent's gonna push into mid. And then Alkia
Need
still
to
kind
give
of
them a
wrecked
team.
like, spinning on a dime, finding kills that it looked like she was dead to rights. And then the re-aggression
Do I eat it cold?
again
Yeah.
from Glance to flank
It's not
them.
cold,
Like,
it's just...
you got to almost feel like you're
It's not been in the
top
fridge.
in these early rounds. Like, if I saw a team doing this when they're like 6-0 up, I'd be like, fair.
Yeah.
Doing this when you're losing is another story altogether, and they're not stopping, even versus a low buy.
But it made sense last round. They were already a player down. This time, they know they've got the advantages in terms of weaponry, and they're not
That's
afraid
worse.
to
Oh,
flex
you
on
guys
them.
are fucking
Not even
weird.
reloading. Out for more is Alkia. The classics in hand now. Cool down.
Yeah,
The rest of the squad pushing from all angles, and Graham's having a tough run of it. KC steaming into the lead now with some convincing rounds. Zipto, they're going to start to feel that pressure.
Yeah, it turns out Sapia didn't have tech issues.
And Zolwek with 36 months as well, thank you.
That one was hers. A couple onto the board, and this is always the difficult thing. You have to bear in mind that, I think it was mentioned on the desk, 8 of the 10 players
Spike down mid.
are currently playing their first map on a GC champ stage. For Glance, well, she's won one, so it's a slightly different.
Is it
ball
single
game for
digit
her.
Celsius? It's currently
Alfie,
minus
the other
2
who's been
outside here in the
flying so
UK.
far, also played here with BBL Queens. The 2 experienced players on the server, and you can see that little bit of extra confidence. You can't count Zipto out just yet. They're up
This
with
is
another buy.
Valorant.
Ultimates
Oh, looks pale?
come online
Heritage.
as well. Graham's has
Yeah,
been
'cause I
one,
am.
as mentioned.
Phenomic,
Do you
thanks for the
think
23
he's the
months.
best player in GC now that Flo is not
the
there?
opportunity for impact. But they fall back into this.
I've got the
slow
stats for all the
style,
players if you
trying to
want.
Catch that aggression, but this time, Mitch, for KC, there isn't much of it. They're now grouping up towards mid.
Yeah, they sent the
Maybe
drone
Neuer.
out on mid. It got broken about 20 seconds ago, and that gave them the idea to stick with 3 players and then later 4, just in case Zipto were late pushing it. But For Zipto, that's worked wonderfully.
That's
They
all right.
made the call to back out and
I can show you the
players
stat.
towards this A site. Now they're seeing it's open for the taking. One player there, but
And if you're not
Absolutely drops
sexist,
out
you'll
ahead.
give 2
Manages
subs
put a
to
spanner in the works.
buy a
And now
team.
it's on to GX to find that value. Shorty in hand in the smoke.
But so
and
far,
that's
only
the
one
fight
of you
down.
has shown that you're not
Into
sexist.
GX's hands, and she is crushing them. Fight after fight. One player has managed to slip through to the back lines, but just got spotted.
no.
That timing was terrible. As Alkia manages to find that one, Capricious stands no chance. And KC, they keep putting these rounds on the board now, 4-2.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of danger in this round initially. I think it was Mighty managed to find some space out of the smoke. I think also even the initial battle from Graham's looked like it had some danger to it.
Is being a broke
It was
college
kind of
student
just
who's graduating this
Anasilia being
semester a
ready
valid
for
excuse?
GX just dancing with death the
That's what you
entirety
all
of the
say.
round.
I'm just gonna wait.
Saw the way it started.
In
It was
5
all
years, I
on
better be
that
the
side of the
wealthiest
map, and
streamer in the
Anasilia
world.
coming in
Because
for a
apparently
decent
you're
score.
all in fucking uni and
Worked
poor.
wonders.
On 5 years' time, that no excuse. But I never even got the team. Who? I never even got the team from Max Terrain. Max Terrain. Who do you want? Let's be anime girl. With one gifted. He said G2. Sorry. I mean, that was my bad if I didn't see it. Oh, not Mac Terrain. Max Terrain's G2 goes in. But yeah, you can... Let's take a look. So, probably not anyone from Ninetales. I don't really have the stats from Nova, because they don't have the stats as much. SRN has a almost 1 KPR. What team do you want, Lesbi Anime Girl? Giants, not so much. G2, Vanya was popping off. Team Liquid Brazil, Jelly and Bezerra. Dodds for Crew. For Zipto, Graham's popping off. What's left? Everyone but G2. KC, Sophia, and SR. I mean, look at Neuest stats. Oh, shit. Just got a big picture of me and the game started.
Straight up, wall back.
Oh, holy
GX
shit.
and
That's so funny.
Con-
It's fine. It's an eco. I mean, you missed a kill of an eco. It's fine. In fact, where is it? It's in A main. They pushed A main. The Jet pushed A main.
Managed to pull a rotation, but it's not like Zipto is exactly ready to execute. Anyway, there's 2 players now clearing mid.
Now, Pickled Bollocks.
Capricious trying.
Many people have been saying that Pickled Bollocks. Oh, Pickled Bollocks. That sexist individual.
Gotta be feeling pretty good.
Well, no longer.
That last round, obviously, she had a hold that Spartans would be.
No longer can any of you say that
coming in
Pickled
here, team
Bollocks
flash to start and gets dropped.
doesn't support
Ends up
women.
getting the opening pick. Finally, we have one of the KC members fall, but it's left into a 2 versus 4, and with the weaker weapons, it's not looking.
I don't know
good.
where
Zero
those
to fall,
19...
down goes the
19 is a
rifle,
very
and now
interesting number as well.
only
Why
left
19?
Marshall
I don't
Hunter. The
know.
question is damage.
But thank you very much,
Sheriff
either
won't
way.
find anything.
Very specific
5-2
amount to gift,
for KC,
but I
5 rounds in a
appreciate it
row, and that gives them,
nonetheless.
how convincing they've been, a huge boost in terms of the economy. I mean, we're talking max credits before they're buying.
Okay,
this round.
Let's Be Anime
Pretty
Girl
much
needs a
everybody.
team.
Yeah.
With 4
And
players
Pickled
alive,
Bollocks
it's not gonna make much of a
definitely
dent in
needs
that
a
economy.
team.
The good thing is, for Zipto,
I mean, you can
they
have
come
the
with
sheet
this
for that.
buy, and they also have themselves high impact.
Pickled
of
Bollocks
what will
is
be coming up, that convergence path, evolution
Game
as
Changers
well,
champs.
which
I'll give
even
you the map
best
knowledge as well if you
healing
want.
alone can be quite a nasty ult to try and deal with, but it's safe to say.
And a
they
team,
do
of
have
course.
the expectation
A net boss.
Con will do better on the
Thanks for
other
the
side,
gifted.
it
But it's
seems
2
like
for a
they've been
team.
playing the defense already at the
My
beginning.
Ascent
This one
contract
just
did
trying
end,
to
Pickled
hold
Bollocks,
off,
yes.
being pressured, knowing there's
Oh yeah,
only
Lesbian
player
Anime Girl, I'll
that
give you
Graham's
no
It's been a
one.
long
Hold on.
time since I was here. Did your Ascent contract end?
Hashtag sign TMV. Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, that
I'm a free
not
man.
working out, as now we look to that side
Pickled
of the board.
Bollocks out there again,
Anasilia
supporting
standing
independent,
Xavier miles
poor
away. Star there to
creators.
help, but the first shot lands on the
Oh, you
decoy.
could
They
learn
know
from that as
she's
well.
here now.
Beholden to no one.
Just to get around, get this plant in. Anasilia quickly invading the smoke after the nade, but nobody walks in.
Beholden to none, feared by many.
Want to give away picks, and they almost do, with Safia finding one, but it's traded out.
Holy.
Safia, 1v2, and the AWP might not be the perfect weapon
Oh,
for
come
it.
on, you have to go
Some
for it
of
after
these
that.
fights,
Yes.
This could still be her round.
After that shot, you simply must go for a clutch.
Now, that starts to get a little bit scary.
Problem is with the new B site,
The newfound Cubby.
this is probably harder than it used to
It's
be.
going to be a more difficult position.
Although-
for Clip, but she's got the right idea. Oh no, the shot's missed.
Right,
little
Lesbian
bit
Anime
too
Girl
quick with
wanted
it.
Nova.
And for Piety, that doesn't get much easier when your opponent misses an operator shot. Zipto back on the board. Finally, that patience paying off.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they made the right call and just
And
pumping the brakes, waiting for extra
Pickled
aggression
Bollocks
to come through after
needs a
that
team
initial
as well.
pick. Well, they got exactly what they wanted. And I think a large
Pickled
part of that
Bollocks.
is Casey feeling a little boxed in.
Pick
that
any
play style.
team
Not
you
only
want.
because they're 5 rounds in a row, the confidence is there. But Alkia had pushed up close and gotten stunned. So even after that opening pick, she's kind of in the open.
That isn't.
So
Well, I
decided
mean,
to
for
keep
19,
that
you can
fight.
take
The
any
sand
team
glance
you want,
with her,
and I'll
but
just
it
put you
doesn't
on there
work
as
out.
well.
But Zipto, 1 round win ain't enough. We got to see probably even 2 from this point, and the op is right back up because those credits.
Why do you
for
love
KC
KO,
right
Zola?
Alkia playing a very
Especially-
risky
well,
game,
I mean,
but
I guess
almost
KO's
getting the
okay now,
reward.
but-
Still a 5v4, even without that second shot hitting.
Now she's over to the other side of the map, just waiting for the reclear.
You know, I was going back through who had sponsored the sheets, who's on the sheets. And, I didn't realize the kid was on so many. He was on so many of the names. And Thanos, thanks for the 2 gifted.
You already had a 2-player advantage.
You want Team Liquid Brazil?
Well, the plan here is to go into the Lion's Den.
Oh, the Veto ult. The Veto ult mid-round.
We'll be waiting.
Oh, the evolution active.
Okay, 3v4.
There's not much to
You got Waylay Solver ult
really
here to
avoid
close
in
it
terms of
out.
ultimates, but utility, that
Against
power
an
hit, the
Astra ult.
retake, not going to do a damn thing.
Maybe a dark.
Con, yeah, exactly. A few pieces
Con is
of
just a
utility that
jumping
you
around.
don't have to be worried about now. KC. Player
I do
advantage
think when
already
you,
up on its way, and that's what they're waiting
like,
for. They want Alkia
if they
with
shoot
this
a
push.
dart here and it
Alkia's
doesn't
hitting
see him,
everything. The rifle
oh,
picked up,
never
and
mind.
it's still just as deadly.
Now
But
do you
Yui's
use your
in the right
Waylay ult?
position.
Maybe.
One found. And now the ult active as well.
Nice.
That's going to cause problems.
Oh, did that hit
Give
anyone?
Piety a chance
This Waylay
inside
ult
lane,
isn't
but
very good, is
smoked
it?
off. That smoke fading. Here's the chance for the fight. Catches glance. Spray. So close to the kill. But now Alkia can
Wow.
continue the defuse as GX picks frag
Pick from
after
GX.
frag. 6-3. You got to feel
Will I
for
play
Zipto,
full
though.
match
That one was
again?
damn
Pat,
close.
probably, yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
again,
who did
it feels
Thanos
like
want? He wanted
had
Team
some
Liquid
of the right
Brazil, I think.
ideas. I think especially that second layer
Thanos.
for the lurk back into mid, the convergence path, which stunned them all up. But unfortunately for them, the Alkia and GX right now are just looking like they're in insane form. Like where we talk about
I was saying
the
GX.
evolution of
Oh, GX.
she didn't evolve to stop bullets.
You got
This
me
is
with it
exactly
then.
what I was talking about when I was
GX.
saying putting out
Her name is
platforms
GX,
like Jet.
but that is
It's not even just
when
like,
GX plays
hey,
against
you can
GX.
dash, you can now have a blade storm, whatever. It's the fact that you just see that level of confidence of I'm just going to swing in and I'm going to win this fight.
Like that.
Case in point.
That's got to be frustrating for Zipto. Good round for it at least. They haven't got the rifles. It's only the sheriffs. But 7-3. And for KC, they can climb even higher. So if they win this one.
And Snorlax AFK.
During the round. I just want to say that, like, they're enjoying
Thanks for the 2
themselves
gifted. You want
so
MIBR?
much in this
No
match at the
problem.
moment, and honestly,
Get to that after this round.
understand.
Shamin, thanks for the 24
Out of
months.
7 rounds. And a lot of it has come off the back of her
Think
performance.
of watching
There's
an
TP,
egg boy
but
not.
Anacillia will
Strange.
catch it. She's
Well, we were
catching
talking about this
everything
after
as
Vodfathers.
Zipto were catching her bullets.
And he was saying, I'm not watching Valorant. He says he's done. He says he's done with the game.
HP left on Con.
He says he's never watching Valorant again. 1 HP.
And
Aoki is pushing this.
I guess at least adding some damage onto the tally.
I'm telling you, Aoki is pushing.
Not thinking about the TP though.
Oh.
They haven't considered.
Oh.
Well,
Punished. Well, Con at least now knows 1 HP in a dream. It really would be a dream, and it's not going to come true. Xavier, the safe pair of hands. Are they going to get the operator back?
so Snorlax. Was it Snorlax who wanted MIBR?
A little bit of a waste.
didn't make that up. Yeah, no, you did.
They are not going to be having any problems to repurchase
No.
next round.
Snorlax AFK's
Yeah.
MIBR.
Especially with the blade storm in the back pocket. 7-3 up on the defensive side. This is looks phenomenal.
The overheat
KC.
moment. The positioning. What a blunder. What a whiff.
But if the
And an
line-
anonymous
in the other
gifter
direction. My worry though is it is again
just
how
gifted a
the-
tier 3 sub.
and how almost disrespectful at times.
I mean, how can I read this out without what it actually says?
Feeling it. This aggression into A-Main has gotten them a lot of information, and maybe more importantly, it's gotten them the orb onto Glance.
Marguerite,
That's going to be
that.
Fury online, 4 ultimates for KC.
Yeah, that doesn't help me, does it? I still have to say Harry Minge.
For that aggression, rotate, coming through, players close to mid, but the idea is to back up that B site. But look where the spike is for Zipto. They're playing for mid control right now, but no real direction in terms of where that plant's coming in. They're looking for fights, and they're about to get them, but it's Alkia who's taking the challenge. You see her, and
yes.
just get the hell out of there. Nice.
Is that even an actual account? Margaret Thatcher's Harry Minge?
To pull out the shorty.
Got a tier 3 sub to this.
More difficult for Zipto.
Alkia on the angle, or maybe not on the angle, but oh, it doesn't matter. Quick enough in the reaction. The second player coming. She's nervous that maybe mid has been lost. But both players stick towards main. A chance at least for the cross to the site, but not only is it a 2 versus 4, but they have 3 ultimates ready and raring to go, and they may not even need them with how Alkia's been playing. It's labored, maybe for the first time.
Whoever you are, anonymous gifter, I mean, you have made me laugh over the years. I assume it's the same person, but I suppose it's not. It doesn't have to be. Oh, don't lose it. 1v4. Oh.
But again, GX is there. An 8th round, a defusal guaranteed, and hopefully an orb for GX.
The scariest part about this is we talked about the economic advantage that KC have in so many of these rounds. We saw that one victory.
I'm a bit washed out. That's because of the sun. Like the sun, like it's -2 outside, but I am getting a bit washed out.
Now they still have the op. They still have the
like I have to like fully close it to not be a bit. And even then I'm a bit washed out, but that's because I'm fucking pale as fuck.
From the shadows, but the reality is that might not be the ult that you look at to do the impact. Anasilia can get them into a site. Glance can clear angles.
I was watching In-Betweeners yesterday, and it made me think about you. What about what?
For Zipto and GX.
I mean, I would describe myself as an in-betweener in high school.
Dealing with her is another thing altogether. GX.
But I went to a relatively small school, so perhaps it's a bit different.
He's having a whale of a time.
KC have done this a lot on their defense. They are really pushing this heavy.
Fury, that created the distraction, and then she did the rest. At least seen her go down, and actually a fair amount of space taken on B. Capricious has found the gap, and the jump
again, you've got.
From Safia,
I mean, it's round 12. You cannot die without using this.
Far further back.
We're gonna have a fairly big ult round here. Do you get suppressed as a veto? I don't think you do you?
Unless there's some very poor timing. Oh, that one's for free.
Okay, now you're in a pretty decent spot.
Safia just jumped in. She's jumped into the site. I think only just realizing there's a player so close, and because of that, she's still gone down as well. I think
they must have thought this was a kill from mid?
Round from KC, and now
must have. Because if this is a kill from mid, it makes sense to jump in on the site.
Yeah, this is turned from a.
But they must have thought that this was a kill from mid.
This is going to give them a leg up moving into the next. If they end up taking it, but it's Alkia to deal with. It's Anasilia, ult popped already, so no utility to slow down this advance. It means Alkia is going to be here real quick in that close left corner. Oh, not even going to be cleared. No chance to clear it.
Well, a nice little round from...
On the frag from deep in main. Capricious with her 3rd, and Zipto with their 4th. An 8-4 half, and you know what? At least in old meta, we saw that double duelist come through a lot when it comes to the defense.
Also
as
didn't
well.
have
so
time
not all hope
to.
Is lost.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they're going to be able to sort of bring it back on that second half. But first, a short break.
What the hell is going on with this music? And they just muted Tom. They were just like, Tom, shut up. This is a sexy chat like ours? Hopefully not. Tyree Andre, thanks for the 41 months. Who's winning the World Cup next year? The mighty fucking England. Right, so. I do think that early games are game changers. Comey Homie, thanks for 34 months. They're a little reminiscent of the old, like, 2021 tournaments in a way of, like, there are some uneven games at the start. You know, when we go to like internationals these days, you know, there tends not to be like big blowouts. Although I guess there is still some. There's still some uneven matchups, I guess you get early on. But did I hear Artis' take on Koi? I did, and if that's true, that is very funny. I mean, tomorrow this should be a pretty banger game. SR versus MIBR. G2 versus Nova. Tomorrow's game should be pretty banger, to be fair. So what's the order of operations? You play these first, then the lower. So then we're doing lower. Oh, and then there's a break. I didn't even know there was a break day, but the 25th is a break day. I actually didn't even realize that was the case. Okay, so then what day is the 25th? Tuesday? Day's the 25th. It is a Tuesday. So there's no games on Tuesday.
Especially more opportunities.
Still got a halftime break though. Boo. I mean, Zipto could still win this really. 8-4. Tackside Abyss. Still winnable. Did I do pick'ems? I did do a pick'ems. There is a pick'em group, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there is. I went for Ninetales, so I got that wrong. I've gone for G2 winning it all. With MIBR third and Shopify second. Daring, I know. I've gone for a big Ninetales run, so I perhaps have backed the wrong horse there. Oh, it's a tech pause. How is JJ9 McCarthy doing? He's pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie. He is pretty dog shit. Send group code in chat. Group code. The YouTube there. Yeah, he's kind of shit. It's not great, to be honest, but sometimes that's the way she goes. You know? I did Riot Pick'ems. See, I didn't do Riot Pick'ems. If you watched JJ in college, you knew he would be shit. I mean, I did watch him play a little bit, I suppose.
And it does make me a little bit worried, because...
You never know if someone from college will be shit or not.
Although I definitely favor the double duelist on the attack, I do think the potential to struggle against a Vito comes in a lot more on defense.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's see this Vito on defense side.
Wise, like, I think it was last season, again, old patch, but double duelist was putting up more rounds on defense.
You can go for this little double...
I think JT pulled up the stats for that for me. So
aggro play this way. They're going to clear that out, see that no one's here.
In this day and
Probably get the idea that this is an A exec, but...
on the attack, that's where I think she's going to pop off. Now has even more freedom to run around the map and be that tip of the spear, already finding itself under the armor of Zipto with Khan out of the round.
We can use this spot now in a big way, though. That's actually quite a nice Vito TP, right? Here to this.
Oh, this is already looking like a bit of a peculiar one with how much space that Yumi has been able to get. It's been a poor match from her thus far. Struggling to really get going. Someone who's definitely one of those talented individuals. A newfound one at that, and this might be the chance. But
might have needed that second one. They're gonna probably drift to A now. They've got kind of everything set up that they need to, right?
Look at where the rest of the team is. They are currently
dash in, that recall star actually kind of helped.
And Alkir is just selling a ruse that has pulled every single member onto this side, but the ruse is still doing damage. She is completely alone, but somehow has almost killed her fourth player of the round. She's doing it all. She's just fully faking them out, and finally Capricious has put her down, even with a little bit of spam. But what Capricious has only just realized is they're not going B.
Whew, Alkia on the attack, huh? I mean, I don't even know how she's gotten away with that. She was 35 HP going in those last 2 fights and wins them both. Well, I suppose the last fight was technically capricious, but the smoke fading has caught her off guard.
Well, that probably
KC
should be the
quick on
map
the
overall for
trades
KC,
and
you would
right
think. 9-4.
Back to winning ways, 9-4.
Alkia
and that
20
pistol
to
going their
7.
way, that's got to be a real blow to Zipto's confidence. That was their opportunity to close the gap.
It's funny as well. Like the thing I've learned from watching a lot of the EMEA GC is I think Smart 7, as his name suggests, not the 7 part, is a very good coach at building structure. I almost feel like he had to like maybe sacrifice a little bit of pride here and just go, fine, I'll put Alkia on yeah, let's just let her go kill everyone, because that pistol was absurd. Like that was no help, just running around killing everyone. Like that's the dream of a.
That's a nice
30th
use of
gen,
moment, to be fair, as well. He'd
very
be here at the
few
start of the round.
can
Still
make it
really
that
want to see
much
someone
a
play
reality
Viper on this
where
map, but
she literally looks like a one-woman army at the moment.
It really is just wisdom in the simple things, I suppose. You know, some teams want to come in with the gigabrain comps. Sometimes basics are the way to go. For Alkia,
we have a classic
you know,
here.
I'd like to
Bolts on a
chat
rifle,
with anyone. I
bullshit.
suppose I wouldn't like to chat with anyone who'd like to argue the opposite, because that just doesn't seem to have any foundation
Then
in our
you use the
reality. It's
KO as a big
classic.
fake.
Pushing up here, a fake on the A site with a classic from Anasilia, while the rest of the squad goes B. She gets one, goes down, but here's where her value is found, right? That B site much more open. The only player close by is Khan, and well, there's 2 smokes between her and any form of impact.
Yeah, it's like even for Con, like denying
Nice shock.
any utility here wouldn't have any value, and it should be easy pickings from here on out. To be honest, I'm gonna upset someone here, but I would rather they jumped off the map purely because Alkia is 2 away from
because it's
Blade
funny.
Storm.
Yeah.
Don't give her the Blade Storm.
They got
Don't give her a gun, but like the Blade Storm just, yeah, she's just got an extra orb, and now, like, they got nothing from that. I think falling, even though it might hurt the pride, not worth it.
I think it hurts the pride when you bought a sheriff, right? That's when you're like, I can make it
Yeah,
costly. We could, and actually, when you look at where KC are at, those 4 players all had rifles to work with. One of which was an outlaw, but then you go to the 2 bulldogs and the vandal. So, you know, you get 2 exits there. That's huge.
Even
but
if you killed her, she's still one off Blade
yeah,
Storm.
yeah. And if she kills one and dies, then yeah, Bladestorm's there. So that economic damage would have been
heavy
difficult to
mid-aggro
find, but I understand. Sometimes you got to roll the
From
dice.
KC.
And 10, well, 9
The
4
Alkia
down and
just
10
end
4
this?
as they would have imagined they'd be. They didn't think they were winning that 2v4. Yeah, why not? But KC,
So, double smoke
huge
mid. This
bonus
is
round.
obviously a
They've
big
got a
part of the
lot
Astra
to work
Omen.
with.
Ooh,
GX.
that's a nice little play.
we saw this mid aggression when it came to the defensive side. We saw her go down on mid a couple times. Well,
putting a
we saw
lot
her
of
push
pressure in here.
Mid, rather. She didn't go down. It was only her
Tried to
opponents
push
who
A
hit
main
the
as a
floor.
response, but that
And
drone.
now, nice little bait
They're
actually
pinching on them.
towards A main, but Piety down after one.
Nice.
Alkia
This
already
is
around
a
them.
nice round
GX.
from KC.
Here is her moment to strike. Patiently,
Still got
she
this
has
lurk in
waited,
here.
and a reward
As long
is
as they can
found
deal with
in the
this
form of
waylay.
frames. And the advantage for KC.
This is the round.
About to be doubled up on with Yumi down.
Alkia is
So
24 and 8.
kill for Alkia. I'm not going to tell the desk how to do their job.
Now
but
the
I
weird
feel
thing is,
like my
both Giants and KC,
has at least.
they actually
Straight one
didn't
back.
play
Alkia
that
is
great
desperately
in like
low
the end of the season.
on HP. There is an opportunity here. Anasilia
Like if you look at their
always loves to
stats
take
and
the
stuff
fight,
like that,
even
and
though
even
she
their
calls herself
games,
a
their games in
support,
general, they
does
actually weren't
get
that
linked up
great.
for it. This is now getting pretty dangerous.
They actually
Connor's
lost quite a
definitely
lot of
been
games
the
towards the end of the
Watch
season.
jump up, though.
Again, Alkia.
Again was the bait, but you'd never believe it because she hits the headshot anyway.
Just destroying.
25 and 8. I mean, Casey.
25 and
they're
8
playing a
is
good
insane.
Game, but right now, I think there's one factor that's having more impact than anything that they've done before this game started. Alkia, whether with supportive utility, because that's what we see a lot, right? A duelist popping off, and it's like, oh, great, Flash is coming in here. Oh, those players were blinded. There was a smoke. There was something to help out.
SMG was fourth last year. Yeah, but this is a completely different team, is the thing. Actually, isn't on Nova? Don't Nova have Shirazi? They do. Who's Alyssa on as well? Full sense. Falcons have the old Zipto core. And they didn't make it from one game, right? They were one game off making it, I think. So they lost to this Zipto, right? Yeah, so that's the Alexi Mary team, Aniri. Wow, and they didn't even make it. Who have I got winning the next game? I mean, who I've got winning the next game doesn't have any bearing on what is actually going to happen. But if I had to pick, I would say Team Liquid should win.
I think she's
KRU always make it, but I don't.
So it's just a different beast.
I think Team Liquid. The Brazilian game changer scene, I think, is just better than the Latam.
Well, as if she hasn't got enough.
KRU have tended to be okay in these tournaments, but they've never really done that great. Like, they're competitive, but they don't tend to do great.
Alkia's going in. They've got to deal with her. The shot has to land, and it does.
Okay.
There we go for Zipto.
Okay.
Sheriff's in hand, and a 5 versus 3. Potential rifles to be picked up as well inside of A main if they want to go for the risk. They want to reinforce the site quicker, as in fact a big fight on middle comes in. Khan,
Nice shot.
the death blow onto GX has left KC without a port to call their home at this point.
11-4 comeback. I mean,
It's
on
all just about
Abyss,
the
I've
battles, and they have
seen
no
worse.
information on where a favorable fight would be.
I don't know if you'd expect Yumi to be in this corner, but given an individual fight, I'm not sure I like it. The group up for the rest of the players is a little bit better, it seems, although there is still an isolated duel over on the A site. Grahams is now going to go looking for the weaponry. Safia desperately trying to get something here, and will find another. In
No.
fact, she's ended up with 3.
Now, Grahams is in a pretty good
2v5
spot
just
here.
moments ago.
30 seconds left.
And now into a 2 versus 2. Now Graham's position, I was going to say was wonderful on A, but she's now gone back towards middle. They should at least be able to get an additional rifle into the hands of Con, but this is very quickly swung in the other direction.
I mean, they're not going to get that other gun.
With Khan so desperately low,
No way.
and Glance aggressively holding that rotation. We leave it all into the hands of Grahams. Now 2 fantastic Sheriff shots in A main to start out this round. But we need more with the rifle now in hand. It's Glance
this
in that
was
tight
what,
corner. The flash
4v2?
will catch.
Was that 5v2?
But Graham's not quick enough to swing, and now they're going to fight this together. What a recovery by
GG.
KC. These two make their own
GG
look
indeed.
as 12-4 on the board.
I think that one maybe shows just a little bit of that inexperience. Like, I understand the concept of like, okay, I've got this close angle, they're not going to fight it, but when you have such a hefty advantage, when you're in such a deficit in terms of rounds, the fact that we see some of these more individual fights, and sure, Safia did wonderfully well to find 2 while they're peaking, but definitely some mistakes made from Zipto, and the experience over on the KC side, and while the KC fans are absolutely loving this. 12-4 up on their map choice. They have not looked like they lost control at any point of this map.
Okay, the
Really,
fast
there's nothing like
triple
the
push up
KC
mid.
fandom, especially when they're putting those dubs up. Glance waiting for this push. Will find the trade. Will find even more with
probably it.
Yumi down. And the push from Alkia has been caught.
Played by
And she won't
Alkia.
be drawing blood, at least for now. But of course, she sticks around. The confidence sky high. A 26th kill is what she's looking for. And of course, she will find it. GX dealt with, but the swing into Alkia, death sentence with Glance by her side.
Well,
Can, the last
GG.
alive, 1v3, spotted by the drone, and the Hunter's Fury is sent out, but Anacelia with the death blow. 13-4, KC dump.
Alkia diff. KC diff. Okay, what should I do in between maps? Sag. Yeah, Sag for APAC. Haven't won a game. That is Sag. That's rough, buddy. Wait, so how does the lowers work? So did how someone right? Did these teams go into the lowers? I'm a bit confused. How does this work? And then if these teams lose, they go into lower round 2? Is that how it works? Right, let's play some Scrandle. That seems a bit of a strange way of doing it. Then again, how do you do a 10-team tournament? Okay, a Bollywood box, a Punjab United Football Club in England. Why the heck? Hold on. Punjab, where the fuck is Punjab United Football Club? Punjab United FC is located in Gravesend, near Dartford and Chatham, east of London. The more you know. I mean, I guess I've got to go for that, but that 12 quid for that.
This is Valorant.
Oh, points! Thanks for the 20 months. Right. Oh, lemon tart or a slice of chocolate cake? Honestly, the slice of chocolate cake? I mean, $2.50 for this? I mean, for 30p, I think I'd rather have the cake. Give me the cake for 30p, I think. 94%. Yeah, who wouldn't want just a little slice of chocolate cake? Warm toffee apple crumble or a homemade banana and chocolate cake. Gretna FC. Have we got a dessert one today? Ooh. See, now this again is only a quid. See, that does... I actually think this would be nice, though. I think this would be nice. The warm toffee apple crumble. Oh. Yeah, it was that. Close one, though. Tough one. Chocolate and nut-covered banana. Or frozen strawberries with ice cream. I mean, I'm not a massive nut guy in general. Don't quote that out of context. But this looks alright, doesn't it? From Japan? From 13 Me Ladies? I mean, watching Game Changers. I mean, that does look pretty funny, doesn't it? Berries. Free from a bush. Or how do you say this? Boat of lie? Bot of lie? From the Netherlands? Any how do you do a Dutch accent? You got the Sorry, I won't offend everyone. I mean, do I go for the free berries? Sugar crumble pastry. Free. I mean, it's free as well. How's berries getting 73%? Fried apple pancake or a Jaffa cake donut? Why on earth in Greece have they got a Jaffa cake? I mean, that's not a Jaffa cake. Are Jaffa cakes international? I don't even know if they are. Do people know what a Jaffa cake is? Or is it Jaffa cake like something else that we have turned into a little food? And actually... Are Jaffa cakes mainstream? Hold on, let me get up some Jaffa cakes for you. Jaffa cake. Do you guys have Jaffa? I mean, they're made by McVitie's, which made me think maybe you don't have Jaffa cakes. Do you guys have Jaffa cakes? I mean, you can make them without being the branded Jaffa cakes. So what it is it's like, it's got orange in it, right? So it's like layer of chocolate, and then you've got like a little bit of orange underneath. So this bit here is like orange, and then you've got kind of, you know, sponge cake. Pretty popular in Finland. Yeah, so that's a Jaffa cake. They're like a classic. I mean, this is your classic Jaffa cake right here. But I guess you can't. I mean, yeah, like looking at this, like you could make a Jaffa cake, you know, without it being the branded version. But in a with a donut as well, it's interesting. Or a fried apple pancake. I think give me the Jaffa cake. Are they good? Good? I wouldn't say they're good. I'd say they're fine. Fried bananas or homemade chocolate cake. Give me the homemade chocolate cake. Where are we? B36 FC Torshaven. In the Faroe Islands. Sorry, Spider-Man. S'mores quesadilla. Or an apple crumble and custard. I mean, that doesn't look great. From Stoke. Jesus Christ. What are we doing, Stoke? This has to be the... Even though I said the s'mores, you know... Well, it's better than Derby's. Holy fuck. Pride Park. That is the worst looking thing I think I've ever seen. What's this? Unicorn pancakes with confetti syrup. That must be American. As soon as you see confetti syrup, you know it's American. There is literally no other fucking place on earth that does anything like confetti syrup. What the fuck is confetti syrup? Both of these look like someone has thrown up. And this looks like mashed potato down here. What the fuck is going on? See, now, I mean, if you've ever been to America, you can taste this. It is just sugar, right? You can literally just taste. My teeth have rotted looking at this image, but I can't reward Derby for this. Fuck Derby. Let's go. What the absolute fuck is this? Walking on Sunshine Freak Shake. Or a Biscoff cake. I know what I'm already picking. Although, what the fuck is Nottingham Panthers? An ice hockey team. Got a little ice hockey going on there. How do you eat this? Like, how do you eat this? See, I went to a place in America that had, they had a dessert that was like a big clown. It was like an ice cream clown. Like, you know, it was like for a whole table of like 10 people or whatever. And it was like a massive little vase thing. And then coming out of it was like an ice cream. But the ice cream was a clown. Do you get what I mean? Probably not, because you're like, what do you mean the ice cream was a clown? Well, it just was. It was a clown. What the fuck are they doing over there? But that, the clown was edible at least. Oh, we're back with this. What did this get? This actually got alright. So it's got to be better than that. Brighton, Prem team. This is a Premier League football club. Fucking hell. 9 out of 10. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty good for a scrandle, I'd say. Oh, we got a wicket. Thank you, Travis Head, you fucking twat. 76 for 5. Get in! Fuck the Aussies! That's going to be my general energy for the next I don't even know. How long is the Ashes going for? Like a month and a half? Something like that? 2 months? It is the first match of the series, yeah. First day of the first match. England are already all out, and Australia lost 5 wickets on the first day. So, eventful first day, you might say. But that's England cricket these days. And it's Stokes with the breakthrough. Travis Head. Got 21. I mean, he's probably their joint top scorer, I assume. But you know what I say? I say, fuck Australia. Oh, Carey's in. Boo! Boo! Don't you think the Brits have fucked the Aussies enough? Not in cricket. Not nearly enough in cricket. God, this is perhaps something, again, that if you don't know, you don't know, but England have... How many times have England won in Australia in the last 50 years? Maybe twice, I think? So there's an Ashes series, I mean, there's an Ashes series every 2 years, and it alternates between being in England and Australia. And we won in 20... Was it 11 or 13 in Australia? And then before that, I don't think we'd won in Australia since the 80s or 70s or something. Certainly before I was born. So we normally get fucked. So it's finally time to beat them back. Yeah, we just can't win. Yeah, the last couple series in England have been drawn, and then they batter us in Australia. Generally, in the English Ashes, it's like the English series tends to be like pretty close, and then the ones in Australia tend to be destructions. But we're off to a good start here, so that's good. We won. There's a lot of banter in the Ashes. Okay. Comps wise. Now, oh yes, this is something Zipto. I'll get rid of the Jaffa kick. So I've put the comps here of each team like color coded to how normal it is. And you can see that Zipto have no greens. Like if I go on, for instance, KRU, couple greens. If I go on Team Liquid Brazil, a lot of greens because they're normal comps. Zipto love Deadlock. They fucking love that agent. Which is a bit of a unique direction. Most teams not going there. I mean, KC's comp here looking pretty standard for the most part. A fade for a Sova. But other than that, this is the NRG comp. But yeah, a no Viper double Senti Deadlock comp. They fucking love it. They think this agent is hot shit. Which apparently no one else does. Because everyone else thinks Deadlock is kind of shit. Which is a shame. Remember there was a brief moment where everyone thought that Deadlock was quite good?
The upper bracket. We'll find out if they can do it or if Carmine Corps
Wolves Deadlock Ascent.
on with a 2-0. Those answers come back with me.
But as I said in my video yesterday, the Sentinel meta these days kinda interesting.
Potter and Dryad, it's time to get in to the second map, and what could be the final, certainly if KC.
But yeah, double Senti. I think double Senti in general is gonna see well, assuming that the no agents get changed before the start of the season. I assume that would be kind of on the downswing. We won't get a ton of double Senti, but maybe Zipto are leaders.
Whereas the player on the other team, Piety, has decided to stick with it. So it's going to be interesting to see if the struggles will be there. I am a big fan of Con on the Deadlock. It definitely didn't seem like the veto went particularly well for her. So I think having a little bit more comfort on this agent in general, it should look good. And hopefully the same for Yumi, who really did struggle in that last map. Didn't go well. Will still be that sort of...
Attack side double Senti though, that's going to be rough, no?
Map, and a map that they've definitely had a
Cypher
little
Deadlock
bit
attack
more
side?
success on. And for KC, well, we've really not seen them play this map much at all. They defeated SK on it.
Again, I
They
feel
were
like
not
if the
ones to
tail
choose.
meta lasted a bit long, then Deadlock could have
Barriers
been
are up and KC's
pretty decent,
defense
but-
begins. Zipto, understandably cautious, waiting outside of this B site. And it looks like on the side of KC, they are waiting for a noise, for an indication that they can go in for this blitz play. Flash is being held by both sides. You see the paranoia.
Oh,
and
they've held this long enough to make them think that this isn't where they're going.
Walkabouts, the knife gives the info, but
And
in
there
fact,
you
the
go.
big swing gives the info first. Zipto opening pick, and well, the menace of the previous pistol round over on Abyss, the 4K Sheriff Queen.
Okay, so again,
It's
just
already
the
been taken out of the
slowness, managing to get them a little bit there.
To try and refract, but opponents were.
No, I mean, we don't have the Harbor rework, but does that matter? Was anyone gonna pick Harbor either way? I mean, that's the thing. Imagine if they made Harbor good, people would be like, "Oh, that's sad."
On the other side of the map that has
But
taken full control down towards A. They still have a spot into middle, so
yeah, they
can
got it wrong.
gamble at least a couple of players on the side of B. It's definitely not going to be easy trying to hold on to this control. The bait being made to try and make them not look in the direction of GX. She's
Okay,
done
bit of
some
damage though.
Rotation coming in for support, but Anasilia trying to hold the line. Glance
Oh,
battling and brawling, and a low HP couple of players, but
if they
be
just
left
could have
up to
got that
Safi.
kill.
the advantage sitting with Zipto, and so does the time.
Oh, this fight is everything for Sapphire.
Okay.
With low HP left
Big
on
start
Yumi.
for
That could
Zipto.
have decided it.
After
but
only winning
Capricious
4 rounds in the
goes
last one.
ahead with a 1-0
Win a
start
pistol.
for Zipto. And I love that we've already seen from round one just this patience from both teams. Each one waiting for the other to give something away, waiting for their signal to go. And when they eventually got it, it was Alkia to fall and the round with it. But it comes down to a very, very tight margin here in the pistol.
Yeah, that definitely got a little bit shaky in the middle. But they did get the job done. Of course, they got the.
That's
other
actually quite a
start
nice
previous
pistol,
map
the
as well.
timing of it.
Do too much, and they took some casualties in a round like this, but Yumi in and out.
Wow.
All right.
I got a kill.
So Zalkia, I guess. Didn't
So they've
take
had
a
their
lot to
Viper
get up
over
to the
towards
top,
A
but
twice in a row doing this
taking a
wall.
lot of damage in response. The main worry, though,
Obviously
is how
most
many
teams have
weapons
their
are in
Viper
Zippo.
towards B.
This is less of a normal bonus round.
Let's see if this is something they're going to stick
I
with.
believe that the other weapon was also an outlaw, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so they had 5 rifles in this round.
Every little help.
Because to me, the problem with like this kind of wall in general is that, and I know this is just the first and second round, so as I say, it might not matter, but problem with this kind of wall to me is that it does somewhat suggest that the A side, like to me, you somewhat telegraph what your defensive setup is. I think with the other Viper wall over towards B, you are a bit more open to like it could be anything, right? Like we could be aggroing mid, we could be aggroing B, we could be aggro on A.
2-0.
Whereas I feel like when you do this deeper wall from
They
A,
lose themselves.
you're saying that
Look, there you go.
like the B side is the strong side and the A side is the weak side of your defense.
Well, gotta be happy with that start, even with the 4th kill.
I
not
don't like
going
having
away.
both
Zipto
controllers here because if
now
they do
face
come to
off
B,
against
then
the
you have no
rifles
smoke.
of KC. There will be a Bulldog in play for GX. I'm more concerned about Alkia and where she's gotten off to. Already pushed all the way down, and of course,
I would have loved to have
that's
seen the
going to be
kill.
opening pick onto Capricious from
That's
right behind
Spike.
the trap wire. Spike down, held by Alkia, but they've lost GX in the meantime. And this attempt to push down middle, well, I was going to say it's not going to work out because there's so many players from Zipto, but now there's so many bodies left on the
Just
floor.
leave, just
and
leave.
Asilia joins the dead as a 3v2 in play. And
Well, Spike is
Zipto,
still down
they
in,
still have a chance,
middle
but
of
they
nowhere.
need to get that Spike back. It's going to be a big
which is
problem
probably
for
actually
the
going to bring
crossback
them
on
back
middle
towards
here.
B.
I doubt that Safi is going to be nice enough to put the wall up, but oh, inside the smoke, that's a big risk from Alkia, and now it's down to a 1v2.
This was one of the issues was in the last map, Zipto were failing to punish these aggressive plays. Maybe they found their footing. I think for Zipto, there's definitely got to be that expectation that Safia
Can she hear them?
will have pushed up.
30 seconds left.
She will have now heard the steps. That's the information.
Still a
she's
trip,
won. The
though.
problem is there's still utility holding her back. That Cypher still standing, and she'll have to give the game away now. They'll know exactly where she is as they hightail it on towards that A site. A chance for this, well, somewhat bonus round to pull out a victory, unless, similarly to the pistol, Safia can try and win a 1v2.
I think it's a nice play from Zipto, though. Even with the low
gonna
HP, this
take a
makes it a
wicket.
much more
Hold
winnable
on.
round. Having the plant for spawn, the post plant there as well. Cam still in play from Piety, but hasn't been put up just yet. Might be played reactionary as Safia already spotted. Snake bite, that's not fully covering that angle either. Graham's can still sneak through 16 HP. If that had full coverage, it gets a little risky, but
That was a
3-0
terrible
start for Zipto, and a hell of a bounce back. They only got 4 rounds on the previous map, remember, and this is their pick where, yeah, at least hope that they'll be able to build on this in the second half.
Yeah, this feels like kind of what maybe should have happened a couple of times in the last map. Like, don't get me wrong, I think KC definitely were in the driver's seat for the majority, but they were able to get away with a lot of plays where they already had a massive advantage, tried to just choke their opponents out of the round, and it feels like this time they finally bit the bullet for doing that. Alki's swing into the smoke.
Okay, 3-0 and a disastrous round from KC, it must be said. That was a shocker. So again, aggroing out towards B. But again, okay, they have changed up the Viper Wall, I suppose, but still, it's a weak A side.
Tailing it forward, Anacilia into the smoke is going to at least get an early trade, but she has lost her bucket.
Safia flies under
What?
the radar in the corner, shoots the decoy, and then the Yumi,
What?
as Yumi goes down.
That is an
Safia will
unbelievable.
finally
What
fall, but
the
she
fuck was that?
fumbles the rest of the totem.
That was like a fucking aimbot just like came alive for a second. A full flash, like, oh, let me just flick here straight onto your head.
I don't know if that's audio that could be played, but she was giving it.
She's been popping off, man.
That is
Every time we
unbelievable.
go to a replay of her, she's getting loud. I love to see it. That energy's so important down on the stage.
What?
This is insane. Like, genuinely
I mean,
insane
she
to be
does
able
see
to
the Yoru. She does
react
actually see the Yoru, but
while
that's
completely
unbelievable.
blinded. Yep, we couldn't play it. I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
See, now they put the wall on B, and
AC, they're on the board.
They're
It's
going
not
B.
the round we expected them to get onto the board, but they will take that recovery. And already Safia clearly feeling it. The push down mid again. Already having a player advantage is a bit of a risk. Piety has spotted an opponent and expects the reswing. Glance is gone, but
so they are being
actually still
incredibly
going.
aggressive.
Our opponent now sits in spawn, and while for Safia this is all about denial, but a player has already managed to make it past her utility. That's capricious. In the corner, this could be scary.
Oh my goodness.
Alkia just about gets away with that one.
Crazy reactions on that play. And Safia's here playing off the swing of Anacilia, but then goes in when the smoke pops, and they have just dominated this round. Safia
That's 7 ratio.
3K after the double kill with the Sheriff that basically got them certainly the leg up, maybe even the round in the previous.
Okay, I
we
think I
talked
now
about
have
trying to
permissions
shut
to
down
stream Game
Alkia,
Changers.
but
So
now
before we
there's
were in
some
a
brand
legal
new heroes stepping
underground,
up to the plate for Zipto. That lead that they had in the
we were
early
an
half, just
underground
like
railroad
number one.
before,
They
but
see
now
those
we're
walls
back
close in
to
on
being
them.
legal.
The economy in the dirt. They're looking at a likely 3-3 scoreline, and if this keeps up, it won't be long before they start to sweat again.
Well, this round at least is not going to have the best of investment. I'd like to see them challenge a little bit more for that middle control. I think they've done well to punish KC when they've aggressed on that side of the map. Alkia having the ability to refract just feels unfair.
I mean, every round they've gone
Thankfully
pushing.
For them, she no longer has that ability.
I like what they're doing.
Which against
here,
the double senti is
sorry, just waiting, not pump faking. Waiting
potential
for
for disaster, but it's gone okay so far.
To run down and break the trip to deny that information for Zipto just 2 rounds ago. So they're waiting. Okay, maybe she does it again here. Now that we're reset into a buy round. Now we've got those weaknesses. Why not see if it works? But Alkia taming, finding strengths in the scars of yesterday, just like Zipto, where she knows that aggression is being punished, and so starts to taper off a bit in that
He
regard.
does not
And I
give a
like
single
that. I
fuck.
think it was necessary, because Zipto definitely have her number in terms of, well, she's going to run at us, and by now I'd be surprised if they didn't.
Managed to get
okay. Insert in mid.
deep into middle. Can hold for those rotations.
thinking
and
it's pressure
not
on
gonna be
B.
checked. As said, this is a position they've been able to
Not
punish
even
quite
clear.
heavily so far this game, and Piety's done well on her lurks to make sure that is the case. Safia's timing not the best, but does at least trade 1 for 1. But that's an extra.
So the
gun
slowest,
that
I
can be
mean, a
retrieved.
bit strange because I'm used to the old
Already
Zipto
managed
where
to find the other
slow
debate.
did not
Worries
really exist in
time
their
that they
style,
will
but
be able to get that plant in
this
with
version of Zipto
nobody
is
able
playing
to
pretty
deny.
slow, and it is just catching them out. Kind of just doing dumb shit, to be honest.
That has to be broken. Glance.
Like, I would just say if I was the KC coach, like, just have some fucking patience. Just all you gotta do is just not do anything stupid. Do you ult this? You do.
Pop out that ultimate big swing coming through. Damage done already with
Trade.
range down, but Piety quickly trading it back, although she falls and leaves just one standing.
How was Glance done that? How has Glance killed both of you?
3-3 now. They have climbed right back into this.
I mean, there does seem to be a bit of a gap here.
Zipto had just moments ago.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe it's no. I mean, if that Zipto team can beat Falcons, then how?
Zipto
They must be pretty good.
That realization that, okay, these guys are going to continuously try and push us into mid. I think Piety's been doing a good job of making sure that that can be punished, even in rounds where you have those vulnerabilities. This round, though, it's a very different story. Almost all, well, I was going to say all 5. It's almost all 10. Only Anacilia unlikely to find
Okay,
an ult in
a
this
lot of
round.
ults.
But especially with the
gonna be a
combination
full
of
B
Dimensional
hit.
Drift and the Annihilation, that could be the opener they need. And I'll be honest, they should be hunting for Safia.
That's exactly what
Big
they're
KO
doing.
now.
Already found her.
Big Waylay ult as well.
But Alki is going to delay them. Looking now to get a little bit aggressive as the Nightfall comes into play. Players are main flanked up on his GX. Pops
Wow.
out, gets a double, but somehow Zipto stabilized. The decay starting to fade as Yumi up top and third in the round already. This was looking like KC had snuffed out the flame of Zipto. But still,
What?
there until Glance comes in. A blaze on the other side as KC 4-3 take the lead with a Red Bull clutch.
What the fuck? What a fucking crazy round.
Round.
What a crazy round of Valorant.
The initial TP in combination with...
I mean, you've got the Yoru just absolutely destroying out here. You've got the Nightfall Omen ult play behind.
Then the Dimensional Drift having so much impact from behind with Yumi take it over, and then 2 bullets.
And then, like, literally.
Yeah, honestly, valid. Like, it's a round where they recovered from such a horrific position and then get
Zipto have
wrecked
to
by
take a
just
time out.
lining
I
up.
mean, that's an insane round. That is a truly insane round. I think both these teams need a timeout, to be honest. But again, I'd say if I was Zipto, like, just take your time. No, you don't need to do anything crazy. You can take your time and you know, that, like, KC are making mistakes, like anytime you're playing slow. And if you're KC, I'd be saying, like, if they play slow, like, just wait for them to do an exec. We've proved that we can beat their execs. Right, they're playing double senti, like, just chill out.
Really starting to put the numbers back
Like,
in
sure,
their
maybe
favor,
go and
but
get,
from
you
that
know,
point,
aggressive here
another
on the
miracle.
waylay, but the rest of you,
3 ults, and you
Chill.
come out with an advantage. That's impressive.
It's
That's
very impressive.
But
And then
it
KC
doesn't
win.
matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So it's a rough one, and they used a lot of ultimates themselves as well in recovery. So we've kind of ended up in a level position in terms of the ults. But I don't think Zipto are going to feel happy about that one. They are going to come back in with an investment. And they do have the Annihilation available to them still in this round. That one wasn't popped.
You've already seen the Haunt go up, the reveal from your Fade. So Glance doesn't have that. Ana Prowler on mid. Zipto then late play after super passive mid control. They late play into mid to look for this fight. I love this idea, allowing them to dump their utility and then trying for the battle. But the problem is they might not need the utility. Glance is here looking for the battle up
Wow.
close and a third kill. In a matter of seconds, the round is over. A literal blink and you miss it. It only takes a glance. It's 5-3 for KC.
Crazy.
5 in a row. And you know, we had those 2 big rounds from Safi and now 2 big rounds from Glance.
Yeah.
It's got to be demoralizing for Zipto to face into this incredibly deep running level of skill that this roster has.
It's the crazy thing. It feels like this is more than a glance half full, as she's currently feeding on them. It has been an insane couple of rounds.
I mean, they've won pistol and bonus and then lost 5 in a row, but weirdly, because they won that pistol and bonus, like, double senti on defense, corrode, like, they do have a chance, but again, why are we being, like, you don't you don't need to be this aggressive. It feels like KC are, like, trying to play on hard mode. You know, like, they're trying to help Zipto by constantly running at them. I mean, that one, because of the thing, like, you're in a 4v5, so you kind of feel like you have to, but like, you shouldn't be in a 4v5 because there's no need to be aggressive in the first place.
But no, they're gonna find out pretty soon. It's the B site for Zipto. I mean, the one downside being that all those kills they found on mid, those rifles won't be recovered, so they're playing this late with a lot of sheriffs.
Round should take a while. I'm gonna have a
But in a 4v2, the numbers by their side, the wall towards the connector to stop that mid rotation, the flank being watched here. And the thing is, Khan doesn't necessarily want to win this fight. She certainly doesn't want to lose it, but spotting them is all that she wants, because you have that sonic sensor behind as well. So the second that they look to swing that angle to fight you, they should be going down. Certainly will be stunned, and there you go. Exactly according to plan for Khan. Very nicely played, and a MasterCard thrifty for Zipto as a result. This game is far from gone. 4 rounds on the board. How much more can they get with 3 left to play for?
Yeah, it's going to be a case
McDonald's or Burger King?
I think especially in some of the lower buy rounds, they are getting punished for their own aggression. And it didn't happen as much on the last round.
I think both are quite bad.
The style that they're going for, but I think this is the moment
Would
where
you put a gun to my head, I'd
Seven is
probably
take a
say
break with the
McDonald's.
team and sort of say, like, look, okay, we are getting, especially pushing mid. I think that round.
Okay, Casey take a timeout to say what they probably should have just said in the last time out. Don't fucking push randomly.
And then if Zipto get put into a good spot, they should be taking it over the line, and that's exactly what they do here. And especially when you consider that their composition for post plant is nasty. The second they get into that, especially if Deadlock's still standing, it's really hard to break back in.
Think about what happened last time, though. It was KC making a mistake. They got a little bit overconfident after winning, I think, 6 rounds in a row on the previous. It was 5 rounds in a row, actually, because I remember it was 6 out of 7. They lost that one round. They take a moment, they take a breather, they readjust, and from that point forward, it's nothing but success. And now the timeouts come in as Zipto break that streak of 5. This could be the exact same situation as before, with an ending of an 8-4 half. And that wasn't enough for Zipto on the previous map. Again, this is their pick, and KC have decided to start on the defense.
Okay.
So who knows what we're going to see when we swap over. But I'll tell you what you're going to see now, which is a factor that won KC the previous map. Alkia, op in hand, looking for the early fight, and it's on A main. Zipto, they
finally
might have
got
a spanner
an
in the works real early. Oh, okay, she's going to be pushed back.
Yeah, I think maybe spotting how many players are there already. Good net. Just having to throw out any utility to try and slow the opponents down. Is actually
Very good C's.
Fantastic little bit of utility coming out from Glance to make sure that nobody got through that choke point. The C's slowed them completely. But it's understandable. You've got the Viper's Pit on one side. You've got a double stack up in mid.
Going
There's
back to the Viper's Pit.
at the moment. And for Zipto, decisions now need to be made of where they're going to fight from here. They've done well at re-clearing mid.
This map is going to feel very small now.
And with Dimensional Drift instead,
We're going to try and spam the
their plan is
pit.
to try and push Safia out of this pit.
They've done that. Unfortunately, there's a bodyguard
Try an
there.
normal flash.
And Acilia with the surveillance catches them. They will let the pit
So you
go
trade
down.
an ult for an
Not
ult, but we got a
risking
kill.
running back into it, and it's the right call with the advantage already theirs. And look at the map control GX is holding. This is a corner that they need to clear. With the Viper wall just going down, they should assume the players are further back. It's a beautiful bang!
Oh!
Oh, there's no need for a replay on that one. Alkia under pressure now, falling back as the numbers in favor for Zipto. They've even caught Alkia. She's stuck in the ground, stuck in
No way.
But gets 2. Zipto will get the plant out of this. But the retake attempt from Anacilia and Safia all comes down to this first fight, and it will be
big kill.
Piety that wins it. Now there's a safe ground, a safe haven for this squad to hold.
Flash gives the game away. Operator holding on the corner, and that will be enough.
Well, another thrown round by
For that
KC.
fight.
Not their first.
And an
Won't be their
opportunity
last.
taken. Some of the utility, I think especially out of
Judging
Con
by
in
how they're
that
playing.
round, those nets were just causing nightmares for Alkia. She still manages to come out with 2. But that's probably the turning point. A very big whiff coming out from GX. And she pretty much could have put that to bed. Scoreline will be equalized. And for KC now, the economy.
Okay, so
somewhat on the
KC
brink.
probably, again, could have dominated this game, but
They might be feeling the burn a little bit
chose
going
not
into the
to.
next, and with both teams,
It
I'd say
felt
arguably
like-
starting out on their favoured half, especially if you look at the last time they played. If it goes in even, that sounds about right.
Bring them down.
From what we've seen so far, certainly.
missed the grab net.
Safi's got that info on the push-up on B, but Zipto, again, this is something that's worked for them, just playing one side of the map and holding on to
And again, if you're
control
Zipto, I
with
mean,
the
just
players
keep
that they
playing.
made, one
Keep
holding
playing
down
this
mid,
slower
pushing
game, because
one
even
frame.
when it looks pretty rough in rounds like that, with
Of course, just last
with the
round, we had a
Viper's
player
Pit and you
in
lose the
closer
first kill,
close,
like,
so of course
KC
they're
are more
gonna
than happy to
bounce
make
even if they
mistakes
use the
for you.
dash just to get on out of there. Zipto.
Like, don't get in the
find a
way
way
of
to
your
control it, and
opponent
that's gonna get
making a
pushed elsewhere.
mistake.
Again, they're waiting for it. Colin just holding patiently, but it's Anasilia to win the fight.
It's going to push him to waste. So this is like one of the first times that has kind of worked.
Lance going to make sure that
Heritage.
they are slow to
And again,
KC
instantly-
being Melons doesn't just run in the male team, it seems.
Trying to be aggressive.
Trying to
30
be aggressive
seconds left.
again, give him a free kill.
And now back into an even scenario. Glance in the corner with a crossfire.
Trying to
needs
do things too
well
fast.
Here and has a little bit of support, but now completely blinded. Grams
So
with
this is another round that KC
It's left.
easily should have won and are going to lose again.
Onto the Grim Reaper of the last map.
Like, they actually...
Alkia isn't expected in the corner, and the spam almost does enough. Switches over to a second gun and just spams the
Never mind.
smoke,
Never mind.
expecting Grahams to be there. They're going to have nightmares
Sky Xrith,
about
thanks
Alkia
for the 19 months. KC being Melons doesn't just run in the male
She
team, it
might not
seems.
be
No.
putting up that same performance as the last map, but it's been more of a group effort this time. Getting them a crucial round, at least guaranteeing that neck and neck to close it out. But that's so
I mean, this
unfortunate
is-
for Zipto. They don't expect her to be behind that quickly.
What?
Imagine
Why?
the
Like,
rotation
why?
happening through the spawn,
Why do
but
that again? You know what I mean?
The re-aggression after being
Like,
pushed
why-
back
why
on
then,
middle.
why there?
For her to go back down there was a big risk.
Now it's like, got a
One that
kill.
has paid off now.
Anyway, the money
KC
isn't
6 to 5,
amazing
a
here for
chance to still
KC,
lead
even
at
being
halftime.
6-5
They
up
do
and
come
winning
in
that
here
round.
with the convergence pass, or path rather. They come in here with the null command as well. It's a lot of
And again, they're being
reactionary
aggro down B.
defensive side to work
Again,
with.
I would say
Already
if your name is
pushing down
Alkia,
to
you
the spawn,
you can do what
blocking
you
the
want.
trip,
And if you're anyone
kind
else,
of boxed
you can't.
Zipto into this A push.
Oh, and Silly under pressure, though.
And you don't. Just
No
do what
command
you
in
want.
play, so they're just going to have to dry swinger. Do manage to trade. Pretty quick rotation already in from GX, a slightly more passive position than what we've seen in the last few rounds, waiting for the timing on the swing of their teammates. Graham's with a chance, but will fall. However,
What?
the trade backs are immediate. Glance now trying to do what she can.
So one was the KO.
Puts it into the 1v1 already. Her opponent knowing Con's ult doesn't connect. Can she find the shot instead? It's a chance once again, and this time Con
kill
will
from
take
Con.
it home.
So one of them was the
66
KO, and then we
and
just
the
get a
third
double
one.
spray down. Crazy. Okay, 6-6. This, I mean, they did lose pistol and bonus here, KC, so I'll give them some grace, but this very much could have been even more in their favor, I think. Graham on my cracker. I mean, Graham's
This is
numbers were
Valorant.
kind of insane, so yeah, I was
Heritage.
expecting a bit more. Luna Moonbear, thanks for the 16
doing
months.
my part in helping you not starve without a contract.
I know. I know. It's rough out here. It's rough out here. Right, they're 108 for 6. They trail by 64. We can get them out and have them trail by 30. Then England might win. These KC fans are going nuts. Like, just give me the audio of this. You know what I mean? Rather than this Stupid song. Let me hear these people going crazy. Am I getting signed to Wigan? What, Wigan Athletic FC? I would hope so. God, imagine what could have been had we got KC at Champs. How did we end up with no French teams at Champs? Oh, we still got the Coinbase Econ report. We're still living in that world, are we?
As we finish
I
the
did not
first
know.
half, and well, those stats speak for themselves for Glance.
Yeah, she's been performing very well, and especially that 1 versus 3 clutch made a mass difference. But on the show, but the second the cam's on her, it's like she's more excited than anybody else in the whole building. Like, you know, big Zipdo fan, I can imagine. But nonetheless, it's been a close one. A fight back and forth, a 5-round streak in the middle.
Vitality's going to suck again this year? You think so?
Going on to
Wait, who's on Vitality now? It's Durka, Kron.
Because I do feel like the attack side of
Who's
this
the rest
map
of the
can
team?
be brutal, and where a lot of teams, if you're not quite set up correctly,
Sayonara.
can very quickly fall apart.
KC.
Who are the other players on?
Last map,
Oh,
and I'll say it
Yampy,
again
of
here.
course. Yampy and
Excited
Profit,
to
yeah.
see what Alki's gonna
You think
do.
that team's going
Now,
to...
the attack
Surely that
certainly
team's got to be pretty
came
good, right?
alive in the previous map, but I think her role here a little different, right? We talked
Sure,
about the
that team
benefits
has
you
to be
have
good.
when you're playing with this agent, the Waylay getting in and the ability to get out of there. We've already seen the refract used on the defensive side, and there it is, point of contact, and Anasilia with the trade off the information.
Right,
But of course,
KC
Alkia gets out of there.
I mean, again, they're
with
playing
the
against double
refract
Sentinel,
so
so I'd
useful,
probably say
and
they
is gonna
need this
initiate their
pistol.
lurk through mid. The Prowler, though,
They will be
no
mid,
thoughts
you
after.
think? That might be my hot take at the start of the year. I'm going to predict the Vitality to winning a VA kickoff.
Could have caused problems if it
Is that a
wasn't
hot take?
quickly sealed. Now a lot of tagged up players
Oh!
already, but one of them, it's 18 HP, but he still managed to take one to the grave with her. This leaves 2 standing. That double senti that I'm sure they would have hoped was pushed into. It's definitely going to be quite a bit tougher. Now there is a fair amount of utility still available. The wall.
Why is everyone so
down,
sure
the
that
other
they're
is a
mid?
sensor, which I don't know how useful that's going to be. Piety, those done well, but bear in mind, Glance was already low, and the remaining 2
There you
were
go.
just waiting.
Okay,
for that
crucial
swing to
pistol
come
though
in.
for KC
will claim the lead
against this double
for
Senti.
now.
And Holger, Dr. Volga.
You can't really have too much of an expectation.
Thanks for the 39 months, is
I
that?
feel like the idea is here from KC. You
It
know,
actually
initial
cut off on my
contact
screen
A,
there, I couldn't
using
quite
the
see it.
refract
But
to
it's a lot of
basically be a
months,
drone,
whatever it
get out
was.
of there. Easy to trade, even spray through the smokes. Then you have Safia coming up.
Anyone that
mid.
leaves
And
Fnatic
looking at the
becomes
range,
washed.
she could have tucked in and avoided the
Is
Prowler,
that true?
but
Is there a
decides to
case
destroy
of someone
instead,
leaving
keeping them
Fnatic and
worried
being
about
good?
Connector, and immediately rotates back to cover the flank. So it ended up that they had all their bases covered. It's a good start to the attack from KC in terms of their game plan, and now they end up with a big reward.
Is there an example?
Only classics that they're up against. I'm excited to see. Well, I'm
My
curious
mind
more so
has
to
gone
see if
blank.
Superstar are gonna
This
have an
is
idea of
Valorant.
what they want to do to
Tickle,
be
thanks for the
here.
18
It
months.
looks like more presence
Magnum
towards that
improved.
Connector, embedding Grains there early.
Magnum maybe got a little
Safi
bit
is on
better, I
fire.
agree.
Nice shot onto Capricious to start this one off.
Sheriff might be her gun.
No,
Hero was actually...
no. Okay, Pity's the one to get it. That was good. That was great game sense.
I like
Hero
the
was
waiting
alright
for
last
the
year.
Sheriff, but who gets to take it? I feel like Piety
Yeah, I'd say Hero was
earned
about
it,
the same
but, you know,
overall to what he was. Because he was actually alright on Fnatic as well.
2-player group up
Kamek?
towards the connector.
Yeah, maybe.
Just gonna breeze straight past.
My source, I made it the fuck up.
Bear in
But no
mind,
one has
Major
definitely gotten
don't
better.
Have weapons to lose. That newly upgraded Spectre alongside rifles, so sure the Spectre wouldn't be as much of a loss, but anything else.
England Wicket. See, I like because my
That's what's
my thing is a
difficult.
little bit
It's a close
behind,
enough
so when you
game
tell me
that
that tells me
doing
I can look.
damage
And this is
has
the second
value.
round, so I don't need to watch.
Calm with a chance for it. Sonic sensor active too late.
Spike planted.
Although GX down to 20 with the regen shields a little healthier. Further
Paper
down,
X is winning it all.
to come by. You look at the Sheriff and Pity's hands. He's probably
Nah,
having the
Paper
best
X won't even
chances
make
as
it
that
international
flash
next year, I don't
blinds
think.
both easily, and Yumi. Oh,
right,
okay. Right click just as strong as ever. Good to see. That's going to be a Spectre recovered, which, you know, in the old days I wouldn't quite care to comment on, but does give Yumi a chance, even on range, to make this a little bit more costly.
I think the remainder are almost just trying to let the time
Find you.
do the job, but
Hottest thing? Well, that one was a joke.
once one player is distracted, the others can swing from above. It will be a conversion.
How many
It will
rosters
be
do
the
we
rifles
not
get
know?
forward. That's the main
Like,
thing
how many teams have...
for
I've seen
KC.
that FUT have been
This is
signing
where
to
the
players.
buy
What
now
are FUT
comes up
doing?
for Zipto. This is where you kind of have the expectations that maybe that double sentinel can start to take over a little bit. And well, as always, it's going to be Anasilia taking a little bit of a hit in terms of a pistol for this round, but other than that, it's a fairly stellar
Who cares?
round by.
Fucking hell. Jesus. Oh, if it's not Fnatic or Paper Act, I don't care. Me. Fucking hell. Oh, we got a water situation. Who do you think they'll bring in for talent? Think we're gonna get full sense? Full sense or Boom? Full sense or Naus? Boom has one more in them. I say fuck it, give it to TSM. Get TSM in there. Who says no? I do actually think Boom have a pretty good shot. Because another thing that's going in Boom's favor that you probably need to think about is that the timeline for starting VCT is quite small. Right? Like, we're already, like, if they've only just announced this now, right, and the orgs are just sending them now, we're in late November, right? Riot takes a break in December for Christmas. The league starts in, you know, mid-Jan. Like, we don't have a lot of time to get there. This is something going heavy in Boom's favor, is there isn't a lot of time. And the thing is, for Boom, they've already done it, right? Like, Boom would be able to say to Riot, like, yeah, no problem. We can set up, we can just go to our offices that we were at last year. Right, we can just set up exactly like we were last year. Right, we already know what to do. Whereas if it's a new team, you know, they're having to, like, you know, oh shit, we need to find this thing in Korean. You know, oh fuck, this is all in Korean. Fucking, we need a translator now. We need to sign these things. Well, fucking hell, where are we? Where we're lost. Whereas Boom can just say, yeah, we'll just fucking go there. I said this on VODfathers. I think if Boom really wants the slot, all they have to do is say to Riot, we will sign the talent team if you give us the slot. Like, we will sign them. At least 3 of them. And I think Riot would be like, yeah, fuck it. Take the slot.
Glance has done an excellent job of, well, we hope she has, drying her mouse.
We'll find out,
if
won't
we
we?
see any whiffs, and
So
that's the thing. Now she has an excuse.
13-9 right now.
Okay.
So we know what happens.
Pre-wet mouse mat. What about post?
It could even be a buff. Let's get the data.
I doubt it, but we'll see.
Nice paranoid. That's just saved Graham's from a big push on mid. Needs to be careful there's no re-aggression because there are a lot of numbers here for KC. Remember, the only
they
player
push
going in
top
here with a
mid? I
weakness
mean, they
is
have time to
Anasilia.
do it.
She's
They
the
hit
player
pretty
swinging
fast.
wide, trying to
Look at the
draw the
defense
eye of the defenders, but there's none here. They fully pushed up in B main. There's a
They didn't
rotate
destroy
to
that
contain coming in
deadlock.
from Yumi. And this B site is a trap, but KC
do
are
now.
faking it. They're looking to move back towards A. Problem is they have to contend with this Cypher.
And again, you're dealing with double
I like
Senti
that
here.
from GX. It seems like she intentionally activated the trap rather than shooting it. Like, just making it seem like, oh, they've been caught up by something. Now they double back towards Fighty, but
Oh, good spam.
she's under some serious pressure. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Capricious, though, makes that one look easy.
Kind of believe
Early
their own,
advantage picked up for Zipto.
Spike planted.
Spike
their
will
own
go
stuff a bit
down.
too
I'm
much.
also
Oh, they're
looking
gonna
at
get a
Jax
free
in
kill
the
and spawn here.
Hearing the steps of Yumi. Gun, it's pulled out. Not again. Not
You know
this
what I was
time.
thinking
She
there? I
corrects
was
in
thinking
time.
you have to
And now
ADS that
Alkia
with a
adding
bullet.
another to the pile of bodies. That's starting to build up. Graham's does
Nice
well.
swing
but it's
as well from
Glance
KC.
with a double trade.
Okay, I mean,
And now
they win this
Fighty.
round. It should be GG.
3 to find.
'Cause they just look
and
like a
they are
better team.
giving her absolutely nothing. The protocol's on point, a crossfire being created. She's managed one, but the other 2 players are just sitting back,
Playing
waiting
time, I think
for
that's
her
fine.
to try and tap this spike. There'll be another layer to this as the swing out, and well, it's a nice shot connected, but that was all just bait from GX to waste her time. It is
Well, I think they're on a
KC
slightly different
now with
idea
their
there,
ninth
KC, of what
and
was
a
going
bonus
on.
round victory at that.
Yeah, that's the real killing blow, it seems like. It's only
Glance
a
got 3,
3-round
by the
lead,
way,
but
just in case you weren't counting.
yeah, the wet mouse mat buff, it might just be the play in
For
future.
anybody at home, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't try it.
Don't do that. Unless you have an excessive amount of
Yeah,
money
it's
and want to
probably,
buy a new mouse every
I'm
once in a
saying
while.
put water on it, not fizzy drinks. Don't do that. But like,
My favorite
a bit of
Ash
water.
series
Still
apart
feel
from
like
2008.
you have
I mean,
to put the
2005
mouse
was
over
the
wash it.
crazy good one.
Eventually, you wash your mouse mats? That's what
Yeah,
in
yeah,
England.
but I then leave them to dry.
Well, yeah, you gotta
Probably
try
one
it.
that we destroyed them in
Don't
Australia.
let your mouse mat get moldy. That's not a good play.
I think we need to move on.
Anyways, 9-6, double digits being sought after, and it's going to be a weak buy from Zipto. The Sheriff's in hand, and KC really playing that last round beautifully. The push and pull, but this round's a different story.
One's probably
They were
up.
making noise on B main. They were drawing the eye.
Looking like
but
a
Savia
TMV
able to
Viper right
double
there.
Up. It was a
She's
risk.
just taken A, by the way. She's all
Yep.
the way through.
It was a risk to take this fight. You know, if the pistols take
Just
you
like a
down, then they
TMV
get a
Viper.
rifle. They get an upgrade. But instead,
Last player standing.
3 kills for Safia, an easy rotational catch for Glance, and well, Piety all alone. This is only a Sheriff buy for Zipto, so it's so-so at best. But
Sure, buddy.
double digits for KC. 4 in a row to start this half.
Get me on the
10 to
server,
6,
I'll-
3 away from closing out not just the map, but the
I'll show you.
series as well. For Zipto, this is do or die really coming into the next round.
Yeah, this feels a little bit more damning, though, because a lot of rounds where they've had low buys, they've at least been able to do damage here and there, like make it a bit costly. Now you have KC with a lot of credits in the bank.
Have you ever played stick cricket?
Either online or getting very,
I
very
have.
close. Glance already has hers. By the way, it hasn't died since she wet the mouse mat. And
Just saying.
that was so clean. Like, that was basically Safia just walking into A, killing
Second
everyone.
time out for Zipto. The Zipto logo is quite cool, I think. I'm an enjoyer of that logo, but unfortunately, they're going home. So we've got games tomorrow. What day's tomorrow? Saturday. That's Sunday. We got the lows. How does this work? Who plays again? How's the pick'em work? So who goes? So yeah, the losers of these games go and play in this lower round 1, but the other games, so the Shopify G2 games, the losers go into lower round 2. Interesting. That is a strange way of doing it, isn't it? And then who plays who? So Giants, I've got correct here. They play against the loser of Team Liquid or Crew. So the loser of this plays against Ninetales. Could get some APAC on APAC crime. Now Zipto, I think,
Back
beat
to attack,
Ninetales.
so a little bit more time to contemplate, but not more time to talk, of course.
I am curious to see, like, because I'm sure it'll be something we ask eventually, because every venue is different, right? And obviously the players have in-ears that cancel out the sound.
Yeah.
England wicket. Well, then I guess I'll watch. Probably is the ball after this one that I'm about to watch. Nope, it was that one. What the fuck is he doing? I mean, that is a brain dead shot. From a brain dead man! Fuck you, Alex Carey.
It doesn't need any more. But yeah, the thing I'm curious
How
about
wet
is
is that mouse
fans-
pad?
Tissues.
I think there might be enough there. Depends how much water was spilled.
For anybody who needs the bathroom, there's no paper in there anymore. It's all currently on Glance's desk.
Yeah, have to request some from down there. But I'm curious to see if the players
I mean,
will
what on
give
earth is he
credit
doing?
to the blue wall, to the fans here, for sort of.
I mean,
hyping
he
them up in
he
those
literally
comments. Every
fucking
time there
hits
is a
his bat as
timeout,
soon as he plays a
they're
shot.
getting
Why are you
louder.
playing a
Although you
fucking
can't hear it,
ramp
which
shot
is the
to
key
third
thing,
man when
you
there's a
can
fucking
feel
third
those
man?
vibrations down on the stage a lot of the time.
That's a shot you play when there is no fielder there.
Daiki about how when she was playing in Brazil,
Yeah.
and she was like, yeah, you
Dumb
can't hear
bitch.
what's being said, but the floor, you can feel it in
Exactly.
the
What happened to this? Did we get a second spillage? Carey is the same guy who steals from his barber, yeah.
KC side, they're always going to be very complimentary of the support.
I'm getting an ad for Wicked. Any of you seen Wicked, the film? I've seen the play. Is the film any good?
To deliver. They definitely did in map number 1. With Alkia steaming away, but this has looked like a much closer map.
No, it wasn't like a full ramp. It was like a...
That's where we see Zip.
I don't even know what you call that shot. Well, I guess that is a kind of ramp shot, right? Like, he's opened himself up and then gone...
And I suppose
chipping it over.
KC have more to give as well. It's the same aggression towards mid.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, Capricious counting her looky stars there that Alki didn't rip her head clean off.
GX isn't spawn again, by the way.
Wicked is collabing with Cookie Run Kingdom. This is not true, Ken. That can't be true. The game that Chobra cast?
She's had a couple of rough sprays so far, but look
at where the Omen is, man.
The Prowler in the spawn as well. GX is the best position. This was just cleared seconds ago.
You have
but
to
the
pinch on
Prowler
B.
went right past her. She is behind them, and they are none the wiser.
Wow.
But Capricious. The spidey senses were tingling, and she's caught the player behind.
The little bit of body
Oh, that's
slam as well,
oven
just
break.
almost like a, yeah, I caught you.
What Cookie Run was the
They're
what?
wary after they
What's
lost
the
that middle
difference?
control, and it's been a spot
Are
on the
these
map
games
that
all the
KC have
same?
been almost brutally taken away from them every single round. This setup, though, well, speaking of brutal, I don't think I've seen much.
Okay,
more
this
utility
round
on the
should
site
be
ever.
in
They're having to
Zipto's
run around,
favor, I
try and
think.
destroy it. Luckily,
You would hope. But then again, we've
can
seen a
help
lot of
out
rounds
little bit.
in this map
Is
be
offline, but
kind of thrown.
Piety, on the other hand, was able to dodge that and now waits patiently.
This
on
one,
the
though,
edge. I think
would be
Net
hard to lose.
Also making things a little bit more
this
awkward.
point.
Safia just trying to find a spot to actually.
And again,
start
Alkia
this
can
fight, but it is a full
pull off miracles,
push
as
back
we've
in
already
to
seen
make sure they
multiple
deny
times.
a no space guarded.
Gotta
Alkia
imagine a
needs to be a
shield.
hero now. Safia is all that remains. 7 seconds.
It probably
As long
would have
as
been
they
a
don't
terrible
fall
play,
face
but
her,
it would have been
shouldn't be
fun.
a problem, but they'll clear her before anything else can be done. Solid round from Zipto.
And a much needed one at
Stokes
that after the
FIFA.
timeout, and the potential to see KC just run away with this. But is it a blip in the radar? Especially with KC coming in with so many ultis in the next. You have to hope not. But I love this from Capricious. Really, that was the round right there. GX, they had this early control. They had already seen that Alkia had pushed fully up on middle, and so they're worried about it the whole time. They had that control for a while. Did they embed a player in spawn? Prowler goes out, goes right past
What are they
GX. You
waiting
think,
for?
oh, okay, it's all good. We obviously forced them back and everything's fine. But Capricious, that little bit cautious. And thank God she was. 10-7. Zipto on the way back, but plenty of credits there for KC. And look, in the same position as last round, GX says it was so good, I'll do it again. It didn't find a reward in the previous, but it will this time. Yumi's TP'd into spawn and said, how the hell is GX here? And now Khan under so much pressure. These players are coming out from every inch of this B side as the TP's faked out by GX.
What?
They walk right into her. Piety all alone, a 1v4, and how quickly this round has crumbled by GX, doing the exact same thing as last round. In fact, telegraphing it even more so with the ulti.
It's the most disrespectful IGL I think I've ever seen. Of just like,
insane.
You kill me in spawn.
IGLing and doing this.
Again.
Go again.
I think a lot of the time it's been a conversation around what is the best role to play as an IGL. I don't think GX gives a damn about any of those conversations. It's like, oh yeah, I like the support utility, so I can set up my teammates. I can call the play. Well, she is calling
Okay, if we
the
can
play.
be ahead by 50
The
rounds.
opponent spawn. I think that's at least 3 rounds of 6.
That'd be pretty good.
Where she's ended up in the opponent's spawn.
Certainly that heat map is going to be confusing for anyone that hasn't watched the game. How did she get there? But maybe Zipto are going to be asking that question a lot. Obviously in the last it was obvious, the others not so much. Safia had a lot of success over towards A main, but this time she will be shut down. And it's what we've
as the ult went off.
And taking those rifles, but I mean, there's no way Graves gets anything more than that done. Yumi with the only
Well,
rifle
3v2 is still
miles away,
winnable, and there's a gun
about
here.
to find another, a 2v3. And for Zipto, a chance to deny KC 5 chances to close not just the map, but
they have a lot of control. But no one's in heaven just yet, and they have already got out.
It's definitely not going to be easy to clear all of these angles.
Oh, no one's watching the lower part. Glance is watching the wrong way. Never mind.
Slight whiff will give it over, and then an immediate swing out from GX.
Never mind.
To make sure it doesn't go any further.
GG.
Again, a decent amount of damage.
Seoul
invested, but
says
the
she
value of
no.
that stops mattering when you've only
Now?
managed to
How do you say
single
that
round
in
a
French?
defensive half, and
N-O-U-S.
your
Now?
opponents
Now?
have managed 6.
Now stuck.
Zip don't need to buck the trend, and it seems like
No.
their minds maybe the
Probably just
operation
no.
of Yumi is what
They're all
could
no.
turn
No?
that tide. And to be fair, when you have one side of the map most of the time heavily locked down with Sentinels, maybe it can.
Catch them.
5 chances now to lock this down.
Oh,
my goodness.
wow.
A reveal, beautifully positioned. Alkia finding a second. And from here, Zipto, they see their hopes fade, the spark dying out down on that stage, but they need a hero, and Anacilia's watching the backlines, cutting them down to size as the blue wall stands strong and looks unbreakable. Zipto put their hopes in Piety. On site, holding, dodging the Prowler, but spotted and blinded. Up it ends
GG.
with a 3K from Alkia.
Okay.
13-7.
GG. I blame Falcons for this. Fuck Falcons. Well, you can't choose how it goes. Who the fuck is Doggett? I mean, you wouldn't want a name like that, would you? Doggett. But anyway, what I will do is I am going to take a quick little rest to actually go and get some water because I ran out. And we do have another game. I'll put on some random sideshow video. Considering he's not supporting women, well, I shouldn't really support him then, should I? But I might be forced to. Pocket will pull an Ashton Agar. Fucking hope not. And I also doubt it. We're forcing him to support women. That's a good way of putting it. Force him to support women. I mean, the thing is, though, this team beat Falcons. They beat Ninetales as well. Like, a part of me does think, what if it is just nerves? Because they can't be that bad.
The champ stage before, so I think it's definitely a case of learning.
Then again, KC looked pretty good, honestly.
Experience and new blood, KC have done very, very well in their opening
What's
match.
that? They got these fans going fucking crazy
with
for
how this has turned out, and we'll go marching on in that upper bracket.
Maybe they're just shit.
What a performance here
Maybe,
today.
but
and I'm sure, like
Falcons have to at least be decent. You know what I mean? Like Falcons can't be that bad.
That they put a better
Just like
no,
I know the names on their team. Falcons must have at least been okay, even if they choked.
Okay, I'm gonna steal you over here, swoop you up. Right? 네, 카민커프의 알키아 선수 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 가장 먼저 어비스에서 이 비토가 집토 쪽에서 나왔을 때 아무래도 이 솔로 엔트리 Z 상대로 카운터가 되지 않을까라는 생각 때문에 알키아 선수가 상당히 답답할 수도 있겠다라는 생각이 들었는데 전혀요. 오늘 정말 날라다녔습니다.
Yes.
비토 상대한 부분 좀 어땠는지부터 들어보고 싶네요. Now, congratulations, Alkia, on your first win of GCC 2025. When it comes to Abyss, we thought maybe the veto from the side of Zipto would be a good counter to your solo duelist Jet. Not at all. Honestly, 403 ACS. Yeah, that's not that bad, right? So, was there any moment in that series on Abyss where you felt the presence of Vito, or what was it like going up against that agent?
I mean, it was okay. Like I was comfortable. Like we changed the comms, and I said, yeah, I can play Jet, and like everything will be fine. So I was really comfortable.
조합을 KC 쪽에서도 바꿨는데요. 충분히
Good to know that Alkia has the pro player confidence level in interviews.
비토 상대하는 거 그냥 하지 않았고 무난무난했다라고
This chat is
얘기를
set on
해줍니다.
bullying me.
그리고 사실 시작부터 끝까지 팬들의 응원 덕분에 정말 든든했을
I mean,
것 같거든요. 워낙 또 KC 팬들이
a TMV chat not supporting women?
한마디 해줘야 할 것 같은 분위기입니다.
That's on you guys.
I don't know if you can see. Do you see the cameramen up there? Up there, yeah. There's a lot of them. They thought there was an earthquake going on when the fans were building the blue wall. Oh, you were scared. But yeah, I think they deserve a proper shout out, you know?
Thank you.
But why were you scared?
When she said there was an
You thought
earthquake,
there
I
was
was
an
like,
earthquake?
oh, was there actually an
Yeah,
earthquake?
there was an earthquake,
Did
'cause,
they
like,
get
in
they get
Turkey,
earthquakes in
there's
Korea,
violent
right?
Earthquakes. Like, for example, when I play, it can be earthquake, and I was like, not here again. I was like, everything was shaking, my monitor was shaking, and I looked at them, and they were like jumping, so I said, okay.
We
there's
do, but
no
not very
earthquake.
strong.
They're also so loud.
Yeah, I've never been in an earthquake.
사실 좀 알키아 선수 같은 경우에는 무서웠대요. 왜냐면은 이제
I have not seen the new Robin Hood show with Sean
많이
Bean,
일어나기
no.
때문에 가끔 집에서 이렇게 플레이를 하다 보면 뭐 이렇게 책상도 떨리고 모니터도 떨리고.
I mean, we do get. Well, are they called earthquakes here in the UK? I'm not really sure. There's another Sen tournament in early December. So a second Sen tournament has hit VCT.
그래도 우리 팬들 참 시끄러워서 참
Okay.
좋다라고 얘기를
Cool.
해줬습니다. 이렇게 해서 알키아 선수 만나봤습니다. And thank you, 알키아.
I experienced one while playing on PS1. I mean, Sia, that you're showing your age there. PS1. What the fuck were you playing on PS1? I mean, I too remember having a PS1. You know the game that I remember most from PS1? This again is showing my age. It was a Beyblade game.
This was looking like KC had snuffed out the flame of Zipto.
This was a crazy round.
Still, the spark was there until Glance comes in.
Crash Bandicoot. I also had Crash Bandicoot on PS1. Where gets the most earthquakes? In fact, I'm going to Google it. I know, like, West Coast, like California, gets a lot of earthquakes, don't they? Where has the most earthquakes? The Pacific Ring of Fire. Indonesia. Shout out. Or Tonga or Fiji. Or Japan. Okay, I'm going to refill my water quick. I'll be back in a second. I actually might play some Football Manager in between the games. Not in between the maps, I don't think we'll have time, but in between the games. What the fuck is this? Bearded Bob, Valorant Grandpa Brimstone live. What a strange thing. I mean, I know... I've seen this before, but I do just want to show you too, because it is funny. How do I get the sound on for this?
How like you could make so many variations of like the Imagine Dragons song. Radioactive if it was like gay. I'm f***ing butt and busting nuts.
Man discovers parody.
I'm bringing Josh. He is Killbosh. Jack killed him because he's dumb and posh.
It's the worst bit.
Whoa. Well, we got a radioactive cameo coming up for charity. Thank you so much for donating to Human Dignity Trust. I'm gonna bust all over.
It's never not funny. I've seen that before, but as soon as I saw it come up, I was like, yeah, just had to. Right, Baldur's Gate 4, Dawn of the Joker. Oh, actually, so let's go for the DayZ one. Have I seen this on stream before?
Even if you're again.
Josh, let's give up, please.
No, for God's sake.
I'll be back.
The fox meat will taste so good. Think about it. I've only been eating canned dog food for weeks.
Oh!
Get it. Oh my God, huge. Jack,
Brent, you
we
okay?
are hunters. Oh! I made myself sick by eating with bloody hands Feed me multivitamins.
I'm on the
Pour
west
them
side.
down my throat. Pour them down my throat. No, you fucking.
Sorry.
You fucking wanker.
Didn't mean, no, don't. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Please don't. I'm trying to feed you multivits.
Feed me multivitamins.
Take him.
Sorry.
Now I'm bleeding. Now I'm fucking bleeding. No, that you did that on purpose. I know.
No,
you did
that
it.
wasn't even me.
I didn't. It was my mistake. Josh.
Oh, there's another
Josh.
person.
Josh.
there's another
I
person.
hate you so much. You have no
Has
idea.
anybody got a red cap that's running for
You.
I'm eating it raw.
You're so fucked. You're so fucked. We are not the enemy, Josh.
Jaden, thank you for the £30 donation for killing and eating
How do I
Jack.
put my bat away?
Yeah, there it is.
Thank you.
How do I put my bat
Paid
away?
off, knew it. Paid off, knew it. Paid off, knew it.
I've picked the middle of nowhere to make a fire in the desperate hopes that it's unstream snipeable because all you can see is trees. Raj,
Well, Taylor will find you.
The big pipes that are very obvious.
No, I'm not near those pipes.
Holy doxed.
I'm not near those. I'm just looking at my toes. I'm leaving. I'm panicked.
Just get the plus.
Oh, I
Somewhere
hear a
else?
lot of
Okay.
shooting. Oh no, just a smattering.
Hello there.
On the outside of your little town, by the way.
I'm just splitting firewood. I'm not sure if that's effective.
Who the fuck was that?
It just
Oh no. Oh no.
screen for firewood
Oh
is
no.
slow.
I see you in the distance, Josh. I see
it the
blood
green one?
fucking spilling out into the air.
Yeah, that's me, bro.
Shit.
That's me.
Oh no, Josh.
He's fighting a war. I am
I
not
can't-
helping your ass, by the way.
I don't need you. It's actually fine.
I swear to God.
Oh no!
Just please
Every
leave me
zombie in
alone.
existence is here. Oh, Brennan, help me!
Why did you sneak past? I'm not helping you.
Help me, Brennan.
I'm not
Help me,
helping
Brennan.
you.
Help
Why
me,
did
Brennan.
you
Help me,
sneak
Brennan.
past?
Brennan.
running towards me?
I'm running. I'm dragging them in
Oh, I
your
see you
direction.
running. You've got a fucking train following you.
Oh, hello.
Okay, we can take him. There's only 4 of them. 5 of them. Never mind. We can't take him. We can't take him. I'm running.
I'm dead.
Why the fuck is you attracted all of them, man? We're gonna. By the way, this is directly to where the 2 people with guns
Wait,
were.
that's insane. You've actually pulled them off me.
I've got all of them.
You've pulled them off me.
I'm the one on the run.
You pulled them all. Oh no,
2 people.
I don't.
2 people right in front of me, Josh. 2 people with guns.
Don't tell him to help you. Tell him to help you.
I mean, I've come back.
Oh shit! I heard him get lit up.
They fucking shot me.
I've come back and straight away. Brent's losing its fucking mind.
Well, let me
But they
plead
do
for
it, Josh.
help.
They have 6 zombies to deal with, and they just fired off a bunch of fucking guns.
Yeah, well,
Run
I'm
them down.
dying.
Run them down. Hunt down their fucking camp and salt their fucking fields. Kill them.
Oh, rabbit. The fuck?
Is this guy blind?
Oh, they got me.
Is this guy blind? Look at this guy here. How have
Salt
they
their
not seen
fucking
him?
fields. Kill them.
Oh, rabbit. The fuck?
Oh, they're quite nice. Good.
Oh, they got me.
Oh,
We
he's
wasted
missing?
a lot of. Wait, I'm still alive. Wait,
All the
hold
way
on.
in 2
Hold on.
minutes.
I've got.
Why is
him.
everything black and white?
Oh, I'm dead.
There's like 30 people in this
Hold on,
base.
turn around. Let me feed you.
Oh, feed me. Feed me, Brennan. Yes, pill me up. Oh,
What are you doing?
I'm checking your pulse, but it looks like I'm sucking your dick.
What are you?
You have a strong pulse, mate.
I could my pulse in my groin.
I could feel it.
Fucking me when I go through TSA.
I could feel it pulsing. I see a fire in the distance.
Wait,
Is
there's
that
a
yours?
fire.
Look at his face when he initially does it.
Oh, I'm checking your pulse, but it looks like I'm sucking your dick.
What?
Why does he need to check his pulse? Why? Why is that a thing? Why is checking someone's pulse that?
You have a strong pulse, mate. Okay, we're coming to the fire.
Yeah, that sticks out like a sore thumb. Is that you at the fire?
I have 5 guns. I would like people to come to this place, please.
I'm on
you
my
just got
way.
killed. Who just got who just got killed?
That was
I
me.
see him.
You just got killed?
What?
I see him. We just witnessed the murder. I see him. I'm following. I'm chasing him down.
Follow
Following
you.
on Shah's body. I only have 1 bullet. I
The
gotta make it.
longhorn
Gotta make
and
it
the
count.
Where the
shotgun
fuck are
have
you?
no ammo.
He
It's just
was
a
wearing-
pistol.
It's just a
Josh,
pistol.
he
It's
was
just
wearing.
a pistol.
He was wearing
Okay.
like an orange vest. Like a
Yeah, it
hunting
was
vest.
Max
The IJ has
Verstappen,
ammo, that's
man.
it.
Okay.
Dude,
Okay.
what is this
That's
game? What is this game?
I don't know where he went.
Right, where did he go? Where did he go?
He ran somewhere.
Oh
He could
my
be anywhere.
god,
Could be in a
actual
tree,
hit
could be
and
in
run.
the
Actual
house.
insane hit and run. He's going to return to the body though. He'll want to loot it.
Unless it's a sniper.
I mean,
And
it's...
they know that we're nearby.
I
see
didn't
him.
hear a shot.
I see him. I see him.
Where
He's going
are
back
you?
to the body. He's going back to the body. In front of one of the houses now.
I hear shots. Many shots.
It's us. That's us, Jack.
Hello, at least.
That was my
Oh,
only bullet.
What's that?
He's inside the house, the middle house.
Oh. I lost
I have
him.
no weapons. I got nothing. I can't help you guys. Someone just crawled down next to the fireplace. Someone's on the fireplace right now. Crawl.
Sideshow aim?
Someone is crouching on the body. He's running away now. He's running away. He's running away. I see both of you.
I hit him a little bit. I hit him a little bit.
Good shots. Good shots.
Oh my god.
Where is he?
He's got the backpack. He's got the backpack.
Ah, hit him! Hit the bitch! Oh, he killed me! I was shooting the wrong guy, Brendan. I shot at the guy and he went, oh, say hello, why don't you? He was an innocent caught in the crossfire.
I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. How do I get this gun out of my hand?
We got
How do I get the gun out of my hand?
We got 1v4'd.
I was where
on
you guys
me.
were and I
He's on me.
observed the whole thing.
He's on me.
Who's on you?
How do I talk? How do I push the talk? How?
Caps lock. Caps lock. Caps lock.
You're a bitch. You're a whore. Drop the knife. Fight me. 1v1, bitch. You took my shit. Hit me up in the street right now. I'll drop the gun. Reach. Yeah, pussy hide with my glasses and my fucking Burka looking ass thing.
I mean, you're rolling a fucking nat 20 on Intimidate, I think.
Let's fucking go. Where you at? Where you at? Tell your homie to drop the gun. Tell your homie to drop the gun.
I'm right here.
Yeah? What's your first name and address? You have an advantage.
Hey, wanna keep on this guy?
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Get the cock out of your mouth. What are you saying?
Bro,
Are you gonna make out with him or fight me? What are you guys doing? Like, what is this?
I'm just gonna...
I now pronounce you what? Like, what do you guys want to do? You're walking around like I have a rhino horn on my head, bro. Why are you so scared? Oh, you're trying to get my back, huh? You like it that way. Well, I do too, so what's up with that? Walk away then. Walk away.
Did you own him, Shayo?
Dude, they ran. They ran.
Hello.
They literally ran.
Hello? Hello?
Sorry with the intimidate roll.
No, I didn't get any food. I need to give you the materials because I'm going to die of cold.
Where are you?
I can't drop anything. My game won't let me drop stuff.
Right, how are we doing on this? How much time do you think we've got for Team Liquid? Probably not enough now to play a game. Right, the Team Liquid team. Right, you'll know these teams, right? Thanos' Team Liquid. You got Daiki, Georgina, Bizarra, Jelly. Like, you know these players if you've been watching. And KRU as well, I think. KRU, Dodds, Cornea. Dodds' numbers are pretty crazy as well. Oh, Michaela, this is meant to say. Not Michaela. Biazic, you know these players. You if you've been watching Game Changers, you know these players.
Yo, he just... Bro's putting his hands up. He's putting his hands up.
What's
He's
my
surrendering.
England starting 11 for the World Cup?
I don't now, Sideshow?
Very simple. I mean, as much as I don't think he's that great of a goalkeeper, we have to put Pickford in goal. This is assuming everyone's fit. You got to go Reece James. Centre back will come to later on, I think. Who's our best left back? I actually think our best left back is unironically Nico. Is it IE? How do you spell his name? Riley? I think it's IE. Midfielders picks itself. Rice and Anderson. Unfortunately, you do have to put Kane up front. Has to be Saka out here. I mean, to be fair, I think he does pick the best team when everyone's available. Gordon out left. I mean, it does have to be Bellingham, despite what people say. Centre back is the tough choice. Who's our best centre halves? Probably Mark Gay. And Consa, Stones, maybe? I fucking hate Stones, though. I really don't think he's that good. But sure, let's go Stones. I think that is our best team. And then probably most games I'd be looking at. The problem is we have like a problem is arguably these two are like two of our best three players, but like that's where we have the best other players as well. So it's tough. Because like when I look at this team, I think centre half were pretty weak. Right back we're not the strongest either. Although I actually think Livramento's alright. I actually think Livramento's fine on either fullback. My defense is shit. Well, who would you put in defense? The defense is shit. That's our problem. What about Palmer went back? I don't mind putting Palmer. The thing is with Kane forces I actually do think that Saka doesn't work as well with Kane. Because with Kane, I think you just want people like Gordon. You just want people who are going to run in behind it all the time. Who are fast. Whereas I'm not sure that's 100% Saka's game, but Saka's too good to not play. So you have to play Saka.
I can't jump. Ah!
Daisy, bad game.
Ah! Someone stabbed me. I can't defend myself.
Why
yeah,
is
well,
Sancho
now I'm
just
bleeding
got his
and
hands
I
up?
can't do anything. Oh, Jack! No! There's been a murder.
Who's that with a glow stick?
Rashford is better than Gordon.
Do you have a
Speaking
double
game.
shotgun?
Yes, that's you.
Okay, yeah.
It's close.
Sideshow sends his regards.
Wharton over Anderson. No.
Dude, no way! Did you just
Sideshow sends his regards.
That was Sayo killing me, bro.
Sends his regards.
Sideshow sends his regards.
Did the zombie virus only affect people with fucking perfect hearing? Like, what is going on? It ravaged their bodies, destroyed their brains, just absolute Swiss cheese out of all the rest of their neural system. But the ears, they left perfectly intact. they can hear a pin drop at 50 miles.
I try and communicate in their language and he shoots me in the fucking head. It's always the friend.
The French strike again.
Bud, thanks for the 9 months.
There's somebody in this
My
building.
birthday was fun.
Hello? Is there a player in the
Played
building?
some Worm Span.
Oh, there's two.
This is
of
a
them.
board game.
I've got an altercation brewing. Oh, look at that guy. Is that him hiding in there? He's not ready for the fucking Batman. Ah, God. If I survive this jump, I can run him down.
He's not going to survive the jump, is he?
I immediately broke my legs and passed out. I think I could survive a fall like that. Wait, I'm coming round. Do you see the white light? Oh, I've fucking broken a bone. For sure. Hello? Don't shoot. I've got a broken leg. Leave me to They put me down like a horse.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
Oh my God.
I ran
What
into
is he
two
doing?
kitted guys. Thought
I mean,
might
I've
be
never
able to
played this
surprise
game,
them
but
by
I think
jumping
I
off
would
a
be
roof,
better than him.
Broke my leg, passed out, crawled towards them. They put me down like a dog.
Very good, very good.
Okay, they're getting
Do
ready
not,
to start.
Josh, please. One day of just not trying to kill each other.
I won't. The killing and the trolling and the rage baiting was all for the previous server. Okay, this server is serious. This server is serious. Actual progress.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it to the
Let's
sub.
try.
Let's go to the submarine.
Josh, stop. Fucking.
And
700
Saint
kills.
Kaya, thank you for the 50 as well. Now that 50 is not. Surely the 50 is not for that purpose, right? Dude, I can't do it. They've offered me 50 quid to kill you, Jack, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I just want to fucking survive.
I'm not
just
gonna
for
do
10
it.
minutes.
I'm not gonna
I just
do it.
want
I'm
to
not
have
gonna do it.
an adventure, a fucking Lord of the Rings-esque adventure where we just journey to the west, we journey down south, we journey everywhere, and of course he starts to shoot. And of course he starts to fucking shoot.
I'm going back in the house.
I
I'm
hate
ignoring
him.
the fight.
I
I'm
hate
ignoring
him.
the fight.
I
I'm
hate
ignoring you
him.
guys
I
fighting.
hate
can't
him.
deal with
I
it.
hate him.
Can't deal with
It's
it.
Another
Let me
corrode,
back in,
a
let me back
corrode
in, let me back in,
blind
let me back
I
in.
hate him.
Let me back in.
I'm not.
Oh, Jack!
Oh.
I'm so...
Where's all my food gone?
I just want to have a Hobbiton adventure. I just want to be the Hobbits, moving to the submarine, going to the factories, going into the mill zones.
Yeah, I mean, I'm drinking.
You got
it.
a long old run.
I'm...
You drinking petrol, are we?
Oh no, not again.
I'm drinking the petrol, man. I mean, what's the point? Let me just live a happy life while I've got it.
That's it.
Oh wait, I've heard.
I'm by the church.
Hello. I'm drinking oil. I'm literally drinking. I'm gonna. You've run out of bullets when you could have just let me die by drinking petrol.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, slice me up, you sick fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have some
And
fireworks.
a knife too. Knife here.
And
which is quite nice.
a denim jacket if you want it.
No. They've glitched me into a wall and then.
Oh my god, this guy. This guy might be the worst video game player of all time.
So I'm expecting Dodds to be
Genuinely.
fully aware of Jelly's shenanigans. So I think this should be the Dodds versus Jelly show.
It's going to be very exciting to see that one.
Doesn't seem like the whole set. Shia was only seeing a black screen. Sag. Okay, double waylay. So just the NRG comp for Team Liquid and a Sage comp for Crew. Is that what they played before? I remember someone had a Sage. Was it Crew? Corrode, they did. Yeah, they were the ones playing Sage. Shia rage quit DayZ.
Make the Sentinel work. The
Classic
only Sentinel for the side of Visa Crew Blaze.
Classic Shia.
They are actually keeping the composition the same as we saw when Crew was facing Akabe in that grand final between Latam North and Latam South, and they were playing with the Sage as well. It is though also the first time that we see that Waylay versus Waylay in this tournament. We've been talking about it, how strong she really is, but I feel like with these two teams kind of keeping things the same, it's a good point to start. Liquid, even though they had a good amount of time compared to MIBR, they were boot camping for a little
It's
bit.
Visa versus Visa, I never even
Both
noticed.
of them keep compositions the same, knowing that this was a good map for them, gives me good signs of maybe a little bit of a back and forth at the beginning.
For sure. I would have liked to see some flashes on the side of Crew, though, to set up Dodds for a little bit of an easier time. You see the KO on the side of Liquid.
Is all of Team Liquid now sponsored by Visa, or is it just the Game Changers team?
No flashes.
It'll be interesting to see the classic comp on Corrode for Team Liquid versus the Sage in play for Visa Crew. We're hopping into our second series of the day with Doug and Ender.
Thank you so much, Mimi. Yeah, I think this is really one of the perfect early matches that we can get. You've got Team Liquid, who's looking to, again, continue to put the world on notice as one of the best Brazilian teams.
Ender loves
the
this
best
Drauga
Brazilian
bit.
team here at the tournament against a young Crew squad that, Christy, could shock the world.
Yeah, I mean, Crew is a team that Desk was talking about. Konir has been with this squad through every step of the way, has qualified to every single GCC. And every year,
Yeah, that
a
is a
little bit
June
better.
pick.
In that first year, didn't win a map, or didn't win a series. After that, they win one, then they win two. Now, getting stronger and stronger and stronger. But against them, you see on your screen, Team Liquid.
I mean, I'm
Visa.
reading
the last
June.
match this team played on the GCC stage was back home
Currently.
in Brazil. It was in that final game 5.
I just got to the end
Shopify
of,
Rebellion. That game, that magical moment for this
is it
team
the
going
second
home was
book?
taken away, and
I
now
think
they've
so.
got to do it in a whole other place.
And this is really just the first step, right? But you do know, and you know, we've talked about it.
I'm on
Vanessa
to
touched on it
Children
as
of
well.
June, or
this
whatever
team
it's
has
called.
aspirations
June
of playing
Children
the big
or
Sunday
whatever.
game. Oh yeah, right? That's really
How did
what
Team
they're
Liquid end up
asking
in Brazil? They've just always had a Brazilian Game Changers team. I'm not really sure why, but they've had this team for literal years at this point. I'm beyond the films. Is the films just the first book? Or is the film's the second one as well? Just the first? Team Liquid have an Indonesian. What the hell is MLBB team? MLB the show? What the hell is MLBB? But yeah, I'm not sure why they went to Brazil, but they've always had Brazil. A League ripoff? Mobile Legends Bang Bang? Is it actually called Bang Bang? Mobile Legends Bang Bang? Is that its actual name? Why is it called Bang Bang? Especially if it's a League ripoff, why the hell would it be called Bang Bang if it's a League ripoff? Right, here we go. We're finally getting it. Well, let's do this. Game 2. Team Liquid versus Crew.
Behind is map 2, and then if we need it, if we do need to go the distance, we will be heading over to Pearl. Thoughts on this composition? Waylay and the KO and the Sova, I imagine, pave the way and let Waylay go, yeah?
Yeah, not too many surprises here from Team Liquid. Ideas like this out of NRG, and they're just going to run a fast hit onto B.
Oh, Munch. Yeah, Munch got caught. Munch took a fair amount of damage. TP back out. There are 3 members of the defense.
Straight in from Team Liquid.
Close by
Push
on
elbow.
the site.
Looking for that fight to elbow.
Yeah, Munch already pretty close by. Jelly will be the first to fall. Talked about Jelly a fair amount.
Good retreat there from.
Back towards spawns. This fight comes
Wow.
back into sight. Beautiful work from the IGL.
I was gonna say this is a good retreat here, but
Big for Team Liquid. Issa joining the fray as well. Now just 2 left from the defense. They started to rotate over, and they might get a little bit of timing. 1 kill found. Nike falls. The second connects. Issa cleans it up though. Very nicely done.
they get the trade.
Get the pistol.
Issa could have died to full damage there. That would have been a funny way to start.
Firing on all
Cam?
cylinders
Oh.
in the pistol round, and it comes after a cool little idea there with the Viper wall, giving control over elbow, and it's that position, Team Liquid fighting forward into that space, that give them the angle out of heaven. It also allows the players to walk out behind that wall, take so much more space.
GG. I mean, just based on the historical Game Changers Championships, I would assume that Liquid are better than Crew, but I don't know that.
Impossible to lose, but it's pretty freaking hard.
It's pretty hard, yeah.
To lose. So we'll see what the investment Liquid bring into this round. Two Guardians, excuse me, and a Bulldog. Light armor for everyone. Meanwhile, Dodds, that is cheeky. They're a Bucky in play.
See this a lot from Waylay players nowadays, is just going for that cheesy Bucky on the ecos. Can oftentimes pull that gun out, get a shot off before anyone can react to the double dash over you.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to talk about the Sage. You know, we haven't really had the opportunity to pick your mind on it. Your thoughts on the pick in this comp?
I mean, I find that Sage can be really punishing on this map in particular. You'll see sort of 2 ways teams like to play the map. One is like on that pistol round, ton of like fast exec ideas, especially when you're rocking a Waylay KO. Where
It'd be interesting to see what,
because
because now the baby, who is Doug gonna cast with Ender next year?
The other idea is the slow rounds.
Are we gonna get
mid control, play the map, and again,
like a tri-cast of like Mimi, Ender, Doug going on? I feel sorry for Doug. He's kind of been fucked.
Delay. It is just
maybe get my man Shio in there.
It's back towards B.
Cast with Jonah B.
Rotate over a little bit late.
Look at Issa down bottom mid. This wall comes down.
See if she catches the timing on that. Meanwhile, this arrow trying to keep them back. The eye cleared out. Issa still playing from a really nice position.
That's cool though, with Bizarro pushed up here, trying to pinch the players back into mid.
Now I remember Issa, Issa's
they
Viper
know they can just fall out of
in
space.
particular, and just
Likely.
constantly
Waiting to see
finding
someone
like
push into them and
crazy
then
lurks
gonna try
last
for a
year.
little death into the spike. Now with the clock winding down though, I think Issa's gonna peek back into mid and try and grab some orbs.
Yeah, you got to start thinking about the exit strategy here. Quick little pick there out from Issa. A second one found. Maybe even a third. Wall keeps him back, but that's going to provide them an exit out away from the site. The remaining members of Crew will die to the spike, and all good for Team Liquid.
It's a staple of Team Liquid even in the past, but very good control here out of Daiki and the squad on the anti-eco. Easily take up through mid. Have an interesting idea going pretty heavy on the B split, even with a Sage wall on the other side, but already showing good ideas at calling around the Sage that you'd highlighted.
Yeah. We'll see how they continue to lean into that. There are a lot of different options and ways that you can kind of play through it.
Okay, the Waylay
Take a look
Bucky.
at some of the investments on the side of Liquid, the Bucky, and then a couple of rifles too. So not a weak buy by any means here in this bonus. Early flash out
Try and
for,
go for this
the Waylay
quick
to
kill
take
in
some
here.
space.
It's not
Jelly
there.
gets up towards Link.
That's an NRG classic with the flash and a double dive, but Jelly doesn't find anyone. Now, though, you can sort of sit in this position. With the Bucky, you're kind of useless in the round unless you catch players on the rotate, so TL want to make a lot of noise on B.
Yazik up first, gets the best of Isa. Double swings, gets a kill too. Down to 11 HP, almost gets away with the third. Just not quite enough.
Okay, 3v4, and again,
Nicely done. Michaela dealt with.
this is a nice
disposed
little
of.
insert into a late lurk from your Waylay.
spike down
It's a
here.
nice
This
idea.
is looking
I think
really
with this
good for
idea, you
Liquid.
probably
Yeah,
prefer
Crew
this
taking
wall on
their
B,
time, though,
like
because
if you're
the
calling this
big
off the rip.
pivot
But
player is going to be Dodds, already back on the flank. And TL
Okay,
are
well.
not worried about their flank because of
now
Jelly's
they've got a
positioning in
Bucky, but
mid.
this should be a free gun to pick up
Catching
eventually.
Great timing, but at the same time, Dodd moves
At
in
some
here.
point, though,
Is exactly when
this
Eugenia's
fight's
turning
going
around
to
and
determine the
considering
round
the
this
flank's an
Waylay
option.
here.
Eyes behind her head, but not quite right on the
Eugenia
site.
guessed wrong.
Daiki and Jelly, the two remaining, trying to keep back the defenses. The retake attempt from Crew. Dodd gets high ground. Dodd gets a third on the round.
Holy
And Crew
Dodds. Now,
are on the board.
if you're wondering about Crew,
Sweet
Dodds
plays out of Dodds like that. That's setting herself up right with the
Yeah.
saturate, then a double
was,
dash over the top. And a great spray transfer in it as well.
stats-wise,
So
crazy.
It's not just the mechanics on full display in terms of the gunplay, but also very good presence of mind in the round using the full Waylay kit.
Yeah. And as you mentioned a couple times, you were talking about Dodds early on. You're right. I think we're going to continue to see plays like that out from the duelists. So much potential and so young, right? But again, the big opportunity to kind of
Well, there you
perform
go.
here on the stage.
Wow. Who's coming in? First time a LATAM team has squared off against Brazil at GCC.
Kind of crazy to think.
And, yeah, and an opening match, and especially these two teams have such a history on the global stage here. Crew making every single event.
Well, that's fast out from Jelly mid. Certainly gives a threat, and wow, it's more than a threat.
Jelly
There's
is
plenty of fight
absolutely
behind that
sending
mark.
it. Wow,
A second
nice
swing out
fucking
from Jelly, reckless
as well.
abandon towards the site. B is theirs for the taking.
Hold on though, Munch and B main. Without TL having position, they're calling back, taking their time.
Come on, how much damage can you do? Only one. And now position given away. I think there's no real
Drone?
idea of where the other two members of Crew are.
Okay, they don't need the drone, but I do
Falls
think this
now
is
the
one of
side
those
is theirs.
situations where a drone
It's a double
actually
swing.
is a good
Now from
idea.
control
Like getting
and
the
2 on
full
4, I don't
reveal
think
on
you
where
can
that
play
player
this
is,
round from Crew.
giving these
No.
guys more time to pinch.
Immediate-
They're
well,
just going to
missed that
save here.
lineup. All good. Nobody saw
I
it.
actually think the
Good thing no
drone could have been
one's
a
trying to
nice
retake.
idea.
Doesn't
Right.
matter.
Because you have a
Yeah,
teammate
yeah.
here.
Immediate call to save on that. As soon
Yeah.
as Monch went down, you took a look at the minimap, instantly started rotating back towards A.
And when you look at the money too, you have only a couple players that have bought down to nothing, right?
Right,
So
right.
Crew need these two guns to survive. If they can do that, they've got a buy into the next round. They've got that
Hello,
Waylay ult
Akuma.
as well. So I think good, quick calling there.
So you're only just waking
Of course,
up?
If Munch had been able to get a little
At
bit more
11:26?
from B main, they would have had a chance. But I think Team Liquid, those two players coming in through B main, swung nicely together to make sure that wasn't going to be a possibility.
A tough spot to be in too, right? You're kind of left on an island. There's nobody there to help you, and you know the walls are closing in on your site very quickly.
Yeah.
So you almost look at Monch and go, well, good on you.
Tips
to get
become
one.
an
Almost
analyst.
two, but, I mean,
Watch a lot of
borderline impossible spot
games.
to be in.
Liquid fans in the house here. And can we talk about Jelly for a second? The
let's talk
mid-year
about Jelly.
addition to
See, that's the
TL.
thing. I think the
First get
most
plucked
Valorant
away from
analysis
MIBR,
is
dropped onto this roster. And the last time, if you're watching GCC last year, right, with MIBR,
like
make
you,
it into
like
the
you
final,
can
you
argue
know
for a lot
Jelly
of different
for
stuffs, right? Like
the get-go,
most.
for initiator
I'm not gonna say most
ideas,
people, but there
in
are
this
some
last
things
round,
that I think are
completely
well,
unleashed, just
again, but
blitzing it
things
up
aren't
mid for
universally
the two
correct.
opening kills.
That's the thing with a game like
There's definitely a
Valorant.
little
Things
bit of
aren't
a spot
universally
for him at the
correct,
end of
right?
last
There are
year.
some
Yeah.
situations
And
that
that
are
was a ton
universally
of
correct,
fun,
but a lot of them are
You
gonna
can tell
be
there's a lot of passion and a lot of intelligence
you know,
for the game, and now
up
that
for debate in terms of
now
you know
that
what the
Jelly's able
right
to play
thing to
in the
do in
way
any
they spot
situation
and play
is.
with a little bit more,
Unless you're talking about becoming an,
gusto.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
of it from
fun
like
to
a
watch.
YouTube perspective.
Like-
But if you're
I
talking
like
about
it.
becoming an analyst,
Now,
like for a
I'm a
team,
little surprised here. Crew, I think,
then go and
could've gone
post
for
some shit on
a little
Reddit
bit
or
more of a
something.
force
You know,
up,
do some
instead try and
analysis
keep
and
that
post on
money
Reddit.
hovering
But if you're
between
talking
1
about
and
being like
2,000.
my job,
But still some options here with that Bucky.
That's going to help. A second swing delivered. This is a strong buy out from Liquid. They shouldn't be able to get away with
Bucky
this.
was always this strong.
Unfortunately, Biazic, that was a fake wall playing in front of that one.
From a
so it
team
boxed
analyst,
herself in.
then you
Still with the 2 kills.
yeah
Now TL need this one to
create
activate
some
on A.
analysis of whatever,
Sitting
right?
across
Like
the
get
middle
some
of the map,
data,
not
get some
quite
stats.
committed Yet.
create some tables, all that kind of shit. Start posting it on Reddit and Twitter and wherever else.
Just
And
like
you know,
that, the round is really thrown into disarray between Monch and the Bucky. Crew are flirting with the second.
start finding some interesting patterns, right?
Site with the Guardian too.
The more interesting, the better. Don't do a 100-page icebox analysis. Do a
Once again, gotta be pushed. Once again on an island, but this time
Do a
has safe passage out.
And even just the
heavily image-based, couple-page-long explanation on how 100 Thieves, whenever they have a KO ult on Ascent, they always go B or whatever.
Position themselves in the 2v4.
Whoa, we're
You know.
investing ults here? Interesting decision out from Dodds.
Locking it down.
Making sure
Now winnable.
no stone is left unturned. That first pick is going to cause problems. Dodds falls.
Yep.
Monch falls again as well. All of a sudden, this is a 2v2. Now Becerra
Oh.
left in the 1v1. Kinnear waiting on the other side. She's going to stick it. She's stuck it the whole way.
Didn't see her off that.
It's a
That's
stolen
crazy,
round.
because it kind of looked like on the radar that she might have seen her.
The Crew take that at the end just with a full stack. You know, in prime position
How
to
also
win the
people
round,
know
right?
Icebox
So
in
4
Serbia
on
was
2
not
that
in Serbia.
Team
but-
Liquid, Zara and Daiki somehow give it a chance. Reminder, this was a half buy.
Yeah.
From Crew. They'd saved 2 rifles.
That's a Valorant ick for me. People who turn the shotguns
And I think it's
onto their
critical
normal
that the-
crosshair, that's a Valorant
Having some
ick.
fun there at the end, but that jump peek at the end from Becerra didn't get info, didn't actually see that player defusing.
That's a personal Valorant ick.
Cold hands to win the round.
Dodds waiting for a jump spot or a peek across the middle of the map.
That and like terrible op dots.
soon.
Like when an operator dot
Here's
is
Adams
too
talking
big.
about it. One of the veterans,
You know what I mean? Like imagine this, but like this dot is like fucking this or something.
Also the hero from the previous round.
Terrible.
Decent start
Will there
so
be
far.
any Masters champs until the end of 2025? No. The next Masters is in Santiago. There are 3 Masters a
Find
year.
a way to make that thing sing, and it's actually Dodds
It will
who
be in
delivers. Down falls
Santiago
first.
in about
TL
when
don't
will it
really
be?
have control
Feb?
on the map.
Like 3 months.
Right, their lurks were sort of taking these ping pong fights as a sage wall on A link.
Next one after that is in London. That'll be in
double
about
up on
June.
elbow now.
The thing is, they are
And
outnumbered.
then champs will be in like what it was
Not
this
even
year,
sure
like
it matters
September,
with the
October.
Paranoia ready with slow orbs there as well. Okay.
Or the paranoia doesn't come into play at all.
Yeah, just got caught there on the jiggle.
Kickoff, I assume, like if we just go off last year's calendar, I mean I don't know this, but I assume if we go off last year's calendar that it would be the same.
Tries to get this aggro.
But yeah,
Into
kickoff
elbow,
should
which is
start
exactly what
mid-Jan.
they're bundled into because
Like
of the wall.
second
Only
week of
one kill
Jan or
found,
something.
though.
Maybe
Traded
start of
right
third
back.
week.
The KO ult popped. Liquid finding space, finding the kills.
But it's triple a limb this time, so actually might start a bit early. Because they have more
Slight
games
one,
this
but an
time.
advantage nonetheless. Monch up so aggressive.
that's
Issa's
right.
there to greet. What can Michaela
But
do?
yeah, Team Liquid
Nothing.
looking a little bit better.
Some great
Yeah, but
control
China
by
might
Team
be a
Liquid
bit
right
of
there.
a... China might start a bit earlier.
Locking down
As a
all
Chinese team, yeah.
avenues on the approach because that was not an easy site to hit.
No,
by any means, with all the stall there. But
Yeah, the first Masters being 12
Kinnear
teams.
from the get-go.
I think it's gonna be good.
And then I think also the fact you might see in the replay, Dodds gets these kills with the op, but that kill on A site comes right when the callback runs out.
Yeah.
So then the trade comes in. There's nothing Dodds can do. If that is just a difference of 0.25 seconds, Dodds gets the kill, comes back out. Team Liquid are locked in that space, but that slight timing advantage
It would be
for
cool
TL
if
wins the
Lev
round.
qualified
Lot
for
there.
Santiago.
TP's out. Meanwhile, take a quick glance at the minimap. 3 members of crew have gone exploring.
Hero rifle on Dodds.
Who is
Okay, the
one
mid
of
push
the
off
3.
this smoke.
What can they really do on the other side of this?
You
They
can
don't
tell
have
that they're
the
wary
fire.
about it. They should be able to clean this up.
Rifles the first that falls.
Okay.
And Daiki gets
Beautiful
all
transfer
3.
out from Daiki.
My IGL.
That's the round.
Yeah, you might have forgotten it, but Daiki can light up the server. An absolute beast, even on a supportive role in the initiator. It's been at the
I
top
realize
for
it'll be
for
3 months.
so
I mean, it'll be
long
2 months
in
before.
Brazil,
Well,
even
it'll be
though,
less than 2
narrowly
months
missing
before kickoff
qualification
starts.
last year.
So you
Now
get to
comes
see.
back in as the
So
number
tier 1
1
will be
team.
back.
It did feel
Yeah, like a
strange
month
not
and a
to have
half.
Daiki there, didn't it?
Oh yeah, and frankly, if there was
I mean, the
LCQ,
calendar is much better. Like fucking hell.
last year,
Like this calendar is
Yeah,
way
right.
we're
better than
seeing
the
Team
ones
Liquid
before.
on the global stage as well. Right. Brazil has always had those.
Because that's the
two
thing.
top
We've
teams.
had we had
Feel like
champs,
they
then we
can
went
finally
straight
have
into
a chance
Ascension.
to
Now we got game
have
changes.
both of them square off here in Korea.
Like essentially, it'll just be December where there's no
Knife making sure there's nobody coming up mid.
kind of like official
Trigger.
Valorant tournaments.
I mean, I guess
Which will be
that's
interesting because
all
next year there
we
won't be
really have to
Ascension.
worry about as far as
So actually there
donating
won't
orbs
be as much going on next year.
or ult points over.
But at
to
the same
Liquid.
time, we'll get a completely different format, so we can go
So they
deep on that.
presumably just side of the spike. Daiki is going to go try to hunt. And well, it's a nice shot.
Good shot
Daiki
down.
got 2 off of the ult into the next round. A little shock spit, not going to connect. But they're trying their day. Ooh, that might. No, close.
I was gonna say I wouldn't even mind if Munch
Ooh.
died here or got a kill. No issues whatsoever.
We're all watching that. When is Soup
CL
this
jump
year?
up to 5.
Pretty convincingly, too. I think we've had one 1v1 round that came down to the very end. That was the stuck defuse,
Yeah.
right? But other than that,
When is
everything
Soup?
felt pretty decisive.
Yeah,
Oh, you got the
even
Riot
winning the
Games
stuck
one.
defuse, that was a round that TL could have easily
Quadrathlon.
won, right?
Yeah.
So
The fuck is
close
that?
ones are the ones
In
that are
Japan?
getting knocked the other way away from them.
Right.
Got this thing.
So on the other side
Barn
of that,
Radiant
Vamos, we do have
International.
a timeout courtesy of KRU.
So Soup's already going on. So when's Soup? Soup is in early December. Where is it? In Korea again? Yeah. You got Fnatic Full Sense, T1 Zeta, DRX, SLT, Araku Genji. Is this a spoiler that Full Sense might be our tier 1 team? Okay, so we got a pretty heavy Pacific tournament. I wish they would have got some Chinese teams in here. Why is it so get a couple Chinese teams in there. Why is it? It's just a Pacific tournament. Can you stream this on other platforms, or do I have to be on Soup again? If I have to be on Soup again, then fuck it, I'm not streaming this. Someone said there was another Sen tournament as well. When's that?
For some forward space, because KRU have been affording Team Liquid a lot of control.
Hello, Fabio.
In A main and B main, and it's let them.
You're going to
pivot
Soup.
in the mid rounds pretty easily.
Brother, look at that mini map. 1, 2, 3, 4, what? 5 pings, eh?
Yeah.
Any question on where Liquid's headed?
I mean, they've got 2 great ultimates to rip it into the site.
Early flash, the wall,
Very
the
fast
dart,
they hit.
that omen smoke mid. It's not going to matter at all. Biazik's in trouble. Biazik might be dead. Off the second, the third manages
Ooh.
to dodge. Very nicely done. But there's more to be dealt with. There's more to find. Oh, yeah. I mean, zero
Good
chance you're getting away with that one. Not with the discipline that Liquid have shown. Daiki commits to getting the plant down. Eye cleared immediately. It sucks not really
Oh,
gonna
the
connect either,
fucking
but Bonnier
C's like
does.
pulled
Still waiting on
Georgina
the other
forward.
side. I mean, knocking on the door of trying to retake elbow. And
Goodbye, Jellyfish.
they might
Just
just
get out.
succeed here. All of the ults that Liquid brought into this round have been blown. Dodds down. And they have to go rotate all the way through elbow if they want to try to clear out main. You've got Bizarro, who still can play
Spam
solo
onto
all the
Ether,
way
though.
back. The dog confirming their presence. But you still have to swing out and deal with them. You can't afford to leave that alone. Michaela falls once more at that
Oh.
distance.
Okay.
That's wild.
Munch just gets it done. Clears away the back line. Well, Kinnear just needed the 1 kill on the site, and Kinnear taking so much time waiting for that fight to come her
China
way.
Sony is December.
Absolutely needed the
5th.
rest of her team to open up yard. That's exactly what they do, because
Fourth
the
or
initial approach, right, it looks doom and gloom for KRU.
Yeah.
Team Liquid playing together, especially after that kill on Bazera. But here, seeing the gun barrel around the other
I mean,
side
during
of the
December, I'll
box, they
probably
spin
see
around
if, like,
with
I mean,
Shorty
me and
and
Chayo
Daiki.
and Sideshow were talking about it anyway, like
Ends up
streaming
punishing her massively.
some RV there yet and other shit.
And so, where I think, like, out of the timeout, you'd have hoped to see KRU come up with a better macro answer. Team Liquid were in position to win the round, but the post plant works out for KRU.
Feels like they kind of got away with one there. This time the early pin out from Munch towards B.
This looking like that round 2 anti-eco protocol, but no control over A main, and the Nightfall.
Okay, killing Ether
stuns
there on A
everything
main.
completely.
Kind of reactionary, but it's so early in the round, and it's
Oh.
not really for any map control.
Well, the idea was, I think, to avoid the
Now you
Viper's
shut
pit
down
in B
Delta.
main.
Now you have
Hard lead
options to
coming out from
go either way.
the time between rounds. Now they've threatened that they could have worked someone all the way up into this mid-space past window. So you have the players off A rotating back to try and
That kill's so big.
hold down the fort just a little bit. All the while, in reality, Team Liquid have regathered 4 players into A main where nobody's home.
Yeah, they're filling into that space that they're currently leaving.
Now, something KRU could do is they do have a Sage Res online. They can regroup back into B, res that body over on B, as a matter of fact, and have no issues about that.
Well, if they're going to do it, they kind of got to get the giddy up and get going, because, again, the rotations on this map take so freaking long that if that's what
Okay,
they want to
they get
commit
the
to, they're gonna
res.
have to do so soon. As the res
So
goes
they've given up
the
a
spike
ton of
goes
space
down.
to do it.
Now it's going to be a mad dash
So now
back there.
5v4, but you've like lost all your control.
No control into mid, really, crew? We're going to go 5 into spot. No, we're going to leave 1 lurk from Munch. Munch, who was the hero in the last round. 1v2.
Oh,
That's a big one across the middle of the map. You
thing is, they don't have flank control either.
Has to get this pick here.
Holy fuck.
Jelly getting 3 on the round, but again, it's Munch. Crew getting a ton of space back. Eugenia in a 1v3. That's tough. Now with that
I mean, so we
dash
do a
in your face
fantastic
like
job
that,
here
Crew
getting
will
these
get
2
the 4.
kills, but
Yeah. Not a moment to spare either. That round was kind of Jelly versus all of Crew. Jelly gets so many kills. I think 3 there. Fighting through against Perez.
like, I think you...
But how about that?
I think they made a mistake here elsewhere, to be honest.
Realizing they can just have numbers if they play grouped around the Viper's pit, go for the res.
So you get 2 kills, but there doesn't need to be a third
even
person here. Someone needs to watch flank. So this Omen...
coming on for Munch.
So you probably need to have Omen watching
Denies
this.
Nike the chance to play spoiler there with
KO
time on the
watching
clock.
this. And then kind of like a
Crew put up the
1-2
last 2
here.
rounds to get back with
Instead
the
they had
second
like a
distance of
1-2
this behemoth.
3 here.
This Team
No
Liquid.
one watching this. Which meant that in here they got a free
Maybe
kill
not many people expected.
from the Viper.
Absolutely not. Especially 'cause
And now
it's always been
5-4.
Brazil that's been lighting up the global stage.
Right. Still work to be done though. You see the buyout from Liquid. It's not great. I mean, you got a couple of rifles, but they don't fully invest.
And Team Liquid have no control over the map whatsoever. You look at B main, we're playing full contain there on Bazera.
You know, what's interesting is you've called that out a few times. Liquid's lack of map control early in
True.
rounds.
And I think it's because they're playing this comp around the Waylay where you can just pivot back into exec so often. So
sure.
as long as they're playing pack mentality and they contact back into the mains, they can pop onto a site. But at the same time, Crew when was the last time you saw Crew like playing in front of these lines? Right? They're never
not
taking
often.
the forward lines in mains, and maybe that could even be some awareness of Team Liquid. They've seen Crew play this comp twice before.
Passed out B, double dash through. All popped in exchange, and
Or
that will
miss.
slow things down tremendously. Jelly's the only one forward, but that gun still works. Bizarre now filling in, as is the rest of Liquid, trying to take control of the site. It's going to be Crew on the retake. They don't have any ults.
Crew are eyeing up these
5v4.
angles pretty quickly. Players on the A side of the map only just now rotating on over. Yazik delayed in mid too.
Considerably so. Just a dog to pave the way for now. The paranoia and the suck will help. But all the utility
That's the
instinct.
thing that
Crew
kinda
doing it
trapped you.
again. A flash in their face. Nicely
Never
done out by
mind.
Daiki. Michaela's got to do it on her
Never
own.
mind.
And
It was
cannot.
I was gonna say they're kind of in a bit of a problem that they
Forward hold really working out for Team Liquid.
you know,
Not falling back to play
didn't have a ton of space. I guess they were helped by the fact that no one came. They weren't coming from a bunch of different angles.
I think out of Jelly, right? The
Yeah, they're
path
kind of
going
just
over
coming
that
from
right-hand
the
corner.
main 2
A lot
angles
of the times
there.
you'll see Waylays go
from Crew.
much further forward for the dive, the fight into elbow,
Which
sometimes
eventually
up into heaven.
probably helped these
But,
guys because
this
they
time,
weren't traded on the
Crew seemed
second.
completely surprised that a
So
Waylay
it's kind of
could be
like
right on the
they
other
come
side of that
in,
smoke.
they get the first
in,
kills,
and
but now
immediately
these
cut
guys
right
who are looking the other way start looking at them, and because there's no like second layer to it,
Crew winning 2 rounds. Now the momentum is slashed.
it means that they just get the
Half
trades
fight
rather than
TL2.
being traded themselves. And now you're on an
Nice
eco as well.
tracking
That's a
on
crucial
trading, that
round.
position that you were highlighting just a round ago.
That again probably came off a
Crew
bit
have
of
3 players here.
overconfidence in a
Ready to
Waylay
receive
ult.
Or slow orbs too.
There's Jelly again into the site already with the ult popped, and now a little bit of room to work with Eugenia already back site. The site is
Team Liquid looking
Liquid's.
pretty drilled though, to be fair. They look pretty
And
good.
there's really nothing Crew can do, at least right now, to fight back for it.
I mean, the hero rifle is on Dodds, and Dodds is currently waiting for Team Liquid to respawn next round.
Yeah, not really in a position to contribute.
Caution here.
And Teal again are playing these very forward holds, locking down the choke points on B site. I love this protocol out from them. It's what shut Crew out of the last round. It's going to shut them out of this one.
I mean, do you go for it here? I guess no reason not to. You still have 2 rifles to play around. The flash out good. And connects. Kinnear will fall. Michaela follows, and you mentioned Dodds on the hero rifle. Yes, arrived to the site, but you're absolutely right. A bit tardy.
Oh.
And so off of this, Liquid will get to 7.
Yeah, party already over.
pizza time.
I think you can see some of the fun stuff you can do with the Waylay and the Omen in the comp right here. And one of the ways that you can punish a Sage, quite frankly, right? Because that slow orb goes down onto the choke point in B main. What do we see? Double
Obi just signed 2
teleport plus a
Korean
double
coaches
dash.
for their
Then
Valor
the
team.
Waylay ult from mid-site
Okay.
to play off of 2. It was pretty cool.
It won't matter.
Liquid, even against
They're playing for
the
second anyway.
TL chucking all the ultimates into that one to lock up these rounds.
I don't know what that meant, but there was a lot of passion behind that.
There was passion.
Yeah,
there was
she was fired up.
Yeah. And, you know, it's nice to see Daiki always playing on a big stage once again. Of course, in Brazil, they get to play their finals in that same venue that she lost to Shopify Rebellion with a couple years back.
Note here, the op back in the
Autumn on EDG is going to be very funny.
Bucky slowed down.
Wow.
Everyone slowed. Or excuse me, a shorty. Dots, again, they invest into the op.
TP
They
into
find
spawn.
no value out of it. Now the last round of the half.
And at the same time, Jujina's ulting back B as well. Has completely exploded the map.
Oh.
Yazik, okay, well the res comes off, so I guess it's a 1-for-1 in a
Losable?
rather different way with another pick in mid. Crew aren't out of this just yet.
Daiki has been stellar for Liquid, and so, yeah, I mean, you kind of take that res.
But for me, it's this fight back spawn. Team Liquid bringing 2 players forward. It's always the forward fight from them that's paid off. Jujina, unspotted.
Michaela has struggled. We'll get challenged here. What can Michaela do? A need to provide a little bit more value than they have been able to before. Meanwhile, Biazik gets the wall.
Nice shot.
Kinnear falls. Biazik does too. Michaela's able to get 1, 2 still to find. And if they manage to get through that, you still got to get the defuse. A 1v1, ankles broken, 4 bullets left, and Daiki's there to greet. An 8-round half for Liquid.
Okay.
Jelly.
8-4. Looking pretty good from Team Liquid, to be fair. They do look like a decent side. Is this their pick or not? Let's ask a question. Who's going to be the worst team in Tier 1? I always used to ask questions whenever I was left. Or like before ad breaks and stuff. Maybe I should bring it back. You think GE? Pizza or burger? Pizza. BBL Pacific. What about Envy? Will Envy be good or bad? Envy will be okay. Good as in not bottom half. I think Envy will be bottom
Been
half.
looking a little bit too sharp. And
I think Envy will be like 8.
Leading in server, fragging out. This has been such a staple. Like, she might be one of the most consistent players in GC. An absolute beast year after year.
To be fair, if they
after
got
year.
Jonah, that would be pretty big.
Now coming in here and getting the team off to a great
In fact,
start.
why don't I mean I would do that if I were them.
15 and 8 on the KO, and now gonna get tested on the defensive side. I think we talked a little bit about the Sage on defense, but now your thoughts on what Biazik will be able to contribute on the attacking side.
I mean, on the attacking side, I sort of always say it when we're seeing like Sages or Deadlocks, but if you can get it into a post plant, you're one of the best agents possible in the game.
How would the
Creating
rolls
some
work? Rolls
new angles.
schmoles.
The slow orbs too are great at that, but of course it does mean that you're a little bit more vulnerable to flanks in the mid rounds without the hard info sent to utility or anything like that, although we'll say the slow orb can also be a nice tool for gaining some early space and can also be used as part of exec.
We don't
So
need
see a
smokes.
lot from Crew is using the Sage slow orb, dropping that right here on the exit.
In fact,
hopefully
hear me out
using
anyway.
the mid to make that strong.
Inspire should move to smokes anyway, because Cypher got nerfed.
Despite the important one not there, though. Very nice setup. Dodds was playing anti, though, and just like that, advantage Crew.
Yeah, good stuff.
Move
Flash
Inspire
over
to
top is
smokes?
something that you always have to be prepared for when the KO's in the server, and B main probably the most popular place to look for that. But check out Team Liquid, down numbers creeping forward.
Where are y'all headed? There's going to be a little challenge. It's just lunch, though. Immediately down.
Zera ended the half with a gnarly
That's true.
shot.
Smokes is not the easiest
Sliver
role.
angle here, just a hard clear.
And there's really no way to swing off of that. Or
I'd say
or
Senti
trade
is the
your
easiest
crew.
role.
TL have an interesting Viper wall in terms of how it cuts up the A site.
That's one of my favorite, actually.
Yeah.
Forced to clear it so many times, but Crew not really flirting with that wall at all. They get all the way up towards main. They're going to clear up into elbow. They've
What's
gotten
the
this
hardest
far,
role?
but haven't committed on the other side of it, at least yet.
I mean, TL are really divided up here. Except for the players on site.
Yeah, and I mean, the wall's going to push back off towards spawn. Jujina falls.
Yeah,
Depends
Daiki's out
what.
of the round. Having
Depends
to
on
break
what.
that down with her knife.
And now they're gonna
Like,
swing
mechanically,
on the
obviously, it's
side of it.
duelist.
Perhaps they'll advise, but Dodds gets 3.
But again, it depends on agent.
Have to be an ace. Vizera's waiting on the other
Dodds
side.
ace.
Healthy.
Wow.
And it's the ace for Crew. It's the ace for Dodds.
Welcome to Korea, Dodds. Stand up, take a bow. Fiery way to kick off this second half for Crew. When things are starting to look dire, Dodds is going to step up and get the job done all on her own. Starting off playing
Flash
anti,
initiative
fighting up
being
against the
smart.
wall. Takes
But I
out
also
the
think that
counterpart on the
controller
way.
does have some elements to it as well.
And then here, so flicky with it.
That it can be quite
Going in
hard.
for the trade, playing behind her teammates.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, really sharp on fourth and
But I think it depends on the actual agent itself. Because like KO, you know, you have to know every lineup and make sure that you're hitting the, like, you know, hitting things at the right angle and shit. You have to know what'll, you have to put time into KO into knowing what will work and what won't, I think.
And I'm worried. Especially with 5 players in mid from TL, right?
And you could
behind
say
the
the same
Viper
for
wall.
Recon, I suppose, as well. But
Note here, no Bucky or anything like that, much like we saw from Crew in this exact same scenario just a couple of rounds ago.
Just Bizarra with the sheriff.
like Yoru is obviously a lot harder
Spot
than
from bot, or hit a
like
good
Jet.
shot from bot mid last round. But I think that Crew, after hearing nothing, not seeing anyone walk up into either A or B main, it is a great tell that something funky's going down in mid.
Yeah, those alarm bells are ringing right now. Or at least they should be. And you presume they will be, given the Crew's pathing towards B.
They're just going to have to run a pretty standard exec out of this one.
yeah, but like something like Gecko is pretty
Stage slow
easy. You
doesn't
just
go
throw it.
down, but there does a little bit slow on that one. But now with the
I'm
wall,
gonna, I
Elbow
think,
stopping
make
in
a
and sort of
video about
fast flood
Gecko
idea
pretty
from
soon.
TL. So TL go for the flank, but there's a Viper
At some
waiting for him
point.
all the way back in spawn.
About how Gecko is Gecko secretly better comparatively to other initiators than he was before. I mean, not losable.
Pathing back makes it so annoying.
Yeah, you always have to be worried about your flank.
I'm
Much
gonna
to
give
go
you a
into
Gecko
mid to
hot
wrap
take.
those players eventually.
I'll save it for the video. I'm not gonna spoil it here, but
Seems like it's gonna matter. Jelly upgrades.
true. Not if they have a
Dodds is the
veto.
last one left.
That is fair.
2, now weapon upgraded, a bulldog in hand.
Oh dear.
And
Wait,
it's
she could full
Munch.
stick.
Yeah, Munch is so far away. It's not planted
gonna have
for.
to half
Oh my
stick.
god.
Daiki's gonna stick it.
It's a full stick.
Oh, stops. Daiki gets the kill anyway.
She gets it.
I don't know that she does.
Wow.
She does. What a play from
And
Daiki.
I said unlosable
Oh
at one point.
no. And now Daiki and the whole crew from Team Liquid clowning on Dodds after the last round when Dodds got up after the ace.
Oh no.
Let the other side of the stage know about it with a Red Bull clutch out of Daiki.
Insane to think that this plays out the way it does.
And when
because
you
of
get
the
that
pathing
Bucky
of
kill
Munch
here,
still
it's like,
after
oh,
the
it's over.
It's also just those kills coming in. And Team Liquid wait until the wire.
Yeah.
Well,
Daiki's now
that's probably
sitting
GG.
19-9 on the KO.
And if there was a chance to get back into this map, I think that was it.
It just blows it up. Econ ruined for the half. Now we're trying to run a fast B idea, but the stall is going to be infinite. Daiki still has the knife to come right when the snake bite runs
This
out.
is their pick
There's
as well,
another 10
crew.
seconds where you're not doing anything for Agent
Or suppressed.
Insane to think that she had the knife when she did. They still have a dart too. I mean, they're not using any of their early scan utility.
Yeah, different ideas with the nerfs to the cooldown of that. Instead of just running it off of a cycle on defense, can be a lot better to just wait for the info.
Yeah.
And use it as stall.
Enemy down.
And I say scan utility. Obviously, the knife is pseudo scan.
Yeah. It scans the area and tells you if people are there or not. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
And so Crew will go down from this round with a bit of a whimper after the heroics
And
from the
5.
pistol, which seemed like a distantly.
If they
big
do a new
whimper.
Primordium, you should spend your children's college fund on it.
5 double digits.
Right.
I mean, here we have a bit of a
Not too
different
many
university funding. Here it's more like a tax than a debt.
And honestly, I think that window has been slammed shut.
So I don't think you
already.
need
It
to
might
do
have
that
been
as
slammed shut
much.
in the second round.
Yeah, I mean, Daiki's just
You
kind of
don't
in a
need
flow
to
state
spend
right
your
now.
children's college fund. In fact, you
Game.
don't have a children's
Fired up
college
the
fund.
server. Leaps out to 21.
Do they? I mean, I know in Europe,
Pedestrian
most.
performance from
Well, in most European countries, is it free? I'm not sure if
2
in
years.
most European countries it is, but I know that in
global stage.
quite a
Enough
few
numbers
of them
like
it
that
is.
back then. From the breach, the sky, KO as well. Seems like he hasn't really missed a beat.
No, and I do think too, this isn't important as it seems so heavily.
Sag. Imagine being American. Genuinely imagine being American. Temps Mort in Korea. It's always Temps Mort. Which means what? Dead time? Not American, I just live here. That's even worse. Visa is actually sponsoring both teams, so CM4, so that they always come out on top. Visa is winning this game no matter what. I didn't choose this life. I mean, choosing to, like, this is the thing. It's funny. I was speaking to a friend, like a month ago or something, about like moving to America. It's something that they had expressed interest in before, like, you know, when we were younger, about like, oh, yeah, one day I'm gonna go live in America. And it randomly came up, and I was like, do you still want to live in America? And they're like, absolutely, you could not fucking pay me to go and live in America right now.
Four times.
And
if
yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And it's just so suffocating to deal with, because either you use the very few bits of utility that you have to clear the wall, or you face check it.
Yeah.
Both of those suck.
It does, of course, give up the full bot mid Viper wall we saw so much on the defense side, but it pulls that wall a little bit deeper.
Right.
UK isn't much better.
Play around it, or, as you're saying, fight those players after they're coming through it.
Right. Really.
The thing about the UK though
I like
is,
how Liquid are kind of playing around that too. Generally, you see the Viper on B.
like, even amongst, like, well, one, we don't have.
Jelly must be dealt with. Outlaw here is going to eat
I
him
mean,
Remember, there are two members
I was about to say we don't have a
That's not one of them.
pretty far right government here in the UK.
Do they double down on
Some
this?
people might disagree that we don't have a right wing government.
Quick. I mean, they make
We
the
don't
fast
have a
one
far
small.
right
It's
wing
the biggest
government.
one in the game.
And the thing that's different about the UK to America is the people in the UK just aren't religious.
The rotates take 30 seconds themselves. You're right. They're kind of
We just
forced into this
don't.
fight.
We are a.
Couldn't do anything with Daiki's ult coming
And
down.
like,
And then
people
the
might
fight
say that they're
happens
Christian,
as
but
well.
you know,
Oh my gosh. And Liquid, no.
when they say they're
They've
Christian,
already rotated through.
put
I
it
mean,
in
what,
fucking
you
quotation.
brute
They
force
go.
your way
They
in?
maybe
You
go
have
to
to.
church
You can't
once
save. You
for
must
Christmas
win
or
this
something.
round if you're crew. Feeling some of the urgency behind the moment they go.
And that, I think, does matter.
And it's bloody murder. A flawless round for Liquid.
We don't have guns.
Yes,
We
sir.
don't, like, there's no threat of, like, any sort of religious
If it's not
law
her getting
coming
the
in.
kills, it's her just full cycling the ultimate with the knife, endless stall against crew. And she's allowed to do that because, of course, you've got
The
Jelly
problem
playing
that I
forward
think,
lines who
the
gets
problem
info
that
down
I
early.
see with America now is, I just don't understand how,
They cover the fact generally you see the
like,
Viper,
how, you know how
for
America
B,
is just, like,
so you don't have to
completely
worry about A
split,
as much, but
right?
the
Like,
Jelly
you
taking
are
that
either,
line
like,
allows the Viper wall to come from A and makes it miserable.
I don't
Now,
understand
the
how
Viper
you could,
wall is moved,
almost
now
this
it's
one,
coming
how
over
are
from
you a
B,
centrist in
and
America?
Crew have to solve another problem on
And
the
by
side.
and if you are a centrist in America,
Scraps.
what
I
you
mean, they're
really
back
mean
on
is by the rest of the world's definition, you're pretty far right wing. But
7 in a row to force OT.
you know, how are you how you be like, oh yeah, I can see I can understand the idea of thinking that both sides are bad, because they are, but
jump peek idea from the
you know, like, how are you an undecided voter in
Should have been
America?
ready for the mid fight. Odds a little bit better.
how are they gonna bring it back together? You know what I mean?
Well,
how are they
that's
gonna
thing, right?
heal
The
the
round so
divides?
easy for crew. Without control of B main, you can't really go into B. There's too many angles.
TLV means thinking ladies Valorant. I
So
mean,
they're
it could
gonna
do,
wait for
but this
TL
time
to
it means
try
Team
and
Liquid
check
Visa.
them in mid. We're gonna work down on time, and no one's looking at Bizarra.
That's okay.
Oh dear.
That's all right.
The full read.
I would just kind of let this one. Yeah.
Well, TL obviously know it's a fake.
Right.
So now they can lean back into the A site. This informs Daiki to start making that dash out from B. Start closing in on crew.
And if you try, I mean, crew have no real choice but to go forward. Jelly gets picked. They're investing the ult again with no real guns to kind of play around.
No time either.
The double dash slams their face into a wall.
Oh. Oh.
And I mean, you're able to get a little bit of value with the sheriffs, but it's just not enough.
Well,
and again, what I want to highlight
we
here
might get some
is
boring
how
games. And I did say at the start of the stream,
how
sometimes the start of
control
game
over
changers
just
can
last
feel
round,
like
yeah,
the
have full line
old
to consult. This time it's even more. Daiki
international
won all three
tournaments
team
where
meetings, so
certain
every
regions
single
aren't
exchange
quite
that
as
happened
good.
this round, even this one here. Every member of Team Liquid knew where the next fight was coming. They just got beat on the first one, but even that fight there, you know there's nowhere else this team can be except walking through A-Link into you. So all you have to do is set up your crosshair.
Is Fabio still here?
As they walk in.
What about Amish people? Do Amish people vote? Actually, that's a good point, Warlords. I don't know. Do Amish people vote?
Do or die time, crunch time, I say send it. Well,
I genuinely have no idea. I would assume that they vote pretty right wing.
Full mid control as well.
If they do. But
yeah, after the full walk-ups, this time they're playing a little bit more passive. Because again, crew are taking so much time into the rounds. Now if they deny them fights, what they can do is say, hey, okay, you're going to be down to...
what's my opinion about Vito now?
Before you've done anything.
I still kind of hold the same view. I still am of the view... Because, like, when I think about Vice last year, I knew that Vice was good. Like, Vice, to me, was, like, obviously, theoretically very strong. But this time last year, no one was really playing Vice that much in off-season tournaments, to the point where Riot felt like they needed to buff Vice. Now, looking back, when you think about they buffed Vice, like, to me it was strange at the time. And now looking back, it's like, yeah, Vice was too good.
Well, they are
So,
going for it.
I'm still of the mind and theory that Vito is good. People just need to work out the setups
Zera gets a trade.
and get good at the agent. Now, will Riot buff Vito again? Possibly. Before the season starts, I would not be shocked if they gave Vito some sort of buff. But I'm still of the mind that with enough time and effort put into the agent, that you actually could still, you know, make Vito look pretty good.
And the op is here.
Well,
Mikhail
GG.
falls. Biazik's the last up. I think the slow hit too. What can
All you
Biazik
gotta do is
really
just
do?
press
Just
mouse
one
only.
foul. Just enough to kind of keep you on the hook that there might be a chance, but other than that.
Well, that was a destruction. An absolute shellacking. Yeah, if they speed up Vito's TP speed, I mean, that would be fun. Because then that maybe makes his attacking, like, deep TPs a bit more viable. Which would be fun. But yeah, something like that I could see happening. Yeah, this was the round that... Did they win a round after this? I don't think they did. What's the end of this
Just find
fucker?
us, just find us. It's so easy to find us. We're all doing it. Please.
Am I having fun? I'm close to hitting F11. I'm not having fun.
Oh yeah, I found the mill.
Don't know how.
The lines cross the road.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Okay, we can turn it and just go south.
Bro, why can't I? Why can't
I
I?
mean,
do
Or
it?
if
Why
you
can't I
want-
take the ladder? Why can't I take the ladder?
Could
Let me
do
take-
that way,
Th-
hit the
This
coast.
is south.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me
hit
take
the
then we
coast
hit
the
the
fucking
coast.
ladder.
And then go.
I broke my leg.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I swear there was meant to be a fucking T-junction in that road.
Yeah,
What
that's what I was
happened?
looking
I'm
for.
like, I don't know, man. Why do they put on the fucking mist? Alright, we're good. Get a couple. If you get a long stick, we can cook up some of the fox meat that I got.
Oh yeah.
Why is he playing this game if he's just depressed?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
gonna set
just
myself on fire.
turn this.
Oh, wait, that's
Yeah, if
fine.
you get a long stick, I'm gonna turn this into fuel. This one.
Yeah. This one, good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yep. Bad house. Bad house. Oh, good house.
Why would Blood say freeze when he's just planning to kill me anyway? Freeze.
You don't
is what you
say yeah. I was
if you're
literally
planning
thinking,
to not kill
why do you say
someone.
freeze?
Josh, we're
shoot?
running to Nemsk.
We're coming. We're
I'm
coming.
in
We're on the
Freeze.
way.
Stay
Oh,
still so I
oh,
can shoot you.
God.
Is
I'm
it possible
bleeding,
to
I'm
run
bleeding,
in this
I'm
game?
bleeding, I'm bleeding.
Why
No,
do you
you're
not just
not.
run
I'm
straight
done
away?
bleeding.
Shoot him or lock him in the house. Don't care. You got this.
Oh fuck! They locked the doors. There's people in there.
Oh my.
There's people in the White House. There's people in the White House. They've taken over the White House. There are bad
Oh,
people in Nemsk. There are bad men in Nemsk.
Bad mans?
Bad mans,
Oh, no.
we're on our way,
Another
brother.
fishing hook. Another fishing hook. Mate, we're
We've got this. Stay alive, Josh. We've got this. Josh, just
you just you stay
survival
in there.
instincts.
Yep.
You stay there.
No, no. Whatever you're doing in there. Desist at once. Where the fuck are? Where are we? Where
the fuck are we?
Okay, I'm trying to just trail the zombies in. That's what I'm trying to do.
What the fuck?
Is this you?
Yes,
I'm
it's
running
me,
around
Josh.
the
You know
red
it's
brick
me. You know it's me. You're such a dick, Josh. You're such a little dick.
Okay. Did you say poo?
No, there's no way. There's no way you're beating the fuck out of me. There's no way I just helped you kill a bunch of zombies and then you beat the fuck out of me. You useless. You. Just a server full of
Let me
twats.
try and make moves towards somebody.
You didn't finish
Is
me.
that better or worse?
What? That's so disrespectful.
What's
That's so fucking disrespectful.
He doesn't even think you're a threat. He's just.
He lets you to suffer. Yeah,
Fight. Are you going to be hobbling, limping, bleeding, hungry, cold?
Have him.
Kill him, Josh. Get him.
Punish him. Punish him.
Yeah, you just hit you with a fucking 1-2. Uppercut.
Fucking have him. Yeah, lovely.
Oh.
Give the business.
He's scared.
Oh, he's shook.
Oh, you twat.
You
Oh,
got
you
nothing
fucking.
to lose.
Oh, he's dead. But so am I.
But what does it matter? You ruined his day.
Yeah, that's true. I did fuck his day up.
He's got guts on him.
Oh, there's another guy in Nemsk. There's a guy.
He
in
won the
Nemsk.
fight. I'm
God.
honestly shocked. That's the first thing I've seen him do in this game that's good.
Shoulder mash.
Oh. I'm in the cannibal house, the White House, with only one
I
door.
keep forgetting I have a compass.
I need you to make me a fire in here, otherwise I am dead. I believe in you guys so fucking much. I'm gonna go AFK, I'm gonna get myself some food, and when I return there will be a fire right in front of me.
Some frozen shit too, if I need to.
I'm pulling up now, Jack.
Okay, I'm inside with Josh.
Okay. I'm getting
Gotta
in
be
now.
so
Jesus,
funny.
Jesus Christ, I've witnessed a miracle. How is this fire on? How am I still alive?
Is mine?
Oh, Jack.
Wait, where are you?
Which one of you is Jack?
I was going to say it'd be so funny if someone just shot him when he got back.
No way.
Nice work, Rem. I think we eat one fillet each and book it.
What did he just
Ren,
throw?
what are you doing? Nothing.
What did he just throw?
Josh, what are you doing? Snowball. He threw a snowball at me.
Snowball, okay.
Josh,
that's fine.
can you be fucking useful in this society? Can you be useful in this society?
Yeah, I
maybe?
gutted and prepared the fish, bro. I gutted and prepared the fish. Pansy, thank you for the 50 quid dono as well.
He's speaking in tongues.
Hey, Josh, I'm so
I think he's
sorry,
gone
Josh.
insane.
I'm
What-
so sorry
What?
about it.
What do you mean? Whoa, 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 buddy.
I'm so
whoa,
sorry.
buddy,
I'm so
whoa,
sorry.
buddy,
The
whoa,
voices in
buddy,
my head
whoa,
are
buddy,
telling me.
whoa,
The voices in my
buddy,
head are
whoa,
telling me.
buddy,
The voices are
whoa,
telling
buddy.
me. The voices are telling me. The voices are telling me. I'm so sorry. No!
Oh dear.
Before I could even. Now, who was
was a
the
good attempt,
voice in
though.
his head? Who exactly? Which one of you
certainly wasn't
motherfuckers
me.
out there?
Mike, did you fucking...
You put a hit. Jessica put a hit out on me.
Jackson tried, but...
Is that what the money was for? Oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what you must do and pretend it was an accident.
This blizzard is not helping.
No, it's not. I mean, I'm gonna die of cold.
There's another expensive
Oh, they're
water.
fucked, are they?
Serious?
No,
Karma, that's what we call
don't
that.
fuck with
Karma.
me.
Karma. Karma. Are they trying to get Brent to kill...
$1,020, 25 to kill and eat Jack.
Bren?
Jack, I'm sorry, the voices. Jack, I'm sorry, the voices. The voices are telling me. The voices are telling me to kill you. Jack, I'm sorry, the voices are telling me. It's a charity. Stand still. It's a charity. Stand still. No.
He's getting fucked up.
Oh.
They both died.
We both got knocked out.
Oh, that's so good.
We died.
That is so good.
Oh, fuck. Well, there you go. End of video. Oh, Shio's wheel. I forgot about Shio's wheel. Good times. Need to ask Shio about the wheel. What happened to it? Did he do all the things that he said he'd do? Alright, let's play a game. You want to play a game? Let's speedrun this thing. They always put in race car. Always. Right, the first thing I'm looking at is race car. It's the same, spelled forward and backwards. So I'm just looking to see if anything else is. I don't think there are. So it's not that. Okay. Fucking hell. Grumpy old man. I'm on here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, a clownfish and a race car. Is it Pixar films? Is it Pixar films main characters? That could be Grumpy Old Man as well, right? And what else? A talking doll would be Toy Story. So Cars, Nemo, Toy Story, and Up. Let's fucking go. That's a get right there. That's a get. Right, I know in America a Greyhound bus is a thing, but I don't think any of the others are. Maybe Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan is a magazine. But I don't know if any of the others are magazines. What the fuck is Wolf Eel? Oh, we're getting another veto. And also, what is a boutonniere? I actually don't know. Okay, I have no idea. I don't know what wolf eel is at all. I mean, is it like this? That's one away. I have a feeling it's these three, but what? What else? Is it that? Does it mean button? Some kind of button? Nope. But it is those three. We're about to get into game. I have a feeling that chicken might be one of them as well.
Throwing down at the bottom of A main. We'll see if there's similar ideas throughout this game.
Unless it is both of them and not one of the others. It could happen. Right, we got a veto. Let's see it.
Yeah, common little fight down long, but interesting that Team Liquid have Jujina left back
I mean, this was my first assumption when I thought of veto maps.
For TL on A. The job for Issa is to hold on to Shower's control. Don't die. We're going to teleport on in. and then pressure onto the site. And now with 2 teleports, KRU are going to think that B is a little bit lighter, but there's still 2 players here.
They're kind of committing. They're scaling up into U-Haul, but
This is a strange round from KRU.
I love this macro from KRU. They got outread in the last game, but it's a good dog from Daiki. Still only saw 1 player.
They still have no idea that the spike is headed B either. An attack on 2 fronts. They're already up onto elbow.
Nice, but Georgina could win the round here
The
still.
spike is over on B where, well, there could be some serious
Oh, see,
trouble
now
as
you get into weird spots, and that's the
no way to get
spike.
out. The spike comes back to try and
Oh.
help their fade get out of the space, but
And Pacero wins in the round. And that's the problem with these sorts of rounds sometimes,
They're
is
gonna try to rotate back.
it can just come down to 1 crucial kill and damage on dots
It
too.
was another wall bang from Vizera. A masterclass round from her.
Don't even have the spike in hand yet. That's the big one. And Daiki, assassination foul, best dodge. That's another pistol for Liquid.
I mean, so that's the thing. It's one of those rounds where it's like, it's a nice idea, but you need an exit plan as well, almost.
IGLs can really test their mettle. I think both teams had very good reads up until KRU get themselves in the situation where the spike comes back here to try and get their fade out of the corner. And, well, you just get 1v2 straight up.
Excellent start out for Liquid. Exactly what they want. Now keep note, you know, the Deaths talked about it, so we're going to keep an eye on it. The move of Veto utility, this time back towards B.
Which is actually is exactly.
Let's hope for
what
some.
KRU
Oh,
has
Cam.
opted.
Fuck's sake.
A couple of sheriffs on them.
Let's hope for some good veto game here.
Drop that smoke quick. The spit will keep him back too.
Yeah, good little defensive protocol here on the weak side, having the spit ready to go.
Now KRU will stall out outside of showers.
Yeah, no, so
Veto value counter. Do you want to do it?
Team could regroup over onto U-Haul. Last round they saw players sneak up behind the wall, so they used the boom
Trip.
bomb first. Right now, 2 players can step up and try to clear out Monch or anyone
Orb.
else.
TP.
Little jump spot out from Issa.
The reposition
Ult.
from Jelly too.
Let's do it.
Act as
Help
a
me keep
different
track.
Angle KRU have to deal with.
It's been a while
Smokes,
since we've
though,
done one of
means
these.
that, there's no angles KRU have to deal with.
None that they can see anyway. Very nice tracking out from Issa. The transfer to get the second. Just 2 remaining now between Monch and
Keep
Kunir.
the Spectre.
They still, again, they're in this awkward spot. I mean, at least they grab the spike back. But what options do you have here if you're KRU?
I mean, gamble on a teleport is probably the best one, right? I think
Oh,
Liquid's
we're about
back has
to-
just been a perfect read. How they've controlled the backside
Trip.
of A, repositioned, and now Daiki, who never flinched, was
Keeps
always
them
ready in
here.
case the teleport came in. Now fall
TP
back into the
across.
line. There's only 15 seconds here.
But they're stalling out here too.
And there's an interceptor ready to shut down any U-Pill. Very nice.
Kind of. I mean, if you're Daiki there, are you a little
Easy game.
impressed that you were the one who stayed to control the site and
No, if
it's
I'm
Jelly
Daiki,
who gets the kills?
No, if I'm Daiki, I'm like, dude, my duelist just got 5 kills. 4 kills is ready for the showstopper just about. I don't think Daiki's got the ego to farm the kill. She got plenty in the last.
That's true. Yes, she did get more than her fill, didn't she? And jokes aside, you really do want Jelly to get going, get closer to having the showstopper on.
Or more, already more than Clove.
Doing an aggro idea from Team Liquid with flash outside hookah.
It's a second round though, so it should really only count as half. But
Okay,
Guardian, but yeah, big advantage there.
Just shuts it down completely.
they tried to go for kind of the
There was a
fake flash.
too that I didn't catch exactly where Michaela was perhaps
But
standing.
unfortunately, against someone on that angle, it doesn't really work. They
There
slightly
was a flash I
missed
just set
the
up
Viper roll.
through the hole in heaven.
The thing is, you're playing a pixel angle, that Sky Flash is never going to touch you. Sky Flash, while it is really good at working through smokes and working through Viper rolls, it's one of the best agents you can have, I think, when it's a Viper meta and you're seeing double smokes.
There you see the interceptor providing a little bit of value.
Intercept the
Dodge
trick.
Tag. Very nice swing. Very nicely done by Becerra. 3 kills found.
Last player standing.
There's a shot at this.
Winnable.
Daiki's been good. Daiki's been good.
Oh.
But just not good enough there.
And yet she still makes you believe it.
Yeah.
KRU absolutely pleased to be able to scrape by a win there, but it's almost the cost of everything.
Imagine if a team played Clove in the current state they're in. Well, let's see now if they're gonna do
You're
it.
right. The flash just doesn't connect at all.
And the problem is, if you do like a flash right around the corner,
That's
that
a
would hit
crazy
that angle,
little
there's
three.
then so many other spots that would
Don't get hit.
pinged. Right. Yeah. So, Sky Flash really good on an angle like B long, not so much there.
Yeah, that was a really good try. Just not quite enough.
In the
Meanwhile,
round.
back into the next round we go. A flash already down long. Some info tagged. and
Did that destroy the Viper?
That kind of sucks to play against.
Yes, it does. Interceptor behind that smoke just means that you get the orb for absolutely free.
Did that destroy the Viper orb?
There.
Well, that you're definitely getting a value for that.
Dog will clear a hookah.
High-low setup.
Right here.
Eugene is a player that we haven't talked about a ton, but I mean, arguably just as important.
Like
as
no
every
Viper
other
orb down
piece
B long
on
when
the
they want to
squad.
just come down here the whole time.
Here for so
That actually is kind of
Going back
big
to
value.
that run in 23. Jelly, the only new addition midway through this year.
And so far, it looks like a pretty damn good one.
I mean, absolutely. One of the strongest players in Brazil, no doubt. Made a finals with MIBR just last year.
A little bit of fake info there. The flash down long got a tag, but the spike and 3 members of crew are headed A.
Big kill.
That's a nice shot from Daiki.
They're so disciplined. Liquid never move off of early info. It's actually really impressive to watch. It's a ton of fun to watch.
And there's still now
Okay, so
3
the
players
Viper
on the A
surviving
side.
that
Now
is
shifting
very
over,
big.
making it a 4.
Ooh, not winning that
falls,
fight.
but the TP comes through.
The smoke's just a half second too late. Means Dodds gets traded out there. And there's no time, Dodds.
No, there's not. Nope. Nope.
Well,
Yeah, by the way,
I don't know.
if we were sprinting onto B site to plant,
Right.
Daiki's still there.
Right. Jelly had the rocket.
Come on. And one of the things that I was sort of tracking, didn't get a chance to talk about it. Bizarre's
I'm gonna do a pistol skin bundle tier list this year. I mean, one thing, I hope that they don't do a classic. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for something different. Give us a fucking sheriff or a ghost or a knife or whatever.
There is a Fatalt in play, or there is a Razalt in play just to tank it up and
But yeah,
full
maybe.
hard out counter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably.
I think crew might throw their way.
Honestly, I expected it to be in that round. After Issa falls and Bizarre TPs back towards A, I thought, yeah, go full Thanos and take the fight, but hangs on to it for now.
Give us the NRG Odin? Yeah, let the teams pick. Let the teams pick a gun that isn't the Vandal or Phantom.
Back through spawn.
Like, you can have a G2 Stinger or an NRG Odin.
Hear the interceptor. Oh, yeah. Not fun.
It's chopped.
Not fun to play against at all.
By the way, look outside of Hookah right now. The full walk-up from Team Liquids. They can stack 4 players on A.
Caution here.
Jelly's already found a kill with the op. We'll get a chance at a second, and we'll deliver on the second.
Beautiful.
A death from 1,000 cuts. I mean, Liquid can do no wrong.
I would love to see the numbers of skin sales of year
The
1 to
control
year
for kills
2.
macro on this map is just immense. And
I bet
obviously
it
it's
fell off
assisted
a
because they're just winning
massive
a lot of the
amount.
forward fights they're taking unassisted, whether it's Jelly with the op or Jujina posted out of showers. But even if players like this fall, I don't think the round
They should make flexes for the teams?
explodes
Absolutely,
because
they should.
always are
That's a
stacking
very
on
good
right
idea.
Sides,
Right.
playing more reserved typically, but then off of some information, it allows a solo player to take space outside B.
Did I buy the talent? You know, I did buy the initial talent bundle. So I actually do have something, a bit of a legacy.
Oh, that nade doesn't feel good. Konir down to nothing on HP. Daiki's there for the swing. There's just one left now for Michaela. Michaela falls, and that's the round.
Even those little fights there.
I do not have the bleed bundle.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, or the Apex
What really
bundle,
Crew can
or
do to try to
who else
adjust
got
and
relegated?
try to figure things out here. As they're down 4-1.
The Boom bundle.
There's that replay one more time. Any sort of utility gets caught on the rollout, and then Jelly's
Oh,
there
I
at the top.
do I have the
You're
first
like,
Koi
yeah,
one?
stuck
I'm
between
not sure
a
if I
rock
do
and
or
a
not.
hard place. And so what options do you really have? I guess call a timeout and then hope that with the injection of the
Yeah, Boom might be
conversation,
back
your
though, is the problem, yeah. Is there going to be a VFL for kickoff? I think there will be. Kickoff was always going to be the hardest one to do it for, but I think I'm just going to say, fuck it. Because it's triple a limb, I think that's going to help me, right? Because the problem you had before is that certain teams were going to play 2 games and then that was it. But I think now, with triple a limb, VFL can work. Because, like, no matter who you pick, they will play 3 games. Now, we might do a situation where it's similar to Masters, where you get the best couple games. But a part of me wants to just say, fuck it. If you just pick well, you get the points. But maybe I'll do, like, their best 3 games. Because everyone will at least play 3 games. Because the thing is as well, and I'm not sure how it'll work yet, but there's 12 teams. Are we doing the same thing where the teams that made champs get a bye again? I don't know, but I assume that they might need to. So, if that's the case, then I might have to do best 3 games.
5 rounds in, they haven't ticked up to an ult just yet. The big heavy hitters aren't there.
You were talking about Bizarre hanging on to that ult for an ult.
Yes.
Potentially, we
Let's
saw
talk
it.
Fabio
And
about
Team
that in
Liquid
general.
controlling the orb, so crew are fighting for orb control.
Because if the 4 teams from champs get a bye,
If they can get dogs within one.
I don't want to punish you for picking those teams, but they would at least have to win 3 games, I think, to make it to Masters. So yeah, I think doing that best 3 games is probably the way I'll do it. And when I say I'll do it, I'll need someone else to code it.
On the other side of this, what are they going to do with this? Do they rotate?
To be honest, we could probably use some help. So if you are a coder and you want to help work on VFL,
Yes, but I mean at that point you still
get
have
in touch.
some tools to clear down B-Long. Right, sure. My concern is that Jelly could just turn back away from a flash and repost back up here, and Biazic probably doesn't want to ult from so deep. Is going to go into hookah, so they're going to clear into hookah first, and that dimensional drift is going to have to go back in to B-Long. Who's next? To deal with Jelly.
I have a degree in AI, but I'm boycotting VFL. Well, we don't want AI.
Jelly still pops the shot.
Wow. Oh, that was a nice play as well.
It out anyway. Bizarre does too. And again,
Cian with a gift sub, thank you.
Crew find no success.
30 seconds left.
It is a disaster.
Well, it might be a fast day
Everything
here.
that could go wrong did go wrong.
Murphy in full effect here. And again, they have no time. They have nowhere they can go. They have no space on the site.
Wait, Cian's Austrian?
I mean, you don't even want to play this round out anymore.
No. I mean,
that type of round like that could be a scrim ender. If,
yeah.
If you weren't playing for actual stakes, I mean, that's just
What is VFL?
brutal.
And it just got a little bit
VFL
worse.
is the Valorant Fantasy League. It's a little game to make Valorant games a bit more fun.
Jelly was full nearsighted, and then is able to switch over to the shorties. Went knife first, then shorty.
Gosh, that looked worse the second time I saw it.
Yep.
Why do I attract so many Germanic speakers? What's all that about?
So, Crew
Why is so much of the TMV
have
community
ults.
Germanic speaking?
Now, they got 2 ults, and Dodds is one off of hers, and so
some things are going well, yes. Unfortunately, the money department. you
English
got
is a
to track
Germanic
the bright
language?
shiny,
Yeah, but like on a
they don't
technicality
tell you
it
the
is.
bright shiny. None of the green.
Like what? English is like 40% German, 30% French, 20% Latin, and like
Again,
10% Celtic
aren't
and
going
Greek.
their way. Konir is waiting for the
Yeah,
off.
it is, but you
Actually
know
did
what I
the
mean.
off,
English
got the
is
headshot. It's a sheriff.
it's a
though.
mix.
Left on 5 HP.
Yep. And Jelly with 5 HP is often more than enough.
I think
If
though, you
VFL
just wanna
account
have a
is
good
bugged
look at
beyond
how to
repair.
Play a defense side of bind though. Go no further than watching this game. The way that Team Liquid are cycling.
Dutch a
their
Germanic language?
utility
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
On
it
the
is.
holds to the little push and pull fights they can take. Right? Like every single Jelly's the first
Right,
one to
so
take.
this
the fight.
one's a winnable
That
round.
sets up for the side on the other side.
5 HP, by the way. 2 kills found. Op still in play. Dodds finally puts Shelly down, and the ult is
You have
being
Seekers. I think you have to Seekers here.
Sure, Daiki just narrowly missing the shot. Dodds 28 HP, and now they have the pit
Seekers
they can
now.
play around. But
is a beautiful position for Crew.
yeah, Daiki has ult though, and the Seekers are intended to sniff Munch out. Cabbages connect. Dodds falls.
Daiki just
What can
follows
Munch
the
do?
second one on Dodds.
Highly touted on the international stage, tagged up immediately. 85 HP, position given away as well. Just dipping back into the pit, just trying to provide the cover, and Issa swings
Well
out
played
behind
by,
it. That's another round loss for
Look
Crew.
at Brazil.
That was a round they nearly were going to win. too, even with just the pistols, even with going down early. I think the fight's down on A short. They found a lot of solid trades.
Insane that Jelly gets 2 kills with 5 HP there.
Yep. And again, could have been out of the round at the
Right,
beginning.
exactly. Yeah. And so the woes continue for KRU.
It hurts because
Could swap Basada for Jelly?
feels doom and
No, they
gloom
swapped.
because of how locked in Team Liquid have been.
Wait, did they?
So a round like that where KRU do everything they could possibly do to win it.
Ooh, Jelly was
It's
at
a little bit
champ,
of extra
Game
heartbreak.
Changers champs last year though.
Oh, that was a little. That was.
Don't know about
perhaps,
satcheling
cheeky.
into that.
Jelly was still moving,
Right?
KRU
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
even have a chance to shoot the gun.
I need to sub, I need to claim Zipto.
But, you know, perhaps maybe overreach.
Okay, see ya.
Hold on. Okay, what if KRU just keep winning the
What is
shower?
baby-based pricing gonna be? That's a
I
good
said
question.
You couldn't just diff the op on
I don't know
attack,
yet.
but maybe they just can.
Where'd I sit in my lectures, at the front or the back?
Surely they just
Probably
don't play
about the
that
middle.
as aggressively.
I would never sit
Falling
at the
rounds
front.
But even
But I
in the
wouldn't really
previous
sit at the
round, that wasn't
back
like,
either.
you know,
Sitting in the
Jelly
back
going
requires
crazy. That was just
climbing a lot of
posting up on the
stairs.
line where
As far as I can remember, a lot of my lecture halls, like the doors were at the bottom. You know, you'd enter through the bottom and have to walk up the stairs. I ain't walking all the way up the stairs, man.
forward line out of hookah.
You know what I mean? I'm too lazy for that.
And the positioning, I think, was just out of range for her to hear the footsteps.
But I ain't sitting at the front either. We didn't. I did a drama degree though, so we didn't do a lot of lectures.
And now the shift will come in from Daiki.
The Nightfall's not going to tag anybody.
And no one's coming for hookah either. Issa could be massive.
Eugenia has ult too.
Why are we not smoking this up?
Just as you call her name.
We do. Why is this still a thing in 2025? I've seen. I mean, this is not just like a crew thing. I've seen tier 1 teams do this.
The swing, the orbital strike at just the right time.
Do they think that like Viper Wall is a smoke for them?
Slowing down. Brother, they're having fun.
How do you handle a breakup? We were
Yeah, they are.
5 years together, sad. That is sad.
Over here also having a whole lot of
How do
fun.
you handle a breakup?
Watching it all go down. The fact that Issa
One
goes,
thing I always
you know,
think about anything that sad happens in life is that like
hookah, no one trying to
anytime anything sad happens in life, it's okay to be sad.
really what opens up the round. It's that
I think
small
people
piece of
have
sound
this
she hears
idea
because
that
she's forward.
like being
Others
sad
mess
is
around on
automatically
B-long.
bad.
That means Daiki and her teammates
But
will
like
start really
obviously
running
you're
over.
gonna be sad. You know, if someone dies
Outlaw
or
for
if
Jelly.
you break up with someone, like you're gonna be sad. And that's
Neither
fine.
offer, no
It's
offer.
fine to be sad.
Kinnear, and so
Like be sad.
just one pop of those will clean them up. Jelly already has ult as well, and an early pit down B long.
What I would say is just take your time. Like time will make it better,
I'm gonna do that thing
right?
where you
Like
and I
all you've got to
discussed
do is
the
just
thing
think
that
about it like so when I broke up with my I was only with my ex-girlfriend for 2 years.
And I'm gonna do
Right?
that thing
But it
where
was
I
my
ask you
first
the
real
question,
relationship.
What can KRU do to get back
When
into
when we broke
This
up,
is not a question I want to be asked. I do not want to be
like
Coach
the way
Baker.
I would
don't wanna
describe
be in
it
her
is
position. In
first
this
month
one,
it's
yeah.
like just
7-1.
sad. You know, first month it's like just sad. Well, everything's sad.
Obvious solves just aren't there.
But then like the second month is like you start to notice that you're thinking about them less. And then the third month you start noticing like that maybe you're not thinking about them that much at all. And then by the 4th, 5th, 6th month it's like
Vito was real tough too.
you know, it's like oh, I haven't thought about them in quite a while.
Daiki's here. The wall and the spit already.
So that's what I would say. It's
The hard
just
exec
you
down
know
A short to go into B.
Right. With the
we get a
satchel
TP in
through
from the
belly
Vito as well.
Unfortunately, means you're left without anything to actually get into the side. Good lord.
I would say, yeah, it's gonna suck for probably about a month, maybe a bit more if considering you're together for 5
And
years.
once again, the door is slammed.
But
in the face
eventually
of
things
KRU.
will get better. But don't
This
think
time
you
they
need to
didn't
rush
really have
anything.
The guns, they didn't really have the opportunities, but the outcome's the same.
Yeah. Full sending it with the brim ult.
And then when you think you've moved on, they text you a heartfelt message. Well, the thing that I always dislike that people do when they break up, I always think this is the dumbest thing you could possibly do, is like they still see them, they still talk to them, they still like. Look, maybe this again is just me and how I well look, if you've got kids or something, then obviously it's different. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about like a relationship without kids.
In the first 4 or 5 rounds.
But like, just if you've broken up with someone, you've broken up for a reason, right? People don't break up with like no reason. There's always a reason that you broke up, and that reason will still exist after the fact as well. So don't waste your time playing silly little games of, oh, actually, maybe we want to stay together. Oh, actually, like, if you're breaking up, break up. Maybe in the future, you know, maybe you broke up because of distance, and then in the future that distance isn't there. You know, maybe it was a long distance relationship, and in the future it's not. And maybe it can work. But unless that, everyone knows why they have broken up. And unless that fundamental thing changes, don't talk to them. Because here's the thing. We are human, like, I'm telling you right now. Human beings, if there was a group of 100 people out there, and I put them in front of you right now of whatever, you know, genders you're attracted to, if I gave you 100 people, I'm sure you could find one that you could be in a relationship with. There are 8 billion people. There is enough fish in the sea.
But this time it's a much more passive line.
Okay, so then I would ask Jelly to take the more forward line.
Right, and then
please.
Right.
Do something. Now,
what if I break up then have kids with them? Well, that's difficult. Then you're in trouble.
But no one rotates ever on Team Liquid, so this fight is just too simple.
We talked about this a couple of rounds ago. The discipline that they've shown on the defensive side is I mean, astounding. And you see it there. And the truth is, that was nice. From Dodds, that was also nice.
Okay, just the Dodds wins around.
Turns out, for as bad as the situation might be, Dodds can still fry.
Oh, Jelly still wants to fight.
Oh.
Just barely missing that. Send a shiver down their spine.
Hey, look, Brewer.
That shouldn't make me laugh, but it does. My fishing rod has a weight limit.
And that has been the spark. The ult's just off the mark. Dodds gets 3. Swings into the 4th. Doesn't connect.
Oh, no.
Again. Punch right back. Kinnear's left in the 1v1. And Kinnear delivers.
You can claim Zipto-CN, sorry.
That round won through the will. The simple will of Dodds and Kinnear. That entry onto the B site after losing multiple players on the map. Dodds, I think, has some pretty slick moves.
CN with 2. Why did you have to change your
That was snappy, but then yeah, the satchel to displace.
What happened to your initial account?
At the
I think it like
Or your initial name? The normal CN?
Yeah. Could maybe even reset the aim accidentally. But we're about to have a big fight on showers, Doug.
Can I claim KC or do I need to pay? It's 2 gifted subs for a team. But if they win the tournament, you get VIP.
The spit's aggressive. Jelly has to satchel back, and you can only do this for so long. Dodds again strikes. There's the rocket pop.
Oh, I was about to say, as dominant as this game has been, if they win this round and win the next, like, they actually could win.
Turns the flash.
Biazic has the spike too. You can't fall down there in showers.
No, that would be round ending.
Wait, did she see her?
Oh.
She did.
CN is locked for 3 more months.
Biazic gets ult by planting the spike.
You spent 16 Australian dollars on dinner. I mean, what are Australian dollars even worth?
You continue to swing into this. 34 HP, the flash, the stimmy too. And Issa can't really do anything. It's Daiki. We've been a little quiet on Daiki the last couple of rounds.
Well, I mean, here you go. Crew, they actually have a chance.
1v1 to get Crew to 3. Okay, back to back there. Not too bad from Crew. And you sort of see some of the hope in these last 2 rounds, where if those heartbreakers a few rounds ago
16 Australian dollars.
Have a tight half, so
I mean, that's toilet paper money.
I could convince myself to start.
Sorry, the ashes are on, so everything Australia is negative in my mind.
They're gonna have a couple of tools here. I'm concerned about the Biazic situation.
Anything Australia based.
Has a shorty.
It's going to be a similar idea to be as the last time they had this dimensional drift. Biazic choked it the last time. Must be good on this one.
And that's why I'm concerned. Almost the exact same idea. You are right.
I'll handle this.
Biazic will pop the ult.
172 all out? That's T20 scores? Oh, you must not have seen what Australia did then. They're like 101 for 9. No, what are they? It's like 100 and... They're 50 runs behind, and they're for 9.
Hold off this attack as long as they can, and so far so good.
I'm giving that an ult.
Arriving.
123 for 9. I think we're getting cooked. They're getting cooked.
There. So they have to stall. They have to freeze. They have to slow it down.
What's the best way to get the most value out of Vito ult? Honestly, you probably want to wait until... I mean, this is the thing. They've waited for round 12. You want to wait until they've got ults, no?
getting
Like, don't you want, like, if they are playing a raise, don't you want to wait till they've got raise up? I like Doritos, 33.
That's one. That's two. A 9-3 half for Liquid. It is a
Thanks for the 2
glorious
gifted. What team
evolution
do you want?
from Bizarro.
Lock in my
Tying
Shopify
4
goats.
At the end.
How had no one taken
Take it
SR
over
yet?
in this game. First game was the
I mean, you might have just cheated your way to, well, I say cheated, but
player on the tip of your tongue.
you might have just scammed your way,
A 9-3 half for Liquid. If there's any hope, any prayer for Crew, they'll have
To a-
find it
to a
on the other side of
VIP.
this break. We'll be right back.
right. I didn't know what this was. It wasn't that. So it could be that. That's one away as well. So it's not one of these two. Which one is it not?
This is Valorant Heritage.
Hey TMV, my 16-month resub is coming up and I'm trying to think of a funny message. Any ideas?
I mean, I was never going to get that. Cocktails. I don't drink, so I was never going to get that. Things worn on lapels. I mean, that's not a TMV one. Fashion, drinking. Not one for me. The Monarch, thanks for the 15 months. My 16-month resub is coming up. I'm trying to think of a funny message. Any ideas? I would just say Sideshow has a big head. Like, you know, if you just said something like that, it would probably catch me off guard, to be honest. Thanks, I'll remember that. Unlicensed One, thanks for the 27 months. Thank you.
Sideshow has a big head.
See, it's funny. Can't say it's not funny. It works.
We're talking about a team that is has aspirations, has hopes, has predictions of being
Okay,
in
9-3.
the Sunday game, and so
This one
gotta figure something out.
feels
Gotta do it really
fairly
fast.
over.
Doug with Christie here on the call, and Dodds has been a bright spot.
Doug always seems to cast duds.
Second half of last game, there was the Dodds ace. Don't ask what happened after
They're
that.
laughing at a future parliamentarian for the reform party.
Nope. We just loaded up into the next.
Who would you rather have be the president / prime minister of your country, me or Sideshow? Who would make a better prime minister? Was the veto worth it in this game? The veto actually did do quite a few things.
Has struggled, to be honest. I mean, I hate to say it, but the truth is, all of Crew have.
Definitely you? Good. I'd rather die. No, you wouldn't rather die. You wouldn't move.
Shelly has a chance to hit a belter there, just a tag. Yeah, doesn't feel good. I mean, Crew giving
I would be a benevolent king.
for nothing, really. Yeah. It's kind of astounding to think about how Liquid find themselves in this position to begin with, where they have so much agency on the site for no value. I mean, for no cost.
You also see Bizarro with a full work through.
If it was any of Flat Chat, I would pick Kurt or Mimi.
Taking so much time. Bizarro might actually have some.
I'm not sure Kurt would enjoy that level of power, to be honest, but picking Mimi is
Let this lurk come online.
probably a decent choice. But Mimi's problem is that Mimi's like, you know, doesn't have life experience. You know, how old is Mimi? Like, you know.
Two kills found. And Kinnear has been very good in the 1v1s, but not really going to get an opportunity.
So you hate women?
1v1 in the first place.
And you know what? Here I think is a
I didn't
great,
say anything about hating
way
women.
of
I'm saying that
dissecting
children. I'm saying that to become president of a country, you should at least be
well, what's wrong with how Crew played that? They played it passive. They gave a lot of space.
Old enough
You know,
to
they're
rent a
playing
car in a
behind
different
their
country.
site, but they weren't even playing on site. The way that
Not
Team Liquid would
35.
play, even in a passive hold like that, they'd have utility.
I think it's crazy that the US Constitution, is it in the Constitution? I don't know, but it's a rule, isn't it, that you have to be 35 to be president. But it doesn't have an age limit in terms of being old. Like, bruh. Countries definitely should have age limits on what 80-year-old is representing the people.
As they find again in this round.
10-3 half, or 10-3 score, and they don't invest here. They don't force. Really interesting out from Crew.
And you know, I said a million words there. The simple one is be passive doesn't mean do nothing. I think Crew did a little bit of nothing in the last round, whereas Team Liquid were doing so much even in the passive play.
The problem that you might have with Mimi as well is you're all saying you would want Mimi for as your ruler. But wouldn't she absolutely, the tax rises to fund her train empire would be insane, no?
Kinnear is on the other side of the map by herself.
Spike planted.
We are all autistic here.
Go down here.
It's a worthy cause.
The Brimstone in 1-on-4.
That may be fair.
If this was Abyss, I would say for the sake of...
I mean, Bezos can take the hit, that's true.
Let's keep going.
If she was willing to fund it by taking Bezos down, I think most people would be for that.
Zaps through your body.
I think tickles in like the whole like melting and the explosion type sense of the word tickles, where you're just kind of getting disintegrated. Then yeah, tickles.
But for a moment,
Bren would turn us back into a nomad roaming society. I mean, that's what evolutionary our brains think we are.
I've never.
So
that's just me.
I've never been disintegrated, and so I don't know.
Okay,
but my guess is doesn't tickle.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people that played against Jelly have experienced being disintegrated before.
Right. And doesn't tickle, I'm sure.
It does not tickle that. That packs a punch.
17-6. Swing of a punch right now.
better than the Bonobo Sex Society? True, yeah. I mean, you have to pick me over Sideshow just for the... I wouldn't turn Society into the Bonobo Sex Society like Sideshow. Maybe some of you want that, I don't know. Maybe some of you are freaks. I know Akuma does.
We'll get a chance to see how they choose to play the veto on the attacking side, at least in this round. The interceptor right outside of Showers.
Yeah, stopping any sort of crunch play ideas from the defense. I think you'll see that a lot when you're playing for the attack. Unless you're trying to save the post plant.
Jelly is unbelievable. Yeah, Daiki's gonna get caught there. All good.
I mean, we're in a bit of a ranked game round here.
4v2.5. Jujina has 5 HP.
I don't know if she's really in the...
Loki, Dryad would be a great leader, but Dryad hates water. You have to remember, you'd be living on the fucking June planet.
We find a pick or something, maybe we have a chance, but Crew seem to have done exactly what's required of them in this round.
You'd be forced to drink fucking 7-Up. I actually don't know what she drinks. What does she drink? Coke? Mountain Dew?
That's from the defense. Right. Just to say that the planter can never feel comfortable to tap Spike, because with that Brim smoke being
30 seconds
a
left.
true, honest smoke, player could be lurking in and around anywhere. You can put down the molly as well. Like, this is a good hold from Crew.
Yeah, even just playing on site is different from what we saw in the pistol in the first place. And you're right, the investment of utility does that as well. They were thinking about it. 13 seconds left, gonna play default instead.
Kind of like the idea to play for backside, but nice spam from Issa responds. This fight from Bazera.
They should not have been able to get the spike down. Now Bazera's playing up really aggressively. Michaela on the other side with launch not far off.
Oh, nice
Bazera
shot.
gets away with another.
And kills the other? That's crazy.
Gosh. They cannot stumble into a win right now.
Well, GG.
I don't know that I've ever seen it.
Sliggy was PM, no one would be able to allow to leave the house. Yeah, you want the Gestapo coming after you? Sliggy would be a terrible choice. There's no free speech at all. Free speech eradicated. The slug Gestapo.
We saw that on full force. It can be as simple as Bazera simply dominating you. And that's what happened with the walk up into pipes. And that it's done with a Guardian as well. This shot then turning back around to kill the player backside. Like, how quickly are you ready for that? Biazic thinks there's no way she's going to be turning around and looking for it.
Cacete. Bezerra, casa comigo, Bezerra.
I love that.
That was the birthday. It was chill. It was fine. It was good. I don't tend to do anything big for my birthday.
Bulldog.
Mostly because it's November and it's dark and cold and who cares.
Biazic's now down. I think again, if we're talking about a team like Liquid that should be competing for a championship, this is
not even for my 40th. Maybe I'll do something for my 30th.
Yeah, they look just as good as people have said.
13-5. Possibility of a 13-3. Let's see how this goes. This retake. Chance for Crew to come up with a fight here. Showstop from Joey.
Oh, the flash setup was really nice, but no joy on the other side. Jujina trying to swing forward. That judge doesn't feel good. But Bizarra is still in play, and now
the TP out. Crazy.
Still a 3v3. With the spike ticking away. It hasn't been super long yet, but you still have the final boss on
And
the
the
other
heal
side.
from the evolution.
Control.
How long is this old lasting?
Healed up. 1 for 1. Munch gets another. Daiki. It would be poetic, wouldn't it? But not the case this time around. Munch gets 3. Dodds
They're gonna delay us a little bit.
We're gonna play at least one more.
Yeah, let's run it back. See how deep Crew can take this one.
Do you have any rain/snowproof shoe recommendations as a UK dweller? Not particularly, no. I have like 2 pairs of shoes.
I'm just gonna let you keep digging this hole. No, Doug, you never told me about that one. Gosh, I love.
Why? How wet is it where you are?
I mean,
I love fantasy. Give me what I love.
give me a little bit, and I'll tell you the whole story. I don't remember how it goes exactly, but I think it'll keep coming back to me round over round. If we get the chance to talk it out. Kinnear does have ult. Couple of orbs traded. Down long. Yeah, sure.
Gotta imagine they just came back on one now.
And Michaela gets back.
It won't happen, but imagine if it did.
Numbers advantage now.
Daiki has 35 HP.
Who's my favorite agent? Well, my most played agent is Viper. In terms of like interesting designs that I like Gecko, I like Yoru. Guardian of the Gate, thanks for the 28 months. I like Viper.
Because the thing about stories like that, even if 80% of the story feels good, can never stick the landing.
No, yeah.
Never. The ending is always a disappointment.
I mean, I gotta give the people hope, right?
Oh my goodness.
No, that's not. The eye's not gonna do anything for you there. I'm afraid not.
You know what happens when you give people hope, Doug?
No.
They lose it.
That's pretty dumb.
Not quite lost yet, at least this round.
30 seconds left.
Bizarra's gonna go exploring. Making a ton of noise, but the spike's headed the other way. The TP through. Monch, what can you do? Remember, Daiki's weak, has been weak for the majority of the round, and is going to be the first out onto the site. Got to clear back. Cannot yet. 10 seconds left. The spike's still not down. Rotations and reinforcements arriving. Jujina somehow still gets the spike down. You don't want to lose this in a 2v4. Please don't lose this in a 2v4. Jujina dropping down, looking for the second. Still the judge in play. Connects. Biazic and Munch, the 2 that remain. And it's all in Jujina now.
Has Molly.
Manages to find just enough time to reload. That's a clone. Don't shoot at that one. Munch gets 3. Crew get 5.
Yeah, you know, Munch there is able to play a great little anchor position with a cross-map smoke.
How do I feel about replays on VCT?
On the left side of default.
Pretty neutral,
really
to be honest.
Coming out from Crew just to stay alive on backside. Keep that pressure down. Makes it almost impossible to plant the spike. That's what I'm talking about.
What have I done with my FPL? I haven't done it yet, to be honest. What I'm thinking of doing is going Gabrielle. Assuming that Semenyo is alright and Calafiori's alright, I'm just gonna go Semenyo to Kanate, I think. I could go to Van Dijk, but I kind of think the money will be important. Am I excited for Hightail? Not really. Surely before kickoff we get replays for VCT. I don't think they're gonna do that. I have 4 injured players and only 1 transfer. I mean, when you say you got 4 injured players, I think the only actually, I mean, there are a couple, but most, like Gabrielle is injured. Enzo, I think, is fine. Semenyo, I think, is fine. Calafiori, I think, is fine. Who else is potentially injured? Anthony Gordon might not be.
In post plants, I thought was a big success point of theirs. So
It's actually funny that they took all the time to make a replay view, then just didn't let people use it. Not having it for pro games is just an like, I don't know. I feel like Riot. I feel like there has been signs over this past couple months that actually like. To me, there's been.
Full save is the name of the game. Deciding to go for this one.
And so if they lose this, there's a good chance that Crew will be able to put
signs of
as well, given that Liquid will be
not really thinking things
so
through.
About ults in the first half. The fact that Dodds has a showstopper here. Went out on a swing around is big.
And also like a lack of care at times as well. Like in fact, I'm gonna try and get up now. Maybe I'll do after this round.
Ellie will be first.
But when they released the patch notes for the Harbor one,
yeah, they didn't like how that's
on the page for the patch notes, there actually wasn't the previous patch notes. Whatever patch 11.09 or whatever it was is literally not there, or it wasn't the one that one was. It's like what the fuck are you doing? You're not even posting patch notes. Like that should be the fucking like bare minimum. We're not even posting our own patch notes. And like you say, you've got the replay viewer not being on pro games. You've got a Harbor rework that doesn't make sense. You've got a general balance patch that I think is a bad direction as well. Like, I think it's been a pretty rough off-season for the devs. I think they've done a pretty bad job. Which, I mean, the work will have been done during the season, I suppose, but let me just check it now. Let me just quickly check, yeah. Yeah, Valorant patch notes. There was a Valorant patch 11.09. It's not like they missed it. There was a Valorant patch 11.09, but it's literally not on their own patch notes page. It was like a bunch. It was just bug fixes and shit. It wasn't a big patch. But the fact that it's not even on there.
The problem is we've seen
like
situations like this end in an eco many times, and that is what Liquid find themselves in right now. A Bucky and
like, yeah, there was a patch. It wasn't an important patch. Don't get me wrong, but
this time a lot of attention
like the fact, like, you know, like little details like that show me that like that something is wrong if that's happening. You know, like that should not be happening.
By the Roomba, 70 HP. That shouldn't happen. A Bucky from that distance will clean it up. We'll get the kill.
Jelly
with a nade as well. It's a game of chicken. Who goes first? Who swings first? It's Jelly. Kunir down. A 5v3.
Didn't Riot lay a lot of people off last year? I don't know, but it kind of feels like it.
Flash,
But yeah, I think they made ranked worse, and I think they made pro play worse, which is never a great sign for a patch, is it?
Damaged out, not quite enough to do
I think that they
else.
failed on pretty much most accounts. Okay, GG should be
Two
it.
guns left for the defense. 2 guns left for Crew.
Like normally I'm generally on the side of the devs. I think with most of the things that happen in this game.
Munch gets 3 on the round. Still 2 more to find. Time is short. Time is incredibly short. And so are the hopes.
How do they make ranked worse? Because they basically nerfed a bunch of agents. Like, you know, the ranked meta is Clove, Reyna, Jet, Chamber, you know, etc. These agents. And these agents got better. Well, I mean, I know that they nerfed Clove after the fact, but obviously we didn't know that at the time. But like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, again, go and read 11.09. But like, this is a patch. Like, look, if you wanted to know that, oh, some bug fix got fixed. Like, this is a patch. But I've heard people saying that they've kind of given up on console, it feels like. But like, look, there's actually quite a few things in here. But it's actually just not even on there. Like, what are we doing? Again, that to me is like a red flag. Okay. The truth is out there. The truth of patch 11.09 is out there. But you know what I mean? Like, if you're not even posting your own patches on your patch notes page, like, what are we doing? Like, if that level of detail is missing, then... Jesus. Okay. I'm going to end the stream. Tomorrow, we have got G2 versus Nova and Shopify versus MIBR. So I will see you then, hopefully. Oh, there's a tournament here. I didn't even know. Monsters Reloaded. It's got gentle mates in it who are playing with their team, apparently, which is cool. And Foot. So who have they got rid of? They got Yetijay, Mr. Fallen. So no cracks. And no Atta Captain. Okay. Well. Goodbye.